except for one specific
All right, we
moment
live.
with Big Mom. One specific moment for Big Mom puts her on par, and that is when immediately after the whole Cake or Life with Jinbei, Big Mom was like, it's just like the end of Beetlejuice. Oh, that's cute. You all finally got together and you all decided to have your friend moment of we can do this together, blah, blah. Well, if you all want to ruin my wedding and fight together, you can die together. And I was like, oh.
That was it.
Oh, never mind. Big Mom is terrifying.
Oh yeah, Big Mom is built like that. She not Luffy had to give forth one hit.
Yeah,
but Dofi still was more menacing for me. Because what Big Mom would never do is destroy a country out of spite.
Yeah, no really.
What she was never going to do is try and annihilate the whole world because he was mildly inconvenienced as a child.
This man was taking people's memories, bro. Like actually, everybody had their memories messed with.
You talking about with Sugar?
Yeah, with Sugar. I mean, people was forgetting like entire like.
And he's just terrible. I almost wanted to feel bad for like the people around him who really came to him because he had the charisma. And they really believed in what he was talking about, but they don't understand. Dofi is just terrible.
No, Dofi, a lot of it, like I said, a lot of it fell on Kaido, and a lot of it because he really just had to meet quota. Like, he had to meet quota. That was the thing. He needed to meet quota.
But he was going to do it. His plan, I don't know if you remember his exact words, but I'm going to destroy this entire world. Because if I can't be a celestial dragon for whatever reason,
no one can
get to live.
No, he had more beef about the government in general than being a celestial dragon. He didn't really care. He hated the whole celestial system.
I mean, everyone hates the whole celestial system, but the celestial dragons.
Terrible.
No, I'm thinking the Savage part. They was happy as hell.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you got Kaido's whole thing is, I really hate that I can't die, but since I'm the strongest creature
that's
ever
why we
lived,
can't do that.
That's the thing.
I guess I'm in charge.
He really wanted to die. Like, he was really
bro. We need that backstory, bro.
He was the reason I think the main reason Kaido stayed in Wano is because Odin told him somebody stronger than him was coming. That's why he said, "Bet I'll stay here and wait for him." Because literally, when Odin told him that, he was like, "Oh, bet I'm gonna stay here and wait for him." Literally.
Can you imagine if Roger had managed to come back? Like, what is going on? Odin, you good, bro? Why are you in a pool of boiling lava?
Yo, like,
or Whitebeard had decided to save Odin.
No, Roger was pissed. Roger was pissed. He would have sent that whole.
I wonder how Odin felt. I mean, how Whitebeard felt about Odin and all that. Because he had one of his retainers in his crew the whole time.
That was like his son. That was one of his kids.
So I just wonder, like, in the Whitebeard, I wonder how in the fallout of all this, you never like get to see Whitebeard's response to knowing Odin is dead because of the other one of the other emperors.
No, Marco talks about it. Marco says why he didn't go.
But, oh, right. Well, for one, he couldn't because of the currents and everything.
Yeah.
I would have liked part of the backstory to specifically show instead of have Marco tell us, like, yeah, Whitebeard never felt right about that. Yeah. But having Whitebeard, like, grapple with on the inside, like, I could make a tsunami fly at that country right now, and it probably wouldn't make a difference. Yeah. And then he just he turned to drink after a while. I think that shit probably had a profound impact on him.
I think Whitebeard.
And I mean, Odin wasn't his son. Odin was his brother. They specifically call each other brothers.
Yeah. I think Whitebeard was really confused on what to do though, because I still think he still has that brotherly connection to Kaido, just like how Big Mom and Kaido kind of just from rocks. Because Big Mom and Kaido got that.
We don't know how Whitebeard and Kaido interacted.
We don't know.
So we don't know if Kaido was like, "Hey, I fuck with you, Whitebeard." Whitebeard was like, "You little shit, I don't fuck with you." It could have been like that. Who knows?
It wasn't like that though, because they were all Yonko at the same time. Either way, they could have took off. Yeah, I'd say they were all ghosts at the same time. They just didn't talk. Because at first we thought that we didn't know if Big Mom.
Well, the world government engineered drama between them two to make sure that there would be no meeting, because if two of them ally again, we would have the Rock situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I mean,
they all wanted to be something big though. They couldn't join nobody.
And the Yonko didn't even exist until Shanks, which was 6 years.
Right, they didn't actually codify their names as D4 because there was only 3 of them, I guess.
Yeah. Until Shanks. So
I like Wano a lot.
Oh, what up, Ken? Ken in the building. What up, bro?
Wano was good.
So
he said squad. But yeah, you can move my bottle if you want to make it closer for you. Sure. So I mean, we might as well. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm
shoot this way. I'm gonna try and get you into the camera.
Main character first. I mean, what?
All right. I guess I'll be right here real quick, and then I'm about to be over here because I'm going to just be scrolling. It's your boy Ain't Show, but you already know. We got the squad. You know how it goes. Yeah, so we should be talking about Wano. I mean, you heard us talking about it just a second ago. We talking One Piece. Essentially, in the first survey doesn't say one. We talked about like the very first arc of One Piece all the way up until Zo. And, you know, last week I had my Whole Cake Island spiel, and I was just going over all of that. And now we're talking about Wano. And I think Reverie is also going to be a mix into that because we didn't even talk about Reverie yet.
That blew by quick.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So, and then, you know, are we going to talk about Egghead? Everybody caught up on the manga right now?
Yeah, I'm
we can get some Egghead. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
This man the last week, he just had just reading. Yeah, because he saw, what was the thing that got you? He saw.
Hold on, got me. Freaking Who's Who said he was part of
yeah, he used to be part of
CP9 or CP0. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I am one chapter behind, actually.
And then he was like, oh, Shanks stole my devil fruit. And Shanks stole that. Yeah, so yeah, all right, let's get into it, y'all.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm
you off the team. What?
You're on fire.
So it's a devil fruit. It was Shanks. I'm gonna fight Shanks.
Yeah. No, for real.
Fight Shanks.
Can you imagine?
You wanted me to fight him?
You want to wheel in closer to be in. Yeah, I don't know how he's touching Shanks, bro.
That's like Kimbo Slice in real life.
Because like CP9 was like, you know, the ish, but Lucci was really the strongest one, was he not? And Luffy could beat him. So yeah, Shanks? Nah, stop it.
It might be because it was so far in the past, though.
Yeah, it wasn't. The power scale was a lot different back then.
Lucci was still a child back when that got stolen.
No, really,
wasn't he?
He was
Lucy. Robert Lucy.
Yeah.
You saying Lucy? I thought you were talking about Lucy.
I bet my time.
It's like Lucci though. It's like because Gucci is like.
It's Rob Lucci, but that's on me. Don't hold that against me. No, but Lucci would have still been a kid going through his backstory at the time when that was stolen, right?
Yeah, because who's pretty old.
Yeah, can you imagine Shanks shows up and you just a regular old dude? Even the CP9 dudes are pretty regular.
Yeah,
that's like when they was like go obtain all the warlords. One of them is Mihawk, so which one of the admirals is going with me?
No, bro. Not which one of the admirals is going to fight him. Which one's coming with me? Because there's no way.
Because you know, it kind of was like, if you don't go, I'll kill you. I'll take that.
That was a very big joke talking about let's go. Mihawk.
Kent said Robert E. Lucci, and then he said, "Fuck Spondum and all the homies. I hate Spondum.
All my homies hate Spondum. Double clutch."
Yo, he's still paralyzed. They showed him again.
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair still.
He's in a wheelchair.
Bro, Spondum.
CP0 now.
Bro, Robin hit that shit.
Robin is literally out here paralyzed. You know that, right? Like, she's really sending people back home without the ability to walk.
In fairness, nowadays, if you stand up against the demon of O'Hara and she kills you, what did you think would happen?
She didn't even kill you.
2 billion
paralyzes you.
Yeah. Nah, Robin be out here killing people. You don't hear this.
What's Robin's bounty?
It was 2 million at the time, wasn't it?
No, it was 8. It was 80. It was 79 mil, and then when after Water 7, it was 80 mil. Then she went to 130 mil, but I don't remember I think she had like 900 mil right now.
I think she should be a billion just because her knowledge is just.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sanji.
We all know that Robin's bounty should be Yonko level, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We all know that.
Like, I mean, she's technically like the most dangerous person just because she has all the knowledge of the
technically, Dragon's the most dangerous person. And we don't even know.
You mean Rox D. Zebek's other son?
See, Dragon Dane.
Ain't no way.
I got a video coming.
He's sipping his tea.
I mean, it's a lookable theory. Like even the theory that Rox held the Gum Fruit first. Like that's a lot. I mean, it's a theory because they talking about like how his
people said that.
Yeah, because his what's it called? His Jolly Roger had like flame hair, like how Luffy's was. And then remember the picture they showed him, and he was like a demon. His hair is like flowing.
Yeah.
That's how Luffy's was. Remember when Luffy got mad? He was his hair looked like Zebek's a little bit.
So he was the wrong D that had the devil fruit. Now Luffy's the right D that had the devil fruit.
That's why it took Roger and freaking what's the name?
Guard.
Guard to beat him. They didn't say nothing about Rox having hockey either. I feel like, because remember when Kaido said only strong Haki can rule the sea? He thought of Roger, and he thought of, what's his name, Garp. He saw all these people. He didn't see rocks. I don't know.
Let him cook.
Yeah, they only showed Rock Silhouette when he said people that can like potentially hang with me.
Yeah.
But not who has heightened Haki.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, go ahead.
Just throw this up. All right.
And then we gonna get into
I don't want to take too much time on this. I promise. Give me 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
If y'all seen any of the other stuff I'm in, you know that's a lie. Okay, so check this out.
Oh wait, spoiler warning. You ain't already.
I ain't even gonna say nothing too spoilery.
Go for it.
But we're gonna talk about this in the Wano arc anyway. Remember when Roger said,
"All right, peace, Ken." Oh,
all right,
no, he's
dog.
back in. Never mind. I don't know. Go ahead.
Remember when Odin had the kid, and then Roger looks at Riley and goes, "It's been a while since we had a kid." They were talking about the last time they had a kid was when they found Shanks inside of a treasure chest.
All right.
When they fought Rocks, they specifically said he was trying to protect one specific treasure above all other things.
Oh, you think Shanks is Zebek's son?
Shanks is Zebek's son. The reason I think that he's related to Luffy through Dragon too is because we have evidence via things that happen with Ace that people will take someone else's last name. That's why he's not Goldie Ace. He's Portgas D Ace. So it stands to reason that Monkey D Dragon could also have been someone else's kid.
Yeah.
And then the child that he fell in love with would have died because of the military Marines. Oh, I got this backwards. I'm sorry. But regardless, Luffy is connected to Zebek because Dragon, his father, would have been the child of Garp, and his lover would have been Rox's daughter. And the reason why all this stuff went left and he decided to be a revolutionary is because the person he was in love with got murdered when the military went after Roxy Zebek. And that's why he's a revolutionary.
Or it could just be that... Go ahead. I was about to say, or it could be that Garp's daughter is Luffy's mom, and Dragon is technically Zebek's son.
And then he took the monkey name after she was killed.
So it could be that.
Like that's the working theory I have.
But the thing with Shanks, I don't think Shanks is connected to that, because I think Shanks has more ties to like Celestials and all of that. Like probably even like some kind of descendant of Eam or like something like that. Because that's why he's so untouchable. If he was from
bro, he pulled up on the government talking about, let me talk about a certain pirate.
Only the fleet admiral gets to see the top dogs, if not anything. Shanks casually just pulls up in there all the time,
right? And
they know he's there. They definitely see him at the gate, let him in, bring him in, all that. He wears a hood and everything. They don't see his face, but they definitely invite him in on a normal basis. So I don't know. There's still that theory.
What up, albino burrito? What good?
That's a good theory that Shanks is a villain and we don't know yet though. But at the same time, because Shanks is like he on the side, he got something going on over there.
The great fence sitter,
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing Wano, so spoilers. If you ain't finished Wano, unfortunately, I would click off. So you can start unless you ain't start One Piece. But then I would just say if you then started, I mean, you could be here for the fun stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't watch One Piece and this the video you starting with, you in for a ride, baby.
For real.
All right, so let's jump in.
So we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with let's start off with. So Nekomamushi and the Guardians pull up on Marco. Marco's talking about, I'm not going to Wano. And then obviously later on we see he's in Wano. And then he says he has a message for Luffy. And then we don't get the message until the very end of Wano. What do y'all got to talk about that? I don't remember. I just want to know what y'all think about it.
Shoot. Did he deliver the message?
Yeah, he did, because he was talking to Luffy. Let me just, we got Google right here.
What message?
God, Wano went for 3 years, man. And I recently went through all of this, like, both for the first time and then a second time, just because I was like, what did I misunderstand? And I don't remember. It's because it's surrounded by so much, which I wanted to talk about.
Oh, his message literally was, I'm sorry I might be a little late, but I will be there.
Oh, yeah, that note.
That one note. That was the note. Which is weird, because he pulled up with Nekomamushi anyway, so it didn't even make sense. And then we got Reverie. And then we got... Well, that's when we just see all the faces of the people going in, all the kings and queens and stuff like that. Then we get...
that one celestial dragon we hate. I want the mermaid.
Yeah.
Can we just punch him again?
Oh, no, he did. The one celestial dragon punched him. The one that...
He did, but it
Otohime punched him.
Technically,
or saved, I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess Eam is trying to kill Sabo, so she trumps everything. But Sabo is technically untouchable since he is a celestial, and his parents.
He's not a celestial. He's just a noble.
Yeah, he's a noble. He's a noble. Yeah. He's a noble. They're slightly under the celestials. Okay,
yeah. Then we get to Luffy getting separated from the crew because he fell off because he wanted to ride a goldfish, and then the octopus held him back. Zoro being a menace to the samurai during the seppuku incident. We gotta think about that.
The short sword that sliced the building.
My man did what Mihawk did to him.
He really did.
God, Zoro was not normal. Even by the standards of their world. Nothing about him
but
is
no
okay.
devil fruit. Crazy.
But like Zoro, I feel like Wano should have, like, I don't know, I feel like everybody part of the crew we talked about, like, we get a good insight on their family side. Frankie with the ship, right? We get Nami with Bellevue or something like that.
Yeah.
And then we get everybody Chopper, everybody. But when it comes to Zoro, we got nothing. Because he met Zoro locked up in chains. Zoro was his first teammate. But, like, I thought we would get a little bit more in Wano, because Wano was,
I mean, we got a hint to it.
We got hints, but, like, when we ever going to see more of that again? We in Egghead now, we about to go somewhere else.
It's weird,
I don't know. I don't know if we going to ever get that.
I have that's one of my beefs with Wano, personally, is I feel like, because someone, I can't remember who it was, but somebody pointed out to me that a character mentioned that something about Zoro's family history has to do with Wano. He is the pirate hunting sword nigga. Why is it that in a land where everybody fight with swords, the most and least we got with him was to fight on the bridge with the sword stealer, him getting Odin's blade and managing to make Kaido flinch, and then like, I'm not gonna underplay how dope everything was, but
we see more with the king.
I mean, because it's specifically that there's a dude. I think his name is Shimotsuki Ushimaru. The dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. That was Sukiyaki. That was what's his name? The Kitetsu dude. Yeah, that's somebody else. I'm talking about the man that was in prison with Yamato.
Yeah.
That's his pops, most likely.
His father, yeah.
And Shimotsuki is also the name of the sword school that he learned at, which is in East Blue.
Yeah.
So that's where they think that connects.
And then we're gone.
And then we're gone.
I think his father did escape. They say Kaido.
And then Shisui is technically, Shimotsuki Ushimaru is the descendant of Ryuma.
Yeah.
And that's why he got the Shisui blade, and it made sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's his grandpa or if it's his like great grandpa.
I think it's like his grandpa or great grandpa. One of the two. Yeah.
Definitely. Jacob joined in. He said, "What up, Jacob?"
Yo.
What up, Jacob?
I'm a fan of Zoro as a character, like, more than pretty much any other member of the Straw Hats except for Jinbei and Luffy. And it's like, this is where I wanted him to be like. We even got our favorite Vinsmoke boy having a really cool, like, he separated himself. Fine, we'll get there, obviously, but like I wanted it to be like, this is Zoro's time to be like, of course Kaido and all that stuff's going on. We got all the samurai. For someone to be like, Zoro, bro, yo pops and all them people, we have no idea who they actually are, but that doesn't matter because you are a samurai. And so far as anyone is, we don't need his parents and backstory. We don't need the Naruto effect where everybody's mama's daddy's mama was some cold ass nigga in the third Great Pirate War. It would have been cool if somebody just like, Zoro, you start your lineage here because you are the coldest. I moderately declare you the strongest is what I want.
I think they're waiting to
build up,
draw Zoro until he like fully uses Enma. I feel like, and then once that moment happens, then we're gonna get everything else on Zoro.
And then one thing that's going to come up later, but I'm going to just talk about it right now, is the fact that the Sandai Kitetsu, we get the higher ranking sword of it that Luffy carries around throughout all of Wano.
Yeah.
And then he gives it back to Sukiyaki, and then we get nothing else from that sword. I thought Zoro was going to get the updated sword.
We saw it again when he had to and because that sword goes to that sword goes to
no, that was Enma, and then the other sword that Momonosuke ends up having. That's a completely different sword. Yeah,
but it is a part of that curse, like
it's a cursed blade.
Yeah, it's part of the cursed blade thing. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I just left. I don't know. Maybe if Zoro got that, it'd have been bad, but I don't know.
I think Momonosuke might end up with it.
Momonosuke already has this. It could be his dual blade. Yeah.
Because Odin was.
That could be what it is. Hey, we're solved. We're good. We're good. Hey, be crazy. We good.
Yo, Momonosuke pissing me off.
He's saying grown ass little boy. Get you out
of here, bro.
That's funny.
I guess he got a lot of development. I'm good. Yamato stayed because she got a lot of development with him. But like,
Yeah.
Zoro, the thing with Zoro, like father though, like he was a part of a clan that was contending with the Kozuki clan to become shogun.
Yep.
That was like that's how it works in the Japanese terrorism. You got clans, and one of them gets the honor of one of the members becoming shogun, and then that clan is like elevated to that shogun level. But like Zoro's father, he didn't get this, so he was a daimyo, and he escaped and he left the island to go. I don't know if he went out off or if he made it somewhere else. But
It
he's
makes
alive.
sense.
He's definitely alive.
Are you thinking? Because when they went to go run the fade with Kaido after breaking out of prison, you think he escaped?
Kaido didn't kill him. He would have executed him. Kaido would have made it. He would have made a statement. He didn't say. Kaido did not want to say, "I killed the samurai."
Oda doesn't do this loose ends either.
Yeah,
he would have showed us if he wanted that.
You see some loose ends, and Wano's the first arc where I'm like, Oda, bro, you left too many open, and they better be explained during flashbacks, otherwise it's gonna be a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
Since they've already left Wano, the only two places I see Zoro getting more of his backstory is either from Mihawk or from Fujitora. Honestly, those are two people who might have some knowledge. Fujitora is old and he's a samurai. He definitely knows something. He blind. Like he got that whole backstory. And he blind. Like that's what I'm saying. Blind people always know something, but he got that whole backstory, something to cover up. Being in Wano,
Fujitora is cold.
And he like a traditional one. He like a traditional samurai too. He not
shit, we're inside the birdcage. Why did I bring a meteor down? My bad.
No, really.
5 meteors now, destroying everything. Oh, that's not great.
This man should not be a swordsman. Why are you a swordsman, but you summon meteors? Though, like. They don't add up.
Hey, he built different. So we got Frankie, Usopp, and Robin. We get where they're at. We get Luffy running into the lion. Beast Pirates try to capture Tama because they heard about her cheek ability. Luffy destroying them with just conquerors, like casually. Tama and Luffy go to where Tama lives. Sukiyaki. Or Tenguyama, I'm sorry, but it's Momonosuke's granddaddy. We get Tama giving her food to Luffy, and then she's eating crazy fish.
Yeah,
crazy poison fish.
Tama built different. Also, like her devil fruit, like questionably, like I guess it works on animals, but it works specifically on smile fruit people, I guess. Because
gifters, because they got the animal DNA, not because it's a devil fruit, but it's a smile.
But she can't do mythic types.
Smile, like it's so crazy. Well,
maybe
I don't know.
She probably could.
She could do it to Momonosuke. Who knows? I don't know.
I guess what's the difference is they were like, not most beast, like the zone type fruits typically aren't like, actually, and a lion is a part of my stomach.
Yeah, no.
And my head is a person. I think it's struck a difference because they're like not correct.
If I saw people getting smile fruits, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm just being a regular side character, bro.
But what if you're hungry?
You hungry?
But like, if I'm hungry, I mean, if you.
That's what happened to them.
But if you part of the Beast Pirates, it was.
Yeah.
I'm not getting.
What's the gifters, the pleasures, the waiters.
I'm not becoming a gifter or a pleasure.
When they explained that, I was like, okay, this makes sense.
I'd rather be a pleasure than a gifter. I'd rather be out there laughing than be like you take the bat fruit smile version. And now you got 3 bats growing out of your back, and they all talk like.
I'm sweeping up on Onigashima. That's what I'm doing. I'm not joining this fun. I'm a normal, regular nigga who works out. I got basic level hockey, and then like I'm Virgo. I'll like walk up to Shanks's Kaido's Skull Palace, and I see all of them niggas doing regular stuff for them, and I'm like, no, this is a different level. Yeah. I'm not built like this.
You just gotta go find you a devil fruit somewhere and then come back.
For real.
And then I'm gonna eat a fruit. Oops, I'm a giraffe man.
They make it work. You gotta make it work. You gotta make that shit work.
So then we get Luffy trying to go save Tama.
And you can really make that shit work.
Finger pistol, nose
Only
cannon.
Oda.
Stupid.
Only Oda. Then we get Luffy reuniting with Zoro because Zoro's trying to save Suru.
Best moment in the first arc for sure.
Definitely. Then we get Hawkins hearing a message about Luffy beating up his subordinates. So then he gets on the scene. We get Zoro versus Hawkins. Let's talk about it.
I wanted to see Zoro tear that man up though.
Is it bad that I wanted to see the opposite?
You wanted to see.
I did want to
see
see cut up on a nigga.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, think about it. Killer killed him, and that makes him. It makes it all make sense. Why Zoro could hang.
Oh yeah, the first main game.
He did cut up. He showed his ability. I'm glad he showed off his ability, what he was actually about. But like when I actually saw what he was actually about, it really was just taking people and like having them as strong. That was his biggest feat, but he was the strongest.
His hockey was like low level.
He wasn't really that cool. Yeah, I'm saying like the straw. I guess the straw man actually had more feats than we actually saw though. He actually that straw man thing
because he had that 200 plus berry bounty off pre time skip. Yeah. So he was doing something crazy.
It's so weird to think about that. Luffy and them, their adventures up until the point where you meet the supernovas, it's not like they're not special because of that, is what they basically said. Like every single one of the supernovas went through that same shit to get there.
No, not Sky P. Not Sky P.
Skypiea?
I said not Skypiea.
No, Skypiea was a special kind of. What is going on here?
They don't even know about Skypiea for real.
But they had Strike.
If Luffy wasn't rubber, Skypiea would have been a different kind of ass whooping, bro. Like that was bad. Like he one shotted everybody, and he's probably still could. That's the thing. If Eneru was in current level, Eneru still shows up in like top 30 right now in current level. That's the thing.
He had that Mantra, and he had his.
It's his observation hockey is a problem. He can't compare with hockey, actual like hockey. But maybe in development now he would actually have hockey.
Hey, maybe nowadays he has future sight.
He seems like a contender for Conqueror's hockey. I don't know. He just gives the vibes for that.
I don't know about Conquerors.
How about that?
I was say usually people that's in charge of shit, they have Conquerors, and like we don't know about it before, but we eventually see it, like Ben Beckham and all that, like shit like that. That's what I'm saying. So if they really just giving it to people like in current time that didn't have it pre-time skip, he would be one of them.
I hate that character, bro.
Who, Ben?
And I think I'm the only person in this room who for real does not like him. And Lightning is always my favorite.
You don't like him as a character. Yeah, as a character, as an actual plot device in the story, his storyline.
Well, I was go ahead and validate my opinion on everything by saying I didn't like Skypiea. I could not get through it.
Skypiea was this kid. I like Skypiea. Skypiea was like.
He said Alabasta. Ooh, look at the spice. We're not even talking about
it. Likes Alabasta. What?
The screen just cut out. Matt versus
Alabasta. I don't know. I'm in the middle of Alabasta. It was pretty good. It was good. And Nico Robin was there. Like no. See, that's the thing. The things leading
Supersonic Ducks.
The things leading up to Alabasta kind of made Alabasta, like meeting all the different Baroque's Works people, and then actually getting to like Baroque's Works, where already all that. That's what made Alabasta. Without that,
swans never die, and they never say goodbye. Straw
They introduced Ace in Alabasta, right?
Who? Ace,
yeah, they did.
Ace
got
did. Oh, technically he got introduced to Alabasta, but he got hinted at during Drama.
Yeah. They re-showed him again with Smoker.
All that to say, I don't like Eneru because, like,
he said because of Ace, it wasn't all bad.
the lightning shit was like, damn, that's intimidating and weird. And then the Poneglyph was like, oh, that's interesting and cool. And then the final fight with him was like, oh, we're done. Nice. Let's move on to the next thing. Because the immediate after Skypiea shit is all from there. It's just all aces. But you got to get through Skypiea first. And that is a problem for me because I feel like it was just lame.
Skypiea, they were outmatched.
I think that the main thing with Skypiea that makes it not hit as heavy is because Eneru wasn't really dropping bodies. Like, I say Eneru instead of Enel because I watched the dub before I got into it. Really,
he did murder a couple of people.
Who did he murder?
This man blew up a whole city with the electric.
Somebody's dead in that, and
somebody's dead.
Maybe.
And the thing is, his observation is so crazy. This man is.
I'm just saying the fact
in
that
sky, miles away, also somewhere else, pinpointing places.
I'm not saying that's
from
not
hearing
cold.
people talking shit about him.
I'm not saying that's not
people
cold.
Talk shit about him.
Yeah, but so like
I'm saying the fact that he would hit a person with 10 million volts, they would get fried, and then they would be fine within 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, he don't strike me as that intimidating based on anybody after him.
That's first of all, that was Zoro and Sanji.
And I'm not even saying that's not. No, that's everybody. Konis's pops should have been dead. He was fried. Remember they first go into the white beach. It's the girl in the pink dress and her pops. The dude that I forget his name. He had the yellow outfit on.
He didn't hit her. He didn't hit.
Yeah, he got hit. Yeah, he got hit.
The dude with the old man.
Yeah, he got hit. No, not Gonfall. You're thinking about Gonfall.
Oh, I was say he was the guy before.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But he hit a lot of people with the 10 million volts. He hit Loki. You remember Loki, the one girl warrior that was part of the
I don't think it was
Skypian natives?
Because 10 million volts is his attack. That's his.
No, that was what he hit. Luffy was 100 million, and then it had no effect. And then he was like, "What is going on here?" But he was in people.
I don't know. I think
a million volts. All right, a million volts.
Every one of the supernovas would have made meat out of Ineru. All of them.
Every
single.
He would have fried every thing in Hawkins' body.
I don't think Killer.
Not Killer.
Them niggas can dodge lightning.
Bro, he has
Haki.
No,
wait,
he
bro,
has
bro.
Haki.
Bro,
no,
it's not about what they can dodge or tank. It's about what they can do to Enel.
How are they not gonna just buzzsaw, chainsaw? What is this attack called?
Lightning. He's made of lightning. He's
Haki.
But who said they all had Haki at that time?
But that's the thing.
No, I'm talking about like by the time they get to the supernovas, I don't give a shit about Ineru anymore.
When you're
if they were that strong, they would have been able to actually do something against.
You gotta understand when you're.
But they weren't able to hit him at all.
When you're
none of their attacks landed.
Okay,
so I don't know about that.
When you're a Logia with crazy observation Haki, you're untouchable. We saw that with Katakuri.
We sure did see Luffy punch Katakuri once.
We saw that. That's what I'm saying. We saw that with Katakuri. If you have an immobile body with and first of all. His observation is probably way beyond Katakuri.
I think that when he comes back into the series, he's gonna have. I think he's gonna have future sight.
To Katakuri now.
That's what I'm saying. Future sight for sure.
Even if he does, I'm still not that like pressed about my man's because for real, to be completely frank with you, and I don't know if I'm just a hater. You think I'm just a hater? You a neutral party in this? All right, and maybe I'm just a hater. I don't think that if we look at all of them now, that like Law isn't gonna be fucking flex this man.
Oh yeah, now I think.
No, I'm saying you scale Ineru up now,
even Law,
and you take every one of the supernovas right now. Except I guess Scratch Manapoo is like
even Law,
whatever. But
see, take away the lightning from Enel, that man still got hands. Remember when he stopped using lightning and it was just him with the spear? This man actually has hands.
You see that?
No, that's the thing. That's the thing about Law. That's
I'm
saying. That's the thing about
knife.
Law. Law can't take straight up hands coming straight at him. While a small person, Law can fight Big Mom. She big. But hand to hand, I'm still coming back from when Law fought Dofi. Dofi was beating his ass because Dofi was getting close. Dofi was popping up every time, and Law can't fight somebody like that.
Law don't got hands.
So we got to get back to Wano, but I will say this to specifically end this. I will say at the end of pre-time skip, the supernova, there aren't many, if any, that are going to touch NL. While pre-time skip, post-time skip, I think NL is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
that's all. I think we can end it
I'll
there.
take that.
And then we'll move on.
Top 30.
I might be being a hater. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
So let me get that fight. We get Tama getting healed. She gets to finally eat. Luffy understands that the problem is going on with the food supply. He's like, I promise you, Tama, you're gonna be able to eat for the rest of your life.
Anger level rising within Luffy steadily.
Then we hear about Orochi taking the farm for himself. We get introduced to Kiku, who let's be for real. Kiku the whole time has been a guy. We just didn't know it because I
got debated.
Wait.
Ha!
Kiku is a guy.
Kiku a guy?
Yeah.
Bro, I got debated too, man. It's okay.
Him and Izu are brothers.
Oh,
they just cross-dressed.
I never saw that.
Yeah.
No, but she was more girly like in the beginning of before.
I mean, she wants to be a she, and that's fine. But she is a he, technically.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Izu.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Zoro look at her like, dang, this nigga tall, and she could fight for real.
She was a bit lanky.
That's a dude. But hey, she goes by she, so she is a she. So Kiku gets introduced, and then
assigned male at birth is the
assigned male at birth. Yes, that's a proper term. Excuse my language. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just trying to be, you know.
That's why I'm here. I came out as non-binary on Facebook 2 days ago.
Nice. So, okay, bet. She was getting pursued by Urashima, who's the sumo guy. Y'all remember him?
My God, it was so funny. Yeah.
And then
Luffy and Usopp do sumo wrestling.
Yeah.
There's a record that's being kept. Is this even fair? Because Usopp would destroy Luffy in a sumo fight anyway.
Right. And so then Batman and Gazelle Man, remember them?
Yep.
They come in and steal Tama. Then that's how they get to the Bakura town where they do the whole thing. They go after them. Law gets informed by his crewmates that are peeking down on the Leftovers town. And then that's when he goes down to Bakura town. Like, they going to mess everything up.
Which we skipped over that they had a plan in that Trafalgar's crew. We get to see Panda Man is still alive and kicking, doing his thing. I was so happy about that.
You know what I just randomly thought about? What? Shit never popped off in any way. When Nico, Rob, and all of them was just living there. They was, was really just living
they
there.
were doing their job. Yeah, they were doing their job.
Really
Except Zoro, who finally got captured, then he was like, I'm done with this.
I mean, yeah.
And then he became a Ronin, and then Luffy comes in, and it's over. Yeah.
Anybody was breaking
it's both of them. Everyone else in the Strike Crew can handle the plan, except for them two.
Zoro was always a minister, wasn't he?
Yeah, he became a Ronin. Zoro became a Ronin. Zoro Juro. He's not. Don't touch him.
They planned around the fact that Zoro will not. He just Luffy, but 1% less dumb. So
no, really, actually,
just
plan together do not make it.
Somehow,
no.
It just doesn't.
Yeah,
work.
and then bringing them together, Law was like, I gotta take action immediately. So then they get there. Urashima tries to take Kiku by force. She cuts off his top knot. He goes crazy. Luffy defends her, then hits Sumo. He goes to gear 3rd, destroys him. Luffy breaks him through Hold'em's establishment. Hold'em is the dude that went and got Tama and was torturing her. Trying to pull the cheek thing out of her cheek, like literally torture her. Oof. Luffy wasn't going for it, obviously. And we finally get Red Hawk. Once again, it's just satisfying, it just hits right.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Hey, Luffy, how does that work exactly?
Friction. Friction, yeah. It's
but
it's
that
on
devil
fire
fruit
before he punches.
But it's that devil fruit.
They actually did. Oda did have an explanation for it. It's because Luffy's sails, since they're rubber, they bounce around. He makes them. What he does, like especially with Gear 2. What he does is he bounces around the cells and everything at full speed. His blood is pumping back and forth at full speed, and it creates fire. It creates heat. Yeah, fire.
The most ridiculous devil fruit ever.
That's another thing too, though. It's part of his. It's part of his.
Nika no mi.
The man's in Nika. Like this man pulls sunglasses.
The man's in Nika.
I ate the Nika fruit. It's the Nika man. You did the what?
Thank God he did not do that earlier. That'd be so hard to explain.
Yeah, easily too hard to explain.
Sun God, like what?
And then Hawkins finds Luffy and Zoro. And then he sends word to Jack. And then that's when we get Luffy running away with speed and a bunch of food. And then they get to Leftovers Town. They feed everybody.
Shout out to Otama's ability once again coming in clutch.
Easily.
Yeah. She was probably she carried that entire
Yeah, she carried the whole arc. Easily.
Best character.
She carried the war. She really did.
And she was 6 years
old.
old.
The best thing that happened since Carrot, bro. I'm telling you.
Otama though, like in like her placement as a character, she wasn't part of the Cozy Clan.
No, I think she's a Kurozumi, whatever. That was a theory.
I for the longest time kept thinking she was the Blue Hedgehog's what's his name? The Hedgehog's daughter.
Orochi.
But that's not the same little girl, right? Yeah. No, yeah, it is. Otama is.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of Toko.
I'm thinking of Toko. Yeah, sorry.
No,
small children all look the same in my eyes.
I don't know. Yeah,
But it could be. It could be his daughter, but she wanted to be a Kunoichi.
She might be connected to one of the other clans
Kurozumi.
that was like.
I think she was a Kurozumi.
I think she was part of.
But they never fleshed that out. So
she could be a part of like Zoro clan. Like I don't know, because there were a few clans at play. Like
she could just be an unlucky kid who ate a devil fruit. Now she can't ever go swimming.
Yeah, she's part of it.
And now she can, be friends with animals because apparently she can't get no human friends. GG's. Literally.
She could start a whole, she could go to Strong World, give all them animals.
Hey, Strong World.
Devil fruits. Bro, she be OD.
She be OD. Shiki is not touching her.
Yo. God. She could actually be a demon.
For real. And then we get introduced to the propaganda being taught. We get that Orochi is having all the kids understand that the Red Scabbers are demons, and that, what's her name? Queen Toki? Is that her name? Toki?
Mm-hmm.
She, prophesied and she put a curse on the land, blah, blah, blah.
Toki, the Queen of Time.
And then because of that.
The Toki you know me? She ate the Toki.
Time. Her name is Time, and she's Time Woman. Yeah. Then, moving on, we get Luffy and Law because Law finally meets up with them, and then while they're in Leftovers Town,
Waffy.
and then they have to go to Odin's castle, which is where everybody else is at. But obviously, Odin tried to make it seem like everyone was dead with the gravestones, which messed me up. I was like, no way, they all dead. No way. Oh wait, they went back in time. No, they went forward in time. What?
All right.
The whole time.
They basically just
You know, remember
20 years,
Zoe?
20 years, what?
When Momonosuke said, "Oh, I met Roger," and everybody was like,
"Yeah, you're blowed." Usopp was like, "You're blowed." Yeah, no, when he said that, I was like, "You're blowed."
This little kid smoking.
"You just say things."
No,
Yeah,
really,
that was a crazy statement.
It's really crazy.
That messed
like,
everybody
up. Like where devil fruits can go. Like we might see some new crazy ones coming up in future.
I mean,
like,
we got the explanation for him in Egghead.
Shout out to Egghead.
We see time. We see freaking like motherfuckers going through.
We
time.
get room space.
Room space.
We get
That's
space.
dimensional stuff.
Yeah.
Like we can actually get some wild shit. Yeah.
Devil Fruit's really just.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out, Mr. Five. Remember that? Boogers become bombs.
See, no, I was just about to talk about that because Mr. Five, I feel like his devil fruit in the right hands, or maybe if he came back, he'd actually be a problem. Because that bomb shit is actually pretty cool.
Imagine his awakening just nuking.
He can turn. Anything. Not even his boogers was just one thing.
I thought it was anything that was a part of him to a bomb.
Part of him to a bomb.
Yeah, I don't know if he could
spit
touch
and make
stuff,
an explosive.
Yeah,
that's still wild though.
Yeah,
there's another dude that can make a bomb like anything.
I don't know. Could he be bomb?
There was another
Could he
bomb.
fly with
Remember from Dressrosa?
Yes, Gambit of the X-Men.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, basically, yeah, I remember. The dude from Dressrosa that was the bomb. That he could touch. He could make minds.
Oh, Gladius. Gladius.
He was a problem too. I remember
Gladius.
Hey, don't get me wrong.
He was different.
Dolphy Crew was dangerous.
Yeah.
Remember the G dude?
Lao G.
Yo, that G dude was
Lao
tough.
G.
Hey, Lao G was. I was fucking with him.
Hey, I like Lao G.
Hey,
That's good game for you with a capital G.
Bro, this old
Yo,
man
Lao
was
G
beating
was
ass,
cold. I'm
bro.
not gonna lie,
This
Lao
old
G
man
was
fully
cold.
ready to
Then
throw
you
it.
had Pika.
Yo, Pika could go into like cement and make it part of like, bro. You see, like what? The fuck?
He whacked the grass.
Doofy had Doofy had
He's pretty whacked though.
He whacked against.
Remember that time
certain
Kaido
people.
blew up the castle?
Remember Vice Man?
See,
The dude with the ton fruit?
Oh yeah. See that's a problem too.
He also had an upgraded version of a Baroque.
Kilo.
That's what I'm saying. Remember Kilo? That was weird.
Yeah, she was. What was her name? Miss. I don't remember her name.
No, I remember
She was a holiday.
Miss Valentine. Miss
It might have
Valentine.
been Miss.
I think it's
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine.
All Sunday, Miss Christmas.
There's a holiday, isn't there? Like Miss Holiday or like.
Well, I mean, Miss All Sunday's not a holiday, but that's what they called.
Yeah, Nico Robin.
Miss All Sunday, Christmas. There was definitely a Miss Valentine. Miss Valentine was Mr. One's partner, though.
No, that was somebody else.
Mr. One.
The girl with the spike
That was-
fruit. That was somebody else.
Wasn't that Miss Monday? Spike fruit. That was Monday.
No,
No, Monday was Buff Girl. Monday
Hey
was
man,
Buff Girl.
I was 8 when that stuff happened.
Yeah,
Hey, don't say that now. don't say that now. Let me look it up. Mr. One's partner. I forget her name, bro.
What's crazy also is Brooks.
Miss Doublefinger.
Do y'all think that's her name? Huh?
Yeah.
Do y'all think that Crocodile intentionally took Nico Robin and changed her name under Broke to protect her?
Well, he is Luffy's mom, so.
Don't do that. We're not gonna.
Don't do that.
But no, bro.
No,
like,
I think that
different.
I don't know if Crocodile did that for Nico Robin's benefit
slightly
because
got
he
ties
cared
to
about her.
Revolutionary.
Because he killed her. He stabbed her. Remember with
He
the
did
hook in her
think
back.
he killed her.
So I would think that Robin had that for her as protection from the world government as an alias. But I don't know if he did it to really protect
her.
her.
He knew who Nico Robin was, though. He knew who she was.
Yeah, of course he did. Of course, but I don't know if he actually
Only
cared
reason I
for
think
her.
he
That's why he
killed-
did that.
Oh, that was his closest. That was who he rode
He
with her
stabbed her
everywhere.
in the back.
Cause she betrayed him.
Did he know? He
Yeah.
assumed. He didn't know. No.
Hey,
Or,
my
wait.
man
Actually,
is-
did he know?
He definitely
Hey,
knew.
man, no
This
take-
man
Because
was-
he can't read
first of all,
poneglyphs. So
this
did
man,
he know?
This man is in the mafia. This man is in the mafia. You betray him, like you. I'm sorry.
Hey,
you out
yo.
this bitch.
Is he like top where he could, feel the vibrations in the sand? Is that what happened? She
Hey.
lied to me.
His observation hockey too strong, y'all.
Hey, no
Crocodile
way.
is that deal though. We
Hey,
know that.
he could know.
We know
he could
that.
know.
He
I
took
don't
on
know.
a lot of people in married for. We know that.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention this because this is just how our boy works. while they went to Odin's castle, somehow Zoro wandered off. Remember
Oh
that?
yeah,
He just wandered off to a gambling hall.
Oh yeah.
That was absolutely insane.
literally all walking as a group. Someone blinked and now Zoro's like, "Where am I?"
You really can't.
that was crazy.
Like,
I couldn't believe that.
He had on his own little side adventure too. You like, where's Zoro? at?
Nigga walked off.
Jesus.
It'd be hilarious to see a Zoro and Chopper combo. I feel like I see a lot of combos with a lot of the crew.
Hey, yo, remember they were literally in these lobby talking about, let's go up the steps. Zoro, where the f are you going?
And then in this room, the little girl's like, "Okay, so we were going the wrong way. The castle is that way. Let's go." Bet. What are you doing? Oh, my bad.
What was it? Thriller Bark too.
Yeah, man. Even Alabasta, it was a straight line. When they cut back to him, he's outside the kingdom. Like,
oh yeah.
Oh, that looks like where I should be going.
When they pull up to the kingdom,
He just
Alabarna.
kept cutting down walls to go straight.
Alabarna, he's moronic.
He was
bro.
so lost.
I
He
couldn't
started
believe
cutting
that.
down shit.
Jesus.
Where is it? All right. So we're at Zoro wanders off. The scabbards. Everybody gets. Yeah, we already did that. They jumped 20 years, which is crazy. They still need to find. It was 20.
You sure it was 20?
100% 20. 100% 20. 100% 20.
What?
Yeah, it was only 20.
That'd be saying Yamato's like 30, bro.
Yeah,
like 36,
it was only
actually.
25. It was only 20. Then they reveal that they still need to find Kawamatsu and Denjiro because they know where Ashura Doji is at, but he's under whatever his name is, Shutenmaru now. With the Atama Pirate or
Mount Atama Thieves.
Mount Atama Thieves.
Kawamatsu was that deal, bro.
Yeah, Kawamatsu. He was my favorite Red Sky when he got introduced. He was clean.
I was like, they talking about this man can't feed this man because he spit out bones and kill you.
Yeah,
like
he
what?
built different.
I was like, who is that?
Built different. We get the reveal that Odin actually said with Whitebeard and Roger. We get the reveal that Kaido killed Odin, and went for the castle and killed Toki, and Hiyori is presumed to be dead, but we know she's Kuromisaki. We get the plan that they will invade Kaido's castle on the Fire Festival in 2 weeks. We get introduced to Shinobu.
Quick question. Y'all think Mihawk could be Odin?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I think Mihawk could be Odin.
I think Mihawk could be Odin.
100%.
No, Joe.
I really agree Mihawk could be Odin.
Y'all think Mihawk could beat Kaido?
The main problem.
Yes.
Oh yes, that's the problem. Kaido.
I think Mihawk is. I think
Kaido's
Mihawk is Yonko level. Easily.
Yo, yeah, Kaido's deadly weakness.
Yeah, he's the best.
The only reason
the
only reason Mihawk's not a Yonko is because he doesn't own land.
No, I think Mihawk isn't a Yonko because he doesn't have a crew and he doesn't give a fuck.
And he doesn't have a crew. Yeah.
And remember, he isn't even trying to be a pirate. He's the one to kill Marines.
Chilling, right?
He just wanted.
And then when they said we'll pay you to literally chill the fuck out, he chilled the fuck out.
Yeah.
And now he's going back to killing Marines.
The offer was to pay him to kill people they need dead, and he was like, "Okay, I like fight." Mihawk likes to fight. Like that nigga's a menace.
Well, I don't remember them hiring him as a bounty hunter, bro.
Not a bounty hunter, but
Right.
when the that's what the
because
Well,
what happened
the
was
warlords are basically like,
the warlords were
we
bounty
pay you,
hunters.
you fight pirates for us.
Remember they
But
called
he
them
wasn't
in
going.
the
But he wasn't just going at. That was only one we saw do that was Crocodile. No one else was doing that.
Mihawk, no. Man, some people were doing it for the free pass to get away with.
Yeah, that was most.
But
That was most.
but
of
the
them.
main-
Oh, actually,
That
except
was good,
Kuma, and Crocodile were the only ones killing pirates off.
Yeah,
That's the devil fruit that I would have in
the
real
main
life.
condition.
The
Yeah.
pawpaw.
Pawpaw different, but go ahead.
But the thing the government wanted from the actual pirates was when we call you, you come kind of shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
And the
That's
thing
true.
is, Mihawk loves to freaking fight anybody. This man sails on a boat by himself looking for smoke. When he saw Don Craig's boat,
that Don Creek pull up is crazy.
Bro, he looks
Hey,
when Zoro
yo.
called him out, he was like, "Oh, bet." But people think Mihawk chilling. This man is looking. The reason he not fighting is because he's looking for somebody strong. This man pulls up the
Mihawk's
shanks every
funny,
time
dog.
randomly to fight him.
Yeah, and then the one time we saw him pull up, Chase was like, "I'm not really on it right now. Let's just drink."
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
This man want to fight.
I think it's unreasonable to say I don't think Shanks could beat Kaido without a high level of difficulty. So I don't.
I
don't think Mihawk can beat Shanks. So I don't think Mihawk could beat Kaido.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I think Shanks and Mihawk are even, but Mihawk just has the greatest title because Shanks has his arm going.
Whitebeard admitted Shanks would be a bit of a problem for him. If he is a bit
I don't think Whitebeard could kill Kaido. I don't.
I agree with that.
I don't think.
Old head Kaido. Well, we talking about Prime Kaido. That's different, or Prime Whitebeard. That's different.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Whitebeard can't. Prime. Yeah.
Current Whitebeard. No.
All right.
So the only problem is Whitebeard is sick.
Whitebeard.
Yeah.
And in everyone in their prime. Roger, Whitebeard. Mm-hmm. Then there's a significant step down, and I think and then Garp, and then Sengoku.
Yeah.
And then there's a significant step down before the next person can start slapboxing with gods. And I think that level is where we put Odin. That's where we put Kaido. That's where we put Big Mom and Shanks.
Odin could have beat Kaido if he didn't get distracted. Odin would have beat
Kaido.
Sure,
so Odin's a little bit higher. I don't think Mihawk can beat Kaido, though. I don't think he's built like that.
The thing about Kaido is
his... You're talking about Mihawk right now, beating Kaido now? Or Mihawk then beating Kaido
Take the best of both characters. I don't think Mihawk's beating Kaido.
Oh, yes. But I don't think Kaido's at his top right now. I think Kaido is weaker than he was.
Mihawk can pull
from when he was fighting,
couldn't pull.
From Kaido fighting Odin to Kaido fighting Luffy, I think he went up and then he's on his decline right now. I don't think Kaido's at the strongest he ever was.
I don't know. You think he had his awakened devil fruit back then?
He's like 40-something, bro. 40-year-olds ain't really at their peak, bro.
I think he peaked, though.
Gold Roger was around that age when he found
I was about to say, I think people getting old.
I don't think Roger was at his peak when he found the One Piece.
No, certain people...
I think he was at his peak before that.
Shout out to main character. Shout out to Too Powerful Character Cancer Syndrome that kills all the strong niggas.
Kaido different, though. Kaido different. His breed, he's an ogre.
Yeah, he's an ogre and he has the fish fruit.
I don't think Mihawk can kill Kaido.
The thing is, Kaido's weakness.
Oh, kill Kaido? Are we talking about kill or beat?
Okay, if they go into a fight,
because we don't know how to kill Kaido.
Kill you. Kaido's like, I'm going to kill you, and then I go ready, fight, and teleport several continents away so I don't get caught in the crossfire. I'm pretty sure that at the end of the day, Mihawk is not up there.
What can Kaido
I think he will have Kaido on his back. I don't know.
Bagua.
I think Mihawk can casually counter that back.
Wait, counter? He can just dodge. Mihawk different. Sidestep.
Mihawk can dodge.
You think that Kaido...
He can dodge, but Mihawk is like a challenge. Mihawk will go. He will combat with that.
He probably will. He probably will.
Counter that.
But he's not. But Kaido's not even a swordsman.
This is what Mihawk did in Marineford. Whole fucking Ice Mountain. Go on.
That's why Mihawk is stronger than Kaido.
Kaido, don't talk about
that. You think that if Kaido was at Marineford, they wouldn't have been like, run for your life?
Oh, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Mihawk versus Kaido. I think at the end of the fight, Kaido will be on his back. I don't know if Mihawk could kill him because we don't know how to kill an ogre. We don't know how to do that.
Mihawk didn't really try in Marineford. First of all, let's talk about he didn't really try in Marineford. He sent one slash to Whitebeard.
Do you think Kaido was trying when he blast breathed away the castle, or do you think he was? Okay, so that's a comparable feat.
I'm not saying that. That's not the case.
I'm saying that's a comparable feat.
Well, I think that Mihawk and I think that Kaido will be on his back, but Mihawk would obviously be breathing heavily. He might even be bloodied up a bit, but he's not losing.
If Odin can beat
Mihawk,
you agreed that Odin could have beat Kaido, right? Odin could have beat Kaido.
He could have beaten Kaido.
If he wasn't distracted,
he could have beaten Kaido.
He could have beaten Kaido.
He could have. I'm not gonna say he would have.
Sure.
He could have. Yes, agreed.
That last strike.
That Paradise Falls, I think that he could have beaten.
Exactly.
I think he could have.
I would equivalate Paradise Falls. Imagine Mihawk's strongest attack. We have not seen Mihawk's strongest attack.
I think Mihawk is beating Odin, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We have not seen, and he has a Black Blade. Black Blade will break all Odin's blades easily because it's a Black Blade. That shit's
Did Odin not have two Black Blades?
No, those are regular blades.
You're right, huh?
And he has the biggest Black Blade.
Wait, no, because he got
Ember's not even a Black Blade.
Ember's not even a Black Blade.
No, he doesn't have Black Blade.
No, he doesn't have Black Blade.
He just had crazy hockey that he infused into his swords. I think that
that sword was not normal, though.
No, you're right. I think that those two swords. I think those two swords were on their way to becoming Black Blades.
But they were on
the way. I don't think that they were.
All right, man.
Imagine Mihawk actually put Ryu into his fucking slash. Get out of here, bro.
We out
of here, bro.
Because think about it. Because when he went up against Diamond Jozu, he cut Diamond Jozu. He deflected, but then he tried to cut him again. Diamond Jozu got cut.
That's all.
Mihawk be cutting when he wants to cut, bro.
Mihawk did not. He didn't even care in Mirror 4. He was just
Nigga can cut when he wants to.
All right, I'll see you niggas in 4 years when the final conversation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I might have a lot of bias towards the Dragon Man for some reason. I can't really tell. But like, I think that the Dragon, I think the Dragon Man is definitely
Hey,
putting.
can I grab one of these waters?
Yeah, go for it.
Putting the paws on him. But anyway,
If you want a Gatorade, you can grab one of them too. All right, let's move on.
Sure. We'll agree to disagree for now.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey,
God, I hope I'm wrong because that'd be cool as fuck, bro.
No, that's but it's just the black bro. Ryu and his shit.
So we get
come on.
Hiyori is presumed to be dead. Yada yada yada.
Sad.
They plan their thing. Shinobu gets introduced and Sanji cringes. We get yada yada yada. Shoots in Maru Ashura Doji pulls up on Leftover Town and he's confronted with Jack. They clash, and Ashura Doji's putting the hands on him. We're like, I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon?
I mean, he's not destroying him, but he's putting up a
Pretty
crazy
one-sided,
fight.
frankly.
Jack
was not prepared for that.
Kaido was drunk.
Wait, Jack versus who? Which one?
Jack versus
Ashura Doji. Remember when he pulls up on Leftover Town? They were clashing, and then Ashura
That's what we're talking about in the kitchen.
Who else for Doji again? That's,
The
pink dude. Yeah.
He fought Jack?
Yeah.
Well, he beat up Jack. He bullied him.
He beat up, how he beat up Jack?
With a sword.
Oh yeah, because
that's undeniable. We can't even argue that. I mean, he was bullying Jack.
Jack a whole patient, bro. Yeah, man, chill. Jack just
right here, I want you to put the footage on the screen for the YouTube
this
video.
man just got out the hospital, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, yo, he's a patient.
This man just
he's still
got
coughing up seawater. He's still coughing up seawater.
Yo, this man just got out the hospital, bro.
Yeah, he showed up like he had something and got bullied on the schoolyard.
That was the thing, though. That was the thing. Remember they told Kaido was pissed about it. Just like, yo, this man just got out the hospital. What you mean he got jumped? What you mean he got
But then Kaido pulls up, does more breath on the castle. Shinobu saves all the crew.
This is where the first act takes a turn.
Shinobu saved everyone by melting the ground, essentially aging the ground. But we all thought Luffy thought they were all dead or potentially dead. Kinemon and Kiku are with him in law. Then Luffy runs into Speed while he's trying to go kill Kaido. Speed tells him that Kaido attacked her and Tama. Doesn't know where Tama is, where she at. Inuarashi finds her out later on, or finds her later on.
Yep.
But Luffy goes just pissed off mode, and this is where the controversy goes. Well, Luffy actually could hang with Kaido back then if he had Ryu. I don't know, bro, because in the manga it was like 3 hits. Actually, it might have been 5, and then Kaido destroys him. In the anime, they had a whole episode of him trying to hit Kaido.
Yeah, it's
so
he wasn't even. He wasn't
touching
it.
I'm gonna give it.
Kaido.
Kaido
different.
Kaido, yeah. I mean, yeah. Undeniably, Kaido was just built different.
The man different, yo. Especially at the end when this nigga started going that last resort and started going to them different forms and shit, and the nigga went wrath form. That shit was
with his drunken fist with the club?
When his eyes turned different fucking colors and shit, bro. I think he was like when that game.
Kaido that was his base
demon mode.
That was his moveset. He was fucking Luffy.
That was Max Kaido. The weird part when he talking about Joey, he's like, please don't do that. The kiss, this man blows a kiss. I'm like, what's going on with Kaido right now?
Yeah, Kaido was crazy.
I want to point out that right here too, because we kind of glossed over it. But
go for it.
The whole first act of this is like setting you up, understanding that culturally this place is different. Like these niggas don't even use berries; they have their own gold coin because no one can get here. It's like it's its own thing. It's kind of cool that nobody on the Straw Hats crew has interacted with this until the new guys get there, and it's kind of silly. And, like, what's going on is fucked up with the poison food. But this is, like, the scale that we are dealing with is, like, very low until Jack shows up. And it's like, oh, yeah, that guy was going to kill everybody on Joe with poison.
No. Basically killed everyone.
Yeah.
He left and then was going to come back and then
finish the job.
Yeah, if it wasn't Straw Hat, if the Straw Hats
terrible.
weren't there, then they would have all been killed because not only did Jack leave to go fight Dopey, lose, but he was going to come back and finish the job.
And he is the weakest of all the headliners.
Crazy.
So when Kaido shows up, it's like, first of all, Jack was big enough of an irritation for like Nakamushi in the gang back on Joe. But Kaido has actually appeared at the end of the first act to beat the dog shit out of y'all. And this changes the entire narrative. It's no longer silly. This ain't for fun. I'm not joking and laughing no more.
Right.
Nah, we finna die. And then, as
Kaido
far as
always
anybody
tried to put
knows,
that out too, yeah.
how many people got killed from the last breath from the drunk dragon? And Luffy's like, I'm about to put the paws on this man.
Kaido
Bruh.
said it. He said
Thunder
this
Bagua.
ain't. He said this ain't no joke. He said this the pirate gang. He kept
It's the
saying
perfect-
this.
Yeah.
He said this pirate gang ain't no fucking joke out here. He's like, you will die if you play with us.
This ain't no pirate game.
He said this
It's
is
real
like,
life.
He's like, that's what I'm saying. He said stop playing.
This is real
He
life.
really said that.
And then, like, I was watching
That's
Tokyo
real
Life
life.
Market. He brought up a good point that this is the Japanese story structure. It's the Johyaku, which is the Act 1, 2, and 3. Act 1, we set it up, it's silly. And then at the end of Act 1, now you know what the stakes are a little better. And Act 2 is just constant suffering. It's like, at all points for everyone involved that isn't the bad guy, it's like, well, this sucks. Goddamn. And that 3-arc structure also exists in the first act. We get here and it's all funny, silly.
Mm-hmm.
We have introduced a problem with the poison food and all the fucking animal people. We kind of solve it, then we have a falling action that leads into Kaido appearing. And it's a masterclass in One Piece's direct kind of like, with Dressrosa, it was the same shit. It didn't follow this way with Alabasta because the 2 arcs before were like, how funny, this is not fun anymore.
Right.
Suffer. It did in a small scale, but...
Skype before Alabasta?
No. Skypiea was immediately after.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was
But
Skype.
even
Because they had Robin on the crew.
Skypiea also followed this 3-arc, but because Wano was so goddamn long, even compared to Dressrosa, it's like, we were hanging out like that for a minute. I don't think any of us were prepared reading the manga for it to take
That turned that quickly.
the turn.
Yeah,
And
when
then
Kaido
for
pulled
Luffy
up,
to
the
lose?
internet exploded.
Yeah,
And then when
I
Luffy
didn't
got
think Kaido-
one-shotted, the internet
I didn't think
exploded.
Kaido was gonna pull up like in the beginning.
It was too much.
Yeah, my
It
boy
was too
showed me
much.
that because this was before, that happened before. That was like very soon before I started reading One Piece because I was like, and then my friend showed me the whole the whole shit with Katakuri, and I'm like, no, yeah, I'll go back to catching up and reading. And I actually was like at the end of Dressrosa, so I like sped run through it, and I'm like, well, damn. So Luffy just lost like that? What happened next?
No, Kaido got mad.
And Luffy's lost to Kaido 5 times.
Yeah, no, this is the
That's
Sasuke
crazy.
effect, where every time you get into a fight with someone, you just straight up lose.
That man
Straight up
Kaido,
lose.
He said,
The
time
plot
to stop
saves
playing.
you.
He said, thunder.
Yeah, that when he did that. I
This
was,
is the man that'll be the
That
pirate
man
king?
was lying.
this was your king? You're not ready
Man
for it, Luffy.
I'm talking-
Why is he
No,
still
when I
glaring
say
at
I
me?
can see it in Kaido's face that he really was tired of this because he talked. That man said lightning. Hawk, that man was.
Boom!
Boom.
I'm talking about that strike. Yo, my man sent him into the mountains.
It's the critical hit from Smash Bros.
Yeah. What was crazy is that he sent him into the mountains. He hit the mountain, bounced off the mountain after cracking like through it, and then he just flew in the air until he was out of Gear 4. Flew right back to where he hit him.
Yeah.
And then he sit there unconsciously glaring at him. And then everybody thinks, oh, it's sweet. Let's pick up Luffy and Conqueror Taki. Don't touch me. And Kaido's like,
I got
What?
Kaido think-
Yeah, no, he was like, this is bullshit. There's
Kaido
too many
was pissed.
conquerors
Yeah,
on
he
this
said,
planet.
Too many conquerors.
There's
Got
too
it.
many.
another one?
He said, y'all pissing me off.
Can't be the supreme king, man.
Yeah, that's what he
man.
said.
And then
That's what he said.
that interaction
And then-
maintains the rest of every interaction with Luffy and
Because
Kaido,
Kaido
too.
thought he was Joy Boy for the longest.
Yeah, he
thought
did.
He was Joy Boy.
And then we
You're
also
no joy,
forget
boy.
the fact that
That's
we
why he
thought
waited
Luffy
on
was gonna
Wano.
escape because we were like, okay, Law is right there. Hawkins came in with the sea stone nails. Pa, pa, pa.
Whew.
I can't use room. That's not cool.
Disgusting.
Let me get out of
They
here.
did get locked up, didn't they?
Yes, sir.
The worst. But yeah, I just wanted
Yes.
to point out that the end. This is why I told you. I think until Act 3, Wano is like.
Agreed. No, I agree with
It
this
is-
100%.
It is masterclass.
I agree
I
100%.
didn't
I have
even
no
touch
problem.
on this, but speaking of sea prisoner, you know the person who really pissed me off?
Smoker.
Smoker walking around with a whole devil fruit carrying a sea prism stone stick.
It makes sense though.
That's such a bitch move. Like, ain't nobody.
Let's put some things in perspective.
That's like a truce though. That's like, all right, we
Hey.
all got devil fruits. Nobody do that weird ass. This man got a whole devil fruit with a stick that can harm him, going around talking about some bitches.
All right, but
Don't get my
let's put into perspective the kind of shit that nigga got to deal with.
He talking about gum my ass.
Fuck that. I'm on his side.
You made that a white motherfucker.
Hey, he a
I'm on
Marine
his
for real.
side,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, he gotta do what he gotta do.
I ain't fighting fair against you niggas that can turn into a
Nigga said you-
dinosaur,
You made out of fire.
Fire? ice, literally the light spectrum, a volcano.
Well, come
No, I'm
on,
not fighting
bro.
fair.
You got a devil fruit
Hey.
too though. Like that's like
Hey,
damn.
Carrot
You
was the
damn
Mud
right.
Mud Man.
He
So
got
yeah.
that bitch wrapped. He got that bitch wrapped too, specifically so he don't touch it.
And he got gloves on.
Fuck that! I ate the sea prison fruit and became a sea prison man.
That's what I'm saying. I can't think of ways smoker's fruit can be put through like OP use if he did awaken it. I don't know.
But his hockey is so low that niggas that have hockey could just destroy him. I mean, look at Virgo.
Virgo really did abuse that man.
Virgo son.
Mr. Virgo.
My bad.
In that one moment, Doflamingo, Law, and Virgo violated Smoker. Law switched his gender.
Oh, that same entire arc.
The shit out
Law, because Law and Smoker were smacking.
Was about the was on this man's lap about to murder.
Smoker got bullied in Punk Hazard. That's crazy.
Yeah, Smoker. He the only cop we fuck with.
Man.
No, Kobe.
Kobe, I don't like Kobe.
Yeah, I guess we fuck with him.
No, I don't fuck with Kobe, bro.
Excuse you?
Wait, what? All right, we're getting way off topic. We can get to that later because he's coming up. But
here come the Mario Party.
Yeah.
Red, blue.
You can't fuck Kobe either.
Oh, bro, Kobe's been here since like the early.
Yeah, episode 1.
I fuck with him on that.
Hey, wait, no, we'll get to it later.
Okay,
We'll get to it later. But that is a crazy stuff. Let's let that be known. So then after we get I scrolled down by accident. We get to Luffy's locked up with Kid. Kid
crazy.
Kid is just
angry in the corner.
I have no crew. I have no arm.
I want to see how he lost his arm.
Law tried. Oh yeah, I did that. Shinobu say I did that already. Irashi saves Tama. Kino.
What an idiot.
Where is he going next?
No, I'll actually roll that back. What an idiot. I'm gonna go fight Shanks.
Where is Kid going next? Where like? And I feel like,
hey yo, y'all would never get that mad over Kid though.
Nah,
because he's my favorite one of the supernovas.
No, he's not my favorite. He's my least favorite.
Hey yo, wait,
he's the fact that he should have known his power level after he tried to fight Shanks.
This man's ego is astronomical.
Where's he going next? He's about to go fight another person that they like, the guy with the red, like some other person that's like known to kill.
He fought
the guy with the red scar. He gonna go find him. He said he about to go find the guy with the red scar. That's where he said he's going.
I think he's going to Elbap because there's a theory that the person with the scar is
Jaguar D Sol. Yeah.
So, I mean, he probably beat Jaguar.
Man,
no, that's Jaguar. I don't know.
Jaguar D Sol.
We never saw him fight. No, they confirmed that he is alive.
And he was.
That's right.
But as
soon as I see it, you gonna get the call.
Not only is he a D though, he's one of the older Ds. So we don't know how strong Jaguar is. Like he's not just the D, but he's like one of the older Ds. From
but
he was a vice admiral.
We never saw him fight.
He was something else too, wasn't it? Like, he was a vice admiral, and then he was something else. I forgot, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean Aokishi put him in the ice time because he knew that he couldn't kill him.
I
think he did that so that he could get away because Aokishi's never been on the side of the Marines for real.
Yeah. Nah, not really. You're right.
He's not even.
Wait. He's never op I fuck with.
Yeah,
because he's not even op.
He's not a real op though. So
he never was really on.
I fuck with Kizaru though.
He never really was on that shit though.
All right, yeah, we're just gonna keep going because everybody's saying it's a bullshit nowadays. Okay, everybody on bullshit. We get the newspaper that Luffy's in prison. We get the Usopp, Robin, Frankie.
Remember the faces? Yeah, the faces.
Yeah, they were like, what? We didn't even see him yet. What's going on? And then we get stuff outside of Wano before we get to Act 2. We get Gecko Moria pulling up on Blackbeard talking about where's my Absalom. Oh, he dead because Katarina Devon killed him. And also we took his devil fruit and now Shiryu has it.
Oh, that wasn't really Absalom. Yeah, that was what's her name?
Because Katarina Devon can transform into people now because she has a Nine-Tails fruit.
Yeah, which
is OD. Yeah, she has a mythical Zoan Nine-Tails.
She never got turned back from Stone.
Who?
Remember when Boa turned them niggas Stone?
Katarina Devon?
She turned, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but that was later on. Yeah,
She never got turned back.
That's funny.
Blackbeard really lost some his.
I mean, Blackbeard is a fucking shiesty bitch. He does not care about his.
All three of him.
See that another person though, like people sleep on Gecko Moria. Highly slept on.
Ain't nobody sleeping on Gecko Moria.
Nah. People really thinking he's not that strong. I think Gecko Moria up there. The only reason we didn't really get to see him like that though, because this man, remember that clip? This man clashes with Kaido.
Kaido bullied him. What are we talking about?
No, the clash. It's all in clashes, bro. It's all in clashes. This man, Kaido did not bully him. First of all,
It
was a war. He lost the war. Kaido didn't bully him though. It was a fight.
Gecko Moria got packed up. Rolled up and gone, bro. By Kaido.
Who says that?
That's why he's on demon time trying to get all these shadows. Trying to get it in so he could run Kaido's fate again because he lost.
No, he lost the war, but he did not get babied though. That's you saying he got babied.
Then look at me. I want you to ignore the. Look at me in my eyes. You think that Gecko Moria? You think that nigga is anywhere near comparable for real to Kaido?
He escaped. What's it called? He escaped with his. First of all, the fact that he escaped with his life. The fact that he
Kaido let that nigga go. Stop
the
it.
fact Kaido don't let nobody go. First of all, Kaido don't let nobody go.
If they're scum of the earth, waste of his time, of course he will.
Kaido don't let nobody go, bro. I'm telling you.
He's not a threat to Kaido. That's why he let him go. If he's a threat, he'll kill you. If he wants you part of his crew, he'll keep you in the prison.
It was young Kaido, so we don't know. But
yeah, Gecko Moria lost to young Kaido.
This wasn't that. He wasn't that. He was Rocks Kaido. He was after.
Yeah, he was post Rocks.
This was Oden Kaido. Yeah, this was like
this was prime Kaido. I mean, he
lost. This is also like Oda wrote a story and then some shit happens later that puts into context everything differently.
I mean, but think about it. Luffy beat Gecko Moria with no bullshit.
Do y'all think that all the warlords are on the same level of power?
That was weird though. I'm about to say that.
Ignoring Mihawk. Do you think that all the rest of them niggas...
No, obviously not.
Okay, so you think that Gecko Moria was up there with Doffy?
No, not at all.
I'm asking him.
Gecko Moria. See, that's the thing. We didn't get to see much of him.
We saw
the upper limit of what
he absorbed 1,000 shadows and got destroyed.
Yeah. By Luffy with like 200 in him though. Luffy had shadows.
No, but then remember he lost all the shadows after he went Nightmare. And Nightmare Luffy was only there.
That was strongly that power of friendship.
You honestly are.
It was the one fight that had the entire.
I will say this. I think that Gecko Moria is the weakest of all the Shichibukai ever, except for Buggy.
Boa Hancock. Boa Hancock.
Boa Hancock is not weak.
If you don't think she's hot and she can't instantly turn you to stone,
she has hockey. She was destroying Smoker in the Reaper.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. We just talked about how Smoker gets bullied on the regular.
But I'm saying that she could beat Gecko Moria.
She could beat Kobe.
So I said that he's weaker than Boa Hancock.
I don't think he's weaker.
Easily.
He's weaker than him.
No. I disagree heavily. I think that Buggy...
But he also doesn't have one of those powers that's like, I just straight up run up to you in the middle of a fight and murder you.
Yeah, no, he has to fight.
You give him like 15 days to take over, and he will take over all of Amazon.
I feel like we really did. We saw a bit of him, but I really don't.
Wait, you talking about him by himself or him with his crew?
I think him alone, he probably could beat them Amazon Lily niggas.
Oh yeah, but not Boa.
I think he'll take Boa.
I think he could beat her sisters, but he cannot beat Boa.
No, like because
he's a problem.
His devil fruit is like shadow.
Shadow.
We do not see him use shadows like that in fighting combat. We see him absorbing souls.
Well, he uses his shadow to fight Luffy.
That's what I'm saying. There's that, but we don't see him actually using that fruit, like sitting, because he can literally see spears out the shadows and shit. I don't know.
Since when did he do that?
He didn't.
He can't. That's the thing. He can do that.
Who said?
I mean, it's a logical progression.
Through the video game.
It's not canon.
It's not 100% canon, but it is.
It's a potential.
It's a potential. Yeah,
that's fair.
It's something that Oda definitely has. Like he don't let that shit just slide.
Let me put it to you like this. I'm not gonna say I think that Boa Hancock or Moira are supreme. I think that if you take Mihawk out of the conversation and take Kuma out of the conversation, I think all them niggas are on the relatively the same level of power.
I think Buggy.
Oh yeah, Jinbei was one of them, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap to you and say I don't think that Jinbei would have a hard time beating Moira in a fight either.
I think Jinbei could beat all of them except for
Mihawk,
Kuma.
Yeah.
And I know you don't even think Boa Hancock is strong, but I think he might have an issue with Boa. Personally,
he might have an issue.
You're underestimating Boa.
I am the first person to say that Garp has shown us that fuck all that superpower shit. I have the power of love. I mean hockey. I mean love, and that's good enough.
Boa Hancock has hockey too.
And she got hockey, but I'm saying, dude,
bro, she's not trash.
You put a lot.
I will say. I think
it's not strongest. It's not canon, but it's the most we saw.
Come on, Stampede.
Yeah, Stampede.
Don't tell me nothing about no damn movies.
Wait. Movies are people talk about movies. Like when we saw Barcelona fight in the movie, in the Z movie, it's not a real fight, but that's his actual abilities.
Yeah.
That wasn't made up. There ain't no made up ability. He can pull out a sword.
Until you
out of
show
light.
me in some canon material.
I was
Because now you're gonna tell me that the
Hey, hold
so
on,
the
hold
moon,
on.
Rasengan, and Hell in Bleach are both canon now.
No, we're not. We're not
that's
saying
places.
that.
I'm
He's
talking
saying
abilities.
abilities with
If
no ass
Luffy, if
pulls.
Luffy pulling out, if
No
Luffy
ass
pulls out
pulls.
freaking gum freaking mountain, it's a fist. It can fucking happen. It's possible. It's not impossible.
I would say this. I think that if we're gonna estimate all of the women in the show, I would say it's Big Mom, obviously at the top.
The strongest woman.
And then you could argue between.
Ivankov.
You could argue.
You can argue between.
You can argue between Ivankov, Boa Hancock, and Smoothie. But we ain't seen nothing with Smoothie. Exactly.
Did they crew? I'm sorry. Question. Did that crew die?
We're gonna get to that. Because we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that because that is something that pisses me off about Wano. But go ahead.
Current Nico Robin is pushing that too, though. Current Nico
After the
Robin.
awakening.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
Urban Nico
Fair.
Robin is
Fair.
kinda pushing
I
that
think
group,
that
too.
Nico Robin could probably beat Smoothie.
She can.
Poneglyph for life.
That's
No,
funny. But I don't know if she's beating Hancock.
She can really make those giant fish.
Oh,
I mean, no,
y'all
I
making-
don't know.
y'all
Nico
are
Robin. You're
doing
right.
a lot.
I don't know. If
I don't know if she could be Hancock.
Hancock has hands. That's the problem, bro. She got hands. She got crazy.
She
hands.
can do karate. That's true.
Like her karate is insane. Like
I think
actual hands.
I'm
That's
gonna
crazy
give you.
because
I'm gonna
this
give you
nigga's
something
a
else.
giant vampire
I'm gonna give you
man.
this. I'm gonna give you this.
Moira.
I'm gonna give you this. I think that pre-time skip. You remember how Luffy fought both of her sisters and potentially could have beaten them because he had conquerors and was learning how to operate when they had armament and he had second gear.
Side character.
I think that Boa Hancock could have beat Luffy.
At that point?
Yeah.
At that point, yeah.
And
at
Luffy
that point,
beat
Luffy, yeah.
Moira.
Sure.
Luffy beat Moria.
Nah, that was
Luffy
a fair
didn't
fight.
1v1
I'm about to
Moira,
say He
though.
didn't 1v1.
Y'all
though.
you keep on.
He did not 1v1.
Hancock is cold. I'm gonna
That's what
say
I'm trying to
that.
say. Moria's kind
8 out of 10 character dope as shit, but not because I think she can fucking
Oh, I'm not saying. I'm not even worried about
spinning
that.
X kick the fucking
All right.
fish
All
man.
All right,
You
we're
can't-
on
you
this
can't
combo
beat
for
Jinbei.
too long. We're on this
Moria,
combo for
though,
too long.
we're gonna
No,
find
I didn't
out.
say she could beat him. I said it's gonna be a hard fight for Jinbei to win. That's what I said.
On Moria, though,
1,000 brick what?
on Moria, though, we will find out. That's the thing. She could be who's who if she wanted to. That's there. But
Boa
Jinbei
Hancock could be who's who?
I think so.
She could be who's who.
Bro, I'm
She
gonna
could
say
be
this.
who's
I'm
who.
gonna say this.
She could be who's who.
Toby Roper whack.
The Toby,
Every single one of them.
he wasn't even that strong.
Not a
as
single
Toby
cold
Roper,
nigga in the
honestly.
whole group.
Honestly, arguably though, Jinbei really did not struggle with that fight.
At all.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Jinbei did
saying.
not struggle with that
But I don't think. I think currently, Boa Hancock would lose to Jinbei outright. I'm talking about pre-time skip.
Outright,
Jinbei would have a
diff,
trouble
for sure.
beating Boa Hancock, but he could beat her.
High
You
diff.
think them?
High
All right.
diff, high diff.
My last word on this is, as much as I love me some Boa Hancock, I bought my ex that fucking snake so she could do a Boa Hancock cosplay because that's my bitch. But I think personally we are like putting a lot of like weight into just the words hockey and karate. Cause I don't know, man. It comes
That's
to
what
a point,
Jinbei is, hockey and karate.
and it comes to a point where I don't think Jinbei could 1v1 Moira as easy as y'all making it sound.
You talking
easy.
about current Jinbei or Jinbei pre-time?
Like
skip?
at the time
I
where all
think-
of those people were.
I think
warlords
Jinbei
together.
could beat because he has water.
No,
He literally has water powers.
We're not
I
gonna
mean,
say
okay,
it
fair.
on land.
Devil fruit,
We
bro.
talking no.
All
We're
right,
talking
no,
on
but
land.
that means a lot though.
In
That is
water,
the whole
no,
thing.
in
he
water,
does.
Jinbei could beat the whole
Yeah,
verse.
he beats everybody.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
can-
no,
he can solo
because
the whole verse if he wanted
this,
to.
he and Ace tied, remember, and Ace is really strong. I think Ace could easily beat Moria too.
No, yeah, that's true.
So I think Jinbei could beat
That's all
Moria.
devil fruit.
Man, I'll
That's
give
all
y'all
devil
that half of these Boas versus things are like, okay, maybe she could probably put up a good fight.
Yeah,
but I don't
I'm
think
not-
Moira is. If you scale
Ace and
them
Moria is a
strength
bad
to strength,
matchup, though.
I'm not
That's
gonna
a
put
bad
Moira
matchup.
below. I, for me personally, will not put Moira.
Okay, that's
below
fine.
Hancock.
We can agree to disagree, and we can move on.
I
I
agree
agree.
there.
I'm gonna have to think
It was
about
a good
this a lot,
disagreement.
though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to think about
it
this
is
a
a good
lot.
disagreement, though.
We'll
Okay,
see
okay.
more when we get to see what happened with
Yeah,
Moria
also
and
true.
Blackbeard.
Also
If
true.
Moria pop off and actually make it out
Wait,
of that
no.
fight,
Is that nigga not already cut up by Shiryu?
no, we don't know
This
that.
yeah, this Shiryu sneaked that nigga because he had Absalom's invisible fruit. He cut
Yeah,
him, and
but
then
we-
he was on the ground while Blackbeard was monologuing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But we don't know.
Well, you know what? You're right. We don't know if he's
yeah,
dead.
We don't know
We
what
don't know if
happened.
he's dead.
That's like a lot of.
That's
yeah.
true because Blackbeard's been all we ain't.
And we
seen.
ain't
Man,
see-
Moira's a
and I
fucking
feel-
jobber, sure.
And
Boa
I feel like
Hancock can
I
beat
feel
his
like
ass.
right now, if
Boa
he-
can beat
if
Boa.
Moria, you know what I'm saying? Right now, if Moria actually
Damn.
did lose in that fight, wouldn't Blackbeard be showing up with that nigga's fruit?
We don't know how it works.
I don't know. That's
But
what I'm
I
saying.
don't think Blackbeard wanted that nigga's fruit.
Oh, with the shadow from yeah, he won. He would have took that shit. If he He didn't want it, but he would have took it. He
I
wouldn't have let that shit
just
slide.
don't believe that. But Morio's become like a fucking joke now.
Army. Morio's fruit can make an army, make his whole
That's
entire
true.
ship.
You know what? He
Like,
could have given it to
take
one of
that.
his. He could have given it to one of his captains.
Give it to somebody at least, or take it.
Liberation.
But okay,
Yeah.
well, let's move on. Let's move on. So that happened. The Revolutionary Army fought Fujitora and Green Black Reverie. Sabo and them. We got Bonnie got pulled up in there. Kuma was there as a zombie. Yada yada yada.
Terrifying.
I was like, man, what happened to Kuma?
Giant hat.
Yeah,
was that thing?
They
The giant hat,
riding
was
this
that a
man
thing?
Kuma like a horse, bro.
Yeah, that was
Yep,
at that
so the
point.
giant hat
Emu got
They
introduced
was
as well.
riding,
We finally saw
riding
Emu.
Kuma like a
Giant
horse,
hat.
bro. That shit made me mad as hell.
I was like, bro,
When I saw this man Kuma,
like
my man's on his
And
back.
he had weapons.
The
in his
one I
back.
hate is on his back too.
And he had weapons in his back. Not like that means he was just playing with them.
And
Like he was a
black too,
toy,
like
a
that.
tin
I ain't
toy.
like that.
Yeah, man.
I like the fact that Kuma was black too. I'm like, dang, I like this.
Really pushing that slave narrative
Yeah.
hard.
I was like, I ain't like this.
Celestial dragons really need to get their asses whooped. Like
I was like,
beyond.
Dofi was right.
Ain't-
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm not mad at him.
And I would consider Dofi as black, but like I would.
He's
ain't not-
Spanish. His last.
Ain't not a
Yeah,
single,
he's Spanish as fuck.
Ain't not a single. Nah, I ain't talking about like ethnies. I'm talking about his skin 'cause he black. Cause
Full nigga.
ethnic, like, but like really though.
Oh, he in the diaspora.
Ain't not a black.
He in the diaspora. Guy. He like Dominican.
Ain't not a single black. Yeah, ain't not a single black celestial
The
dragon.
hilarity
bro.
of a Dominican taking
Ain't
over
not
the
a
Spanish
You
kingdom.
seen a black celestial dragon yet?
Good point.
Even the
Hey.
dudes in this
Hey,
all fucked up.
hey, hey,
Nah, but the
let's get
Reverie
to
was
it.
a good cutaway.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
It was a
to do
nice
what
way to
they
break
did.
up the
Oh, and then of course Big Mom calls in. I'm coming to get that ass, that straw hat ass. Come here,
Kaido.
I'll kill you, Lin Lin.
Please don't.
Oh, bet. Huh? What you mean, oh, bet? Oh, she not scared of Kaido? He said, I used to baby that little nigga. I ain't scared of him.
That's my little brother.
Go away,
I'm about to
bro.
give him a wedgie.
She the one who gave him the fruit.
Yeah,
She gave him the fish
And
to me.
She even told him, she said, hey, you
Gary
owe me a
don't smile.
favor. He was like, that was a long time ago. Relax with that bullshit.
Yeah,
Relax.
he gave her the
So she pulled up, and then guess what happened? King got. King not for shit. And now we can talk about it. Where is Big Mom's crew? Whole fucking time.
All of them are dead except for two. That's my theory.
I think that Oda specifically could not think of a great way to involve all of them on Onigashima.
See, I think
He should as well have. It was 45 episodes.
It might.
Chapters
They
in a row.
might show it. I mean, I don't think he gonna leave that big. That's a big hole. That's a big
It's a
hole.
giant hole.
That's a big hole. He gonna cover it up soon, and it'll be in
Not
future.
soon? I don't know about soon.
No,
Maybe
that's
within like
we
the
go-
next
we
2
going
years.
we going into bigger things, but I think he gonna like.
I think
First of all, it could be something where it's like, oh shit, we just said we was tired of that Big Mom shit, so we just left. It could be something like that. It could be.
Oh,
be something-
they said Big
They
Mom
finally
probably
got
dead.
it.
We
Yeah.
don't fuck with her.
like-
'Cause she-
Like, no, it's like they probably
that would be crazy.
because they really it was hard to get up there already without like
Yeah.
having the fish guide you, and like with nobody there to get you up there, you kind of fucked.
I mean, it could have.
You know, because they went up there a second time without Big Mom,
Yeah.
and they got
And then
knocked
guess
back
what?
down
Marco was
again.
like,
Yeah, so I don't know,
So
bro.
Either the ship could have been destroyed, and they just had no way to get up
I mean,
there.
Or it
Pedro
could
Spino
be.
was because he was in the water with his candy.
Yeah,
So
he has sea
everybody else
slugs.
probably could have got knocked into the water too.
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they're fine. I just think Oda was.
Do you
like,
think Perospero was allow his siblings just drown?
That's what I'm saying.
They
No, they're
probably
probably
washed.
fine.
I think they.
Yeah,
washed
I
up.
think they're fine.
That's
If-
what he's saying.
I
I
think
think
they
if he
washed
could
up
do that,
somewhere.
they're fine.
I think
Yeah,
they washed
okay.
up somewhere.
I will
No way.
say I think that
Not on the ship though, because
what-
he would have been on the ship if they did take the
what
ship.
would have been a great twist is that remember how Big
Well,
Mom
So go ahead, sorry.
remember how Big Mom took out her son's like 40-year lifespan just because she was on hunger pain.
Mhm.
I think all of that from that moment until the end of Whole King Island, I think that we get an understanding that most of the kids really don't fuck with Big Mom. They just follow her rule because she's Big Mom. And if they
Some
think
of-
that
no,
she's
she got some
dead,
die- she got
they
some
could have
diehard-
just dipped and said we don't like her.
Like pedal.
If- if
She got
that-
some diehard
anything
kids.
from Big
That's what I'm
Mom,
saying.
Yeah, so I don't know, bro.
That's
Maybe so.
So
And that's the
maybe
thing,
that's
though.
it,
Kids,
though.
It could be
test-
that.
It does test. She does test her kids' loyalty every now and then. Like some of them do get on that brink where like, I don't think. I should be fucking
Remember
with you.
Mount Dora?
Like
I mean, remember Opera with the
Prespero. He almost left her because she was doing the whole Kaido alliance. He was
Yeah.
really not fucking with that. He was really not fucking. Like he was challenging her on that.
Yeah, he was
on the
very
fact,
pissed off.
He was really not feeling that Kaido thing. He was really about to say, you don't fuck this shit.
And she kind of went.
And
Like,
remember,
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
Luffy and and Nami got broken out by Jinbei because Opera couldn't hang.
Yeah.
And then Opera told everybody, yeah, you know, they're dead. My nigga, what?
Yeah.
They escaped.
He definitely said
Mondor looking at him like, big bro, I know who you is. You.
Do y'all think...
And then they broke through the wedding cake. Big Mom like, what the going on? Opera talking, I'm going. This some bullshit. Like, bro, because you lied. Because you knew you was about to get killed anyway. Or your lifespan taken anyway. Like,
do y'all think Kid and Law could beat Hunger Pains, Big Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the current point?
Hunger Pains, Big Mom?
Whoa, wait. We talking
skinny fucking...
I don't really remember her like that versus the Straw Hat crew when they were running from her. So I don't know. I would say yes.
That was her.
Because she was dangerous.
She was kind of.
That is her peak form, man.
I'm gonna give y'all something.
That's like Kaido's wrath form.
I mean, they couldn't beat Big Mom
because
regularly.
her eyes actually did look like Kaido's wrath form.
Technically, I don't think they should have won that fight.
I mean, they didn't win. They just got her off the island because it was in the air. They dropped her down.
That was a trash man. Pump Gibson.
Gamma knife.
What is Pump Gibson did nothing but throw her.
Yeah, and he's gonna throw her, and then Claw will be like, Gamma knife. Exactly how it happened.
I feel like Pump Gibson did nothing. Like I feel like
it's gonna move her into the right
did.
spot. It don't gotta hurt. It just gotta get her where he need her to be to.
That's all Kid did, and he got his bounty increased for nothing.
I'm just saying, Mama got handled by them two niggas.
That's
even
true.
if they did get her,
She did get handled. She didn't lose, but she got handled.
Wherewithal, just mad and rageful, it'll be a little bit
mad
easier.
Mad and rageful her though takes away her complete cockiness that she had throughout the fight. I feel like a lot of things, and she is way more mobile and way more destructive in that form. She was highly cocky when she was saying. And a lot of shit she tanked instead of dial. Like she tanked a lot of hits and like really didn't even care for a lot of hits.
Yeah, but I think that doesn't, even if she stops doing that, it only takes one. When it comes to Law and how he fight, it really only takes one.
Yeah, it do.
He got somebody else having his back in that, and Awakened Fruit fucking Kid is like, where are they fighting that Kid's not gonna just straight up make it immediately? And this is why these three people, those two and Luffy, are no longer on a team together, by the way, because who's stopping those three together? Not Shanks, not Mihawk.
Wait.
If Kid, Law, and Luffy are working together,
are you talking about now?
Yeah, like right now.
Current now. Okay.
Everybody. That's why them niggas
I
not
mean,
working together.
wait. You talking
That's
about like
fair,
jumping niggas? Yeah.
But yeah, you said Law.
But if you talking about
Kid.
Kid, Law, and Luffy against Shanks' crew, but you talking about jumping niggas? Of course.
That's what I'm saying. Like if these two are jumping Big Mom and her Hunger Pains, I'm pretty sure it's just a measure of how long can the Punk Gibson and then the Awakened Mag fruit
either way
keep Big Mom slowed down enough for like Law to be like, I also awakened my fruit. Want to see something cool?
But don't forget, Law's fruit didn't really kill her. It was
because he used Chrome like 3 times, right?
Yeah,
Chrome.
He hit her with that a couple times.
He's like, it does inner damage, but she was still
kicking. Remember, she used the whole year of her lifespan to increase her durability and her
She really had unlimited healing.
That's what I was saying too. I'm like,
I forgot about that. I did forget about that.
She didn't even take.
Pull it back.
She had 3 huge souls she could have still used
Big Mom is
in last resort.
Yeah.
Her sword,
damn, you right.
She could have used Nami. She
could have made another homie made of elements. Who?
Napoleon.
She used him,
she
Hera,
used him.
and Prometheus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, because she got the new guy. The new girl.
She had unlimited healing.
Big Mom is a menace, bro.
I don't know. I want to give it to my boys.
In a real
Big Mom
I just want to give it to my boys.
Big Mom didn't lose. She just got knocked away.
Let me know what y'all think, because I think the boys taking it. I think the boys.
Wait, you talking about all 3 of them?
No, not with Luffy. Not with my Gamma Boy and my Punk.
No, they're not winning, bro.
They
were gassed, and all they did was knock her off.
But they had been fighting the whole time and just got the awakening up.
But so
no, they've been had it because Law asked, bro, are you awakened?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
They've been had it.
They should have did that shit from the beginning. Been dumb fucks.
But awakening is
they were hiding they trump cards.
Is it though? Because there was this one parent that's like, only got one more attack in me, and then they do like 2 more attacks.
The nigga was passed out, and then he woke back up when they heard Luffy was dead. But then he was like, all right, man, he's not dead.
Remember that? Magnetic. That's cool.
Law was passed out
I
until
throw
they
a rock
heard
really
Luffy
far
was
away
dead.
and then pull you to it. Goodbye.
I don't know, man. I
Big
feel
Mama's
like-
a menace.
I guess she'll take it. Nah,
yeah, she
yeah.
does.
I'm
She
still
takes it
on-
easy.
I'm undercutting her a little bit.
A lot. A
A lot of
bit.
it.
Yeah, a lot
You
of
think
it.
so?
I'm still on my own theory that Big Mom is not dead.
Obviously,
And
I don't
she's
think
gonna
she's
come
dead.
back.
I think Kaido could be potentially, but I highly doubt it.
I think Kaido. That's the thing. Kaido has to die. Kaido literally has to die for anything to progress.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Kaido is the symbol of strength in this entire one. Like
I don't know if
Kaido
he's
means
dead.
Kaido means strength.
He might be
in
fucked up,
Japanese.
but he-
Kaido means strength. In
I
Japanese.
agree.
He's
They're not
that
gonna-
barricade for anybody to get past. You like.
I
they had to
agree.
pass
I
Kaido.
agree.
They're not
heavily.
gonna kill, but he's
But I
not,
don't
he
think
didn't
he's
die
dead.
like that. If especially with what you're saying,
He
has to die on screen and very directly be killed by someone.
Nigga, bro.
Just like Shanks has to die.
He got captured plenty of times. They tried to kill him. The Marines, which means I'm sure more than once.
And this is the
that-
world coming of his end. This is the best ending he can get. Is him actually dying
Off screen.
I think that he's
Yeah.
gonna come back with an awakened fish dragon fruit.
And what the fuck he gonna do?
Fuck some shit up, my nigga.
Get blown up by
Like,
Pluto.
knowing
Yeah,
Kaido's,
Pluton could blow him
knowing
up.
Kaido's pride, Kaido not gonna come back and be like, "Oh man, I'm coming back for my rematch." Kaido,
That
are you
nigga,
serious?
bro, he gonna be like,
Kaido?
no, he gonna come out the lava. Yes, finally, somebody that can fuck with me. He gonna heal up and he gonna
Joy
run, and he
What's
gonna run
left?
after Luffy.
What's left?
Oh, run back with Luffy because he wants to fight. All he wants is fighting
Yo,
wars.
Kaido,
All right.
Kaido
And
wants,
then to
Kaido
die.
wants to be
Who
king.
died? Who has died in One Piece so far?
Lots of people.
Like
Yeah, no, but like
at
name
least,
the people that
at
have
least
died
20.
on screen.
I think at most 20
but like the people who have died on screen,
On
with names
screen.
who have mattered.
on screen.
Name two of them.
Tonoyasu,
Ace.
Ace,
Ace
Whitebeard.
is Ace is an extremely important example of this, and so is
Whitebeard.
Whitebeard. These are people who are pillars
Tonoyasu.
of the One Piece world. Him
If it
too.
wasn't for him, they wouldn't have gotten as far as they got.
But like these
And
people died,
Pedro.
and they had to die on Pedro's suicide was sad, but they had to die on screen, and they showed you because they were people who mattered in the community of One Piece to the pirate world, just like Kaido does. When they died, the story it was built around them dying, so that something else got. Kaido dying by falling in the lava off screen would be disrespectful to the character, would be out of character for Oda, and doesn't make any sense for the story at large.
The way Kaido felt, like if y'all look at the last panel, his face in satisfaction of like letting go. That was the look that Oda went for in that
I
last.
think
I mean,
just
so
because he
maybe,
lost that fight,
yeah.
I feel like
So maybe
Just like Katakuri.
maybe he doesn't come
Big
back
Mom,
like
yeah.
Kenpachi going crazy. I want a rematch. Maybe he comes
I
back
don't
more
Mean
calm.
Azuki.
I'm
If he
gonna-
I was saying maybe that if he comes back calm, I'll accept that.
Maybe.
But him coming back on 10, I don't see that shit.
I say
Nah.
he's still alive just because they named Luffy the Fifth Emperor rather than
They also didn't
saying
confirm that those two were dead.
Kaido's dead. I
Oh,
think-
in the newspaper?
yeah.
I mean, they didn't name him the fifth emperor. There's only 4 now.
They mean like
Oh yeah, no.
Big Mom and Kaido got revoked from their seats.
Yeah, so the current
And now
emperors
it's
are
Luffy
Buggy.
and Buggy.
Buggy
Luffy,
fucking took the spot. That's
Shanks.
right.
Yeah.
That fucking made me laugh. So
that threw me for a
I
loop
think
too.
I don't
Wait,
think
who's
they're
the other
dead,
one?
but I don't think they're gonna
It's Shanks,
be.
Blackbeard,
when you
Luffy,
die,
and Buggy.
when you die, does your devil fruit revert? Correct, right? It
What do
does,
you mean?
right? Like if you die or anything happens,
It goes
your
back
devil
It
into
fruit-
goes to the
right?
closest fruit that's nearby.
No, but does the things that are in play revert from your devil fruit?
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh,
you
like
got
if
something
she
active.
died and her homies, would they go away?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a great
exactly.
question.
Her homies aren't going because Zeus is still in Nami's fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's.
I mean, I
That's
didn't
why
think Big Mom was
that-
dead
that's what I'm
anyway.
saying. I don't think Big Mom. Like
But
when
Kaido
Sugar,
is a-
when
is
Sugar
the
went
big bad
unconscious
daddy.
and shit. Like all the people got their memory back and shit like that. That happened. Like I think it does.
Wait,
revert.
did all the toys go back the first time?
Yeah.
They did. That's right, because it pissed
Yeah.
Doflamingo off,
Yeah,
and that's why he got the
because she
5-star.
Yeah,
He got
she
5
went-
stars in GTA. Yes,
she
sir.
went unconscious, yeah.
They said
I
the
mean,
tank
I-
helicopter.
What I think for Big Mom, she actually has some. Kaido, okay, that's y'all. Maybe y'all think, but Big Mom, I think she's gonna lose her memory again, and she's gonna go back to being Olin, living on Wano with Tama. That's
Lame.
Olin.
That would
That's
be crazy.
that's the only
lame.
way.
That would be
it-
crazy.
That can only way
That
it can
would be
smooth
crazy.
out though. That's the thing. And why would Oda show us her losing her memory in the first place? That was irrelevant. The fact that she actually lost her memory, I think that he did that to show us that it's possible
Foreshadowing.
that
It
she
could be.
can.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could
He
be.
does a lot
I
of
think so.
foreshadowings.
There's
It
a
could
lot
be.
of foreshadowing.
It could be. All right, let's get to Act 2 because we didn't even start Act 2 yet.
Yeah, let's go.
We got Ashura Doji refusing to join the raid again. We get because of his trauma. That's the reason why. Remember, he was like, "I've been through too much. Y'all niggas just skipped 20 years. I lived 20 years."
That's true.
Tama recovers with Inuarashi and the save. Jack gets clowned by King and Queen for not doing his job. The Kozuki allies receive the message on paper about which port to go to because they're actually going to raid Kaido during the Fire Festival. We get Nami finding out about trade deals with CP0 when she trains with Shinobu. And then we get Sanji opening the soba shop. Finally meeting up with Frankie, Usopp, and Robin. We get the Kiyoshiro family trying to bully Sanji, but then him and Frankie easily watch them. And then they go back to ask for Queen to send assassins on them. Toko, we get introduced to Toko, and she's just laughing all the time because she got a defective smile.
So fucked up, dude.
Yeah, that whole thing, when it got explained, I was like, okay, yeah, Kaido needs to get
Kaido was disgusting.
Or no, it wasn't really. I mean, he let it happen, but it was really Orochi.
That was more Orochi.
It was really
I feel like a
Orochi.
lot of this shit going on was heavily Orochi. Kaido was just like, hey, fuck it, do it. Hey, if you want to, hey.
Yeah.
Kaido really just didn't give a fuck. He's like, all right, go ahead. I mean, I don't really care as long as I'm getting my smile. And Orochi like, all right. I feel like the smile thing and everything being made, that was heavy on Kaido. But the rest of the weird fucked up shit happening was Orochi. The starving and shit, Orochi. That shit was highly
but Orochi's a pathetic old man, and Kaido's really big, so I'll hate him more.
I mean, my hate's...
I mean, we know Kaido was really using Orochi rather than Orochi using Kaido.
True.
But
Orochi was on a death mission. He didn't really care.
Yeah, he
did not care.
He did not give a
He didn't
fuck
care about being Shogun.
anybody.
He said it. He said,
I saw him revenge.
I don't care about this Shogun shit. The girl. I give nothing. I just wanted y'all to suffer.
Yep, he is built different.
Also, his name is a foreshadow for his devil fruit.
Yeah.
Yamato no Orochi.
Yes, sir. Then we get
only because he had
the men.
Only because I feel like somebody actually could go to work with his shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
God, imagine.
Somebody could be a whole ass Kaido with his shit though. No lie, and they probably breathe fire. I'm pretty sure it's a
He can breathe fire.
Yeah, he can.
Hydras also have poison blood.
Yo, you got somebody in the
didn't
heads.
see that, but that could be the thing.
The heads regenerate every time you.
No,
cut
but
it,
with
it's more.
Orochi's devil fruit specifically, it's if you get your head cut off 7 times, then you're dead.
Oh, 7 times?
That's
Yeah.
7 times. I can laugh.
What an amazingly
7
weird
lives.
stipulation.
I mean, nigga dead. So, yeah. What was I about to say? The men of Wano are down bad for Hiyori, or Komurasaki, I should
Reasonable.
say. She taking their money, and then she don't want to go with them.
Man,
Now they're
Zoro.
poor.
Yeah.
I could when I heard, I was like, yo,
Man,
Komurasaki, I don't fuck with her.
Man,
But then I'm
Zoro,
like,
so
oh wait,
then
they kind of suck. They're like doing horrible, shady things with their money anyway. So,
Yeah.
okay, I'm with it.
Let her cook.
Yeah, I'm with it.
They pay her to like kiss her feet and shit.
We
They were paying her.
Robin is trained to be a geisha, and she ends up getting intel
Super important.
on Iwabashi because she has the body double ability.
Beautiful piece of writing by Oda.
So-
Yes. How
so-
do I make the hottest member of the crew dress like a prostitute? Oh, I can make her be a prostitute.
Yeah, no, really. She was like, weren't they actually prostitutes?
I'm on to him.
Sleep.
Nicaragua was living the hard life, man.
Yeah, for real.
They made her
They're not exactly prostitutes, but like that's what Oda was
They're
going
Basically.
for.
They're
You
prostitutes.
ever seen Memoirs of a Geisha?
I've seen it, guys. Like,
Savage.
they pay.
I haven't seen it, but I imagine it has to be. Then we get she gives an info to Nami, Shinobu, and Brook. Then we get Orochi's party with Komurasaki, and Toko starts laughing at the fact that Orochi is scared of the potential return of the Red Scabbards and Toki's prophecy. And
Usopp was really out there selling lotion the whole time.
Total oil.
Selling fake shit the whole time.
Yeah, nigga
Usopp was a
Usopp.
whole menace in the
Yes, sir.
Constantly.
This nigga was a whole menace in
Nigga
Wano.
Usopp not.
This nigga, of course, it's the job that fits him too. It just fits him.
I mean, they all got
Just
fit.
capping.
Frankie was a carpenter, like,
Just
dog.
capping.
So, yeah, I mean.
Speaking of Carpenter, remember in the first chapter in One Piece when
They
the
noticed
fucking
Frankie
dude knocks
was
off the
weird.
door? When he breaks into the bar with Shanks and Luffy, are he?
Oh, you talking about the Mountain
mountain.
Bandit?
Okay,
The
so
nigga
you
with the
remember-
8 million berry bounty? I got 8 million berries. Like, this
Remember-
nigga Shanks.
okay,
Like,
okay.
bro, okay.
So when you, no. Remember when he walks out of the
Mount
bar
Bandit's
and the
unlocked
door is
pirates.
back? Someone asked Oda, why is the door back if it got knocked
It
off?
got back?
So here's the thing. It's because Oda said that's the carpenter in the village. He gets really impatient, so he immediately fixes all the problems. And he shows an image of him. That's the carpenter in Wano. That's the same guy who beat that dude with the fucking hammer. It's the same dude.
It's the same exact guy because
Minatomo was in
yeah, it's the same carpenter.
That's crazy.
He did that. He did that.
Hey, yo, hold it different, dog.
Oda got a lot of. He still got to explain.
I thought you were about to say it's
I'm
one of
waiting
Shanks'
on
crew or
Oda.
something.
I'm waiting on Oda to explain Panda Man too.
He's a meme.
Yeah, like
I fuck with Panda Man. He's my fourth favorite.
Panda Man, like he'll come out one day.
It's like,
I feel like we're gonna see one day as an actual relevant character.
I remember I was talking about Panda Man to you and Joseph. Joseph was like, who's Panda Man? I'm like, bro, you watched the whole series. You've never seen Panda Man.
The man literally everywhere.
Yeah, his nigga is always following the strides. He's their number one fan, not Barcelona.
You know who might be the next crew member though? Like, I don't know. Maybe.
Like, are you talking about like for fun theories or actual?
Like in the middle.
In the middle. Okay, go ahead.
Caribou.
No.
Oh.
No.
The man's been
Luffy
there,
is not one him on there.
Luffy really hates.
No, he's on the ship right now. Oh yeah, then he said you can go.
Like, so you can go.
Yeah.
I think he might be like one of
But it's a Navy base. It's Egghead. Who cares?
That's the thing though. That's the thing. It's Caribou. He probably still going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he won't be on the ship. But he's definitely not.
This man's basically been a member since what?
Since Sabaody. Nigga pulled up it was in the barrel, and then Frankie was like, "What the fuck going on here?"
This man has been with them since Sabaody, bro.
Yes, sir.
And not only that though, he's come in clutch every time. He the one who switched the bomb. He switched the bomb with Big Mom. Big Mom had the bomb in the
Tobacco, yeah.
And then later on, like and then Luffy falls off. He the one who had the food for Luffy to come back. I don't know. He been pulling this every arc.
He's like
every
as shifty as Blackbeard, but he doesn't have the resources or mindset that Blackbeard does have. He's shifty as fuck.
He's he's shiesty, but he's not shiesty against him. I don't know. I don't even know what his agenda is.
I mean, yeah, we don't know what.
I think he's just trying to survive.
He's just trying to. He really
because he had his crew. He was about to try and take over the world, but then his brother got destroyed, his crew and his brother got separated from him, and then he's just been up with the straws ever since.
But he's helped Luffy He's helped.
Was he at Punk Hazard?
He was in
No, because he was in Fishman Island, and then he somehow got caught up in a cover story, and then he got put in prison with Kaido. I forget how he did now.
He got put in prison. He helped. He did.
I remember.
He did kind of help Luffy in prison too. He helped Luffy.
I mean, yeah, he got food. This man, he got him the Oshiruko for Big Mom to get pissed and try to beat Queen's ass.
I'm just saying, like the man. I feel like Luffy don't give him that much credit because he do.
I mean, Caribou gets credit for sure. I just don't think he's gonna be a new member. I don't think Luffy would allow that. I don't think
he's gonna be like an official member. He don't fit there. He don't fit.
No, I mean, like he's gonna be like a member, like how Carrot was or how BB was. Like, all them niggas
BB
were.
might come back.
I don't think BB's gonna be a pirate, though.
I like how long Carrot's.
She could be Luffy's baby mama, but I don't know about being a pirate. Alright, where we at?
Caribou. That's my whole input on this.
It's like like with his brother, like his cover story was like the revolution. It was like some weird revolution on his country or some shit like that.
I don't remember.
He had a crazy cover story.
He did.
It don't matter enough for me to remember.
So then, yeah, she's laughing about the plan. Kumurasaki tries to stop him from killing her. He tries to kill her anyway. She slaps him, and then Kiyoshiro kills.
Best character.
Kills Kiyoshiro. Yeah, he kills Hiyori.
Oh yeah.
And then Robin escapes with Toko, and then Orochi is distraught at the fact that Komurasaki is dead. Like, bro.
His favorite boss too.
Yeah, bro. You're wild. So then Drake and Page One come for Sanji. Remember that? Remember that?
He said what?
Drake and Page One come for Sanji.
Oh yeah.
And then Sanji breaks out the gray suit.
Drake and
Page Silver Mask. No, Drake and Page One.
Oh, Page One. Yeah.
That was a fun fight. Sanji took basically no damage.
Silly. Silly.
Page One is just fodder.
Man, the Toby Ropo is so cool.
They did.
Would have been a good addition to Kaido's crew. Like, he's a dinosaur.
He was an addition, but he was and wasn't. He was but wasn't.
Put a pin in that.
And then we get
Act 2 is so good.
It really is. And then we get Zoro breaking into the gambling hall, doing Zero Sword style. Tatsumaki just destroyed them because he knew they were cheating. We get he gets brought to Ebisu Town with Yasui, and then he learns about them being hungry but laughing because there's no reason to still be sad because there's nothing they can do about it. Though it's obviously for another reason. Kanjuro hints at the fact that Hyogoro was a Yakuza boss. Hyogoro is obviously in prison with Luffy. He's the old dude. We get Brook finding out about a poneglyph in Orochi's castle. We get Nami, Robin, and Shinobu going to the bathhouse. And then we get to Hyogoro teaching Luffy hockey, or Ryu specifically.
Literally, so important.
Yeah.
That shit. All this shit, we glossing over some real important shit, but like this shit is like.
I mean, I'm trying to, because bro, Act 2, there's so many things that happen.
Yeah, it's 2 years of content.
Raizo's
fighting prisoners casually just to practice.
Yeah, literally.
Practice.
We get Big Mom showing up to Wano, King knocking the ship off. She loses her memory. We get her traveling with Katama, Kiku, and Chopper, who's like, Big Mom, oh no. He like,
She talking about this is Little Lena. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Yo, Chopper like, bro, her memory could come back at any second, bro. Yeah. We get her wanting she gets Oshiruko at the place where Suru was serving it. We get Momonosuke in training because he's screaming snatch on the back of that lion. Or not, was it a lion? No, it was like a giant crocodile thing that Big Mom had tamed.
What?
Well, they were traveling on to
that was some. Wasn't that somebody? That wasn't nobody smile.
No, it was a giant
Big
animal.
Mom smacked that thing. Like,
yeah. Come on, nigga.
Let me get on your back.
Kid escapes the prison somehow. We still never find out how he did it, but he escaped. Yeah, Kid.
Oh yeah, he did escape.
Mm-hmm.
He used the mag fruit.
Yeah.
But he had sea prison handcuffs.
Sure.
I don't know.
They were fake. They were fake. The scorpion dude in the prison, Daifugo.
Oh, wait, no, I know how. I think it was because there's someone with his arm being missing. Someone with that missing arm or something like that. I don't know. He did something with that. Because he didn't have an arm to cuff. I don't know. He slid out somehow.
Hey, I mean, he slid out. That's all that matters. Daifugo was harassing Hyogoro, talking about, you didn't get the meal tickets. Where'd you get them from? I'll kill you. He talking about, all right, bet. It's been a nice life. Luffy punches the shit out of him. And then that happens as Queen is pulling up. And then we get the zoom, his little intro song. Well, actually, no, that was the one he did with Apu.
It was funny.
The zoom wasn't until Apu.
Yeah,
so he did another intro song. Talking about if he was skinny, the ladies would love him.
He really could have been dangerous if he didn't play too much.
Literally.
100%.
He's as dangerous as
with
King.
With the plague, when he was getting everybody, when he was turning people to ice only.
Yeah.
If he didn't throw that antidote out.
I mean, he is Queen the Plague. That's really what he is.
If he did not throw not throw that freaking antidote out as a,
I mean, he plays too much. He could be just as strong as King.
Too much. That's the only thing. It's his only thing.
Brontosaurus model.
And guess what? Y'all talking about Doflamingo could beat him. That's what y'all were saying.
No. That's the thing though. Doflamingo could still beat him though. I think though. I'm talking about the plague and ice rounds and all that shit. I'm talking about in fighting and all that. Doflamingo could take him. Those strings are deadly. They catch on fire. They're uncuttable. Zoro couldn't cut them.
All right, let's move on. We're gonna get into a long combo.
After time skips, Zoro couldn't cut them.
Let's move on. We get
string clones.
Queen pulls up and then he wants an entertaining execution, so he puts Luffy and Hyogoro into the sumo thing, and he has to fight all the smile fruit users as they come on until he dies. If he goes out of the boundary, then his necklace cuts off, or his explodes. Necklace cuff. Kawamatsu is being held in prison. We realize that that's the case. We get Sanji, Usopp, Frankie, and Law meeting up with Zoro, but Zoro leaves, of course, because the fox thing stole Shisui from him.
Oh yeah. Fuck that dude. Hold up. Fuck that dude.
The little fox spirit.
No. I'm talking about with the fight too, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, this man Zoro really had to fight Killer, like beating Killer ass first of all. But while this dude in the back looking for openings for when he literally not looking. Once Zoro, I look away, this nigga gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yo, this man had no honor. This nigga had no. Zoro, like, are you serious? Zoro, like, are you serious right now?
Hey, no, because he tried to
That nigga
block
said
it, and then he was
dead
like,
ass.
I
He
could
said-
dodge this scythe. Fuck it, I need it.
He said, are you serious? He said, my dead ass.
He like, I can't pull it out. He's like, I need this bitch. I'm like, bro, you're holding on to it with your chest muscles?
This man Zoro took his
Bro,
sight,
what?
As his third blade. That's
Crazy.
All
All right, but we're about to get to that in a second because Yasui tells the whole group that the girls are at the bathhouse. That's when Sanji leaves to go to the bathhouse because
Of course he goes.
At the bathhouse,
How
Hawkins
he
and
wanted so
Drake
bad.
are trying to find people with the crescent moon symbol on their ankles. And then a bunch of nonsense happens, which leads to Nami disrobing, which means Sanji's obviously going to bleed out, which means he's going to reveal himself from being invisible with his raid suit, which is going to have him then clash with Hawkins. He clashes with Drake later.
That was the happiest Sanji's ever been in this entire series, by the way. That was the
Let
happiest
out.
Sanji's
It's
ever
not like
been
he
in
didn't
this
see her
entire
naked during Alabasta or
Yeah.
anything.
Oh yeah, he did see her. There you go. No wait,
Yeah,
Alabasta.
yeah. When we were in the bath after the whole fight and
He
stuff,
saw it.
Cobra talking about let's look over, and there's him and his daughter. It's Nami and his daughter just chilling naked.
Oh yeah.
Nigga
hate
didn't give a
this.
fuck. Nigga didn't give a fuck at all. Like, that's your whole daughter. Like,
I hate this.
my
Didn't
nigga.
Mr. 3 flash him too?
Terrible.
Or whoever the
Yeah.
guy
Mr.
was.
2, yeah,
Mr.
Mr. 2
yeah.
flashed him on the
'Cause
ship.
he changed to Nami.
Actually, I don't think Sanji was in the cabin cooking at that time, actually.
Mm.
Because remember, he didn't get to touch Sanji's face, Mr.
Oh,
2,
yeah.
so he couldn't transform into Sanji.
That's true. That's true.
Sick.
What was I about to say? But Sanji gets him out of there, even though he lost half.
Mr. 2 beat Sanji ass.
Who?
Mr. 2, he did beat that nigga
He didn't beat his
fought.
ass. They had,
Well,
they
they-
had
they
the
fought.
best pre-time skip fight in my
They had a
opinion.
good fight. I don't know. Mr. 2 was giving
The
them
best?
Nah, it was a good fight.
You're
I don't know.
trolling.
I
You're
don't know, man.
Best
trolling.
animation quality and everything pre-time.
yeah.
You're trolling.
You told me he was kicking with the geese in his feet. I don't know about that.
You're trolling. I mean, bro, he's trolling. I'm not even going to entertain
Yeah,
this.
he's a little
No, we're not
sly.
even going to entertain the
Yeah,
troll.
anyway.
We're not even going to
What
entertain
you
it.
gonna tell me?
No,
The only
no,
thing that comes close.
no, he's trolling.
3 minutes.
He
That's
told
the
me
only thing that comes close to
Get
that.
3 Luffy.
3 minutes.
You're trolling. All right, let's
I
get
haven't
into
seen
it. You
the
talking
fight.
about in Alabasta or in pre-time skip overall? 'Cause that's what you said. You
Pre-time
said,
skip overall.
yeah,
This
we're
man
done.
said
Oh,
that-
we're done talking. We're done
This
talking.
man said this fight better than Rob Lucy and Gear 2 Luffy.
Yeah.
Bro, Cole gone.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was pre-time skip.
Yeah.
God,
There's
oh,
so many
second
arcs.
best.
There's so many fights. He's still trolling. He's still trolling.
Second best fight.
Bro, Luffy versus Bluno.
I thought
We're
Usopp
talking-
versus Luffy was better than that. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
Usopp versus Luffy.
That was even better than
Yeah.
that. Come on.
Aokiji versus Luffy.
Yeah.
Bro.
The Sanji
Bro.
and Luffy, the Luffy and Usopp. one
Wait,
against each
Zoro versus Mr. One?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
He's
come
trolling.
on.
He's trolling. We're done. We're done
Zoro and
talking.
Luffy versus Baroqueworks in that town?
Yeah,
that
bro.
was a good fight, too, with
Yeah,
Mr.
bro.
Five.
Yeah, bro.
Come
Bro.
on.
You're
I'm telling you,
You're
it's
trolling.
it's number 2 or 3 for me.
Thriller Bark, the whole crew fought.
And right under that,
Impel down?
and right under that, 3 minutes.
Impel down, Sabaody? Thriller Bark?
Marine
All them fights, Marineford? You talking like, bro? He's
He's
trolling.
Trolling. We're not entertaining.
We not even, yeah, that's what I'm
We're
saying.
not
We shouldn't even entertain
We're
it.
not
Now y'all
entertaining
want, yeah, now y'all don't want to entertain.
I'm not
it.
even trying to keep it going.
this.
No, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about them. They trying to argue with you. I'm like, don't even entertain it. Now we entertain it. Now we waste the time.
Continue on.
He a waste of time.
Because now I know. 'Cause
He said, now I know. Then we get to, Sanji lets everyone know that Beppo, Shotchi, and Penguin got captured. And they have to let Law know. Zoro clashes at the bridge.
That part was dope.
Komurasaki
That was
and
dope.
Toko
That was dope.
That's
are
what-
running away in the snow, and then
he didn't even have Shizu,
Killer
bro. He would have murdered
is
Killer
going
with
to
Shizu.
kill them. But then Zoro jumps in, obviously.
The fact that was Killer though, no lie. The fact that I was
Yeah, when that
caught
fucked me up.
That
That
caught
was
me. I was
That
like,
fucked me up.
no fucking way.
Yeah.
The fact that he was cold with scythes like that too, I ain't gonna lie. Killer was moving them bitches.
I mean, Killer is stronger than Hawk. Like, the bro is not trash.
Killer not trash. I already
Yeah,
know
Killer
that.
not trash. I mean,
Killer
he's
had-
the
Is
kid's
Killer
second
cooler
week.
than Zoro?
No.
Okay, my bad.
I mean, I like Killer personally
Killer,
more
yeah,
than
he's-
Kid.
I like
Yeah,
Killer.
for
Yeah,
sure.
more than
I'm not
Kid.
saying he
It
could
is
beat Kid in
wild.
a fight. I'm saying I like him as a character
I
more
do
than
like
Kid.
him more than Kid.
Oh.
Only reason he probably wouldn't be Kid in the fight is because his swords, the knives. You know.
All right, man. I'm gonna
theor-
stop
but
trolling.
theoretically though, if you code it in hockey, I don't think Kid can magnetic. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so look, cool, sure. I was trolling about the Mr.
I know,
Mr.
yeah, I
Two
know
and
you were.
Sanji thing.
I
I
knew
love
that.
that fight very dearly.
That's fine. You can
But
like
it's
it.
not better than like anything after Enos Lobby starts.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this: there is no way you people think that fucking Killer is cooler than Kid. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not a big fan of Kid.
Why is everyone but me a hater of Kid? Why
Wait,
is
hate is a strong word. We don't hate Kid. We just don't like him more than
He the
Killer.
coldest supernova, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all.
All right, we're done. We're moving on.
Besides the obvious
I'm a
ones.
veto. Moving on.
I feel
Hey,
like
hey, we're moving on. We're doing too much. We're doing too much right now. So then we get the fight. Obviously, it's clean. He hits him with the onigiri. I'm sorry, purgatory onigiri.
What a good 30.
Then we get Yukimaru, the dude that stole the sword. Look at him like he's about to go try and fight. Zoro hits him with the glare, like you really don't want this smoke. He walks away. Zoro passes out. Komurasaki goes and saves him. She lets him know that she is Hiyori. And then we get backstory about her and Kawamatsu. Kawamatsu saved her when she was like baby Hiyori and was giving her food as much as he could, but he wasn't really eating. So he would eat the poison fruit, or poison fish, I'm sorry. And then she realized how much she was suffering, so she ran away and joined to become a geisha.
Made him suffer even more.
Right, and then he got captured trying to look for her, which was crazy.
Tragic.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Like, bro, you're a fish. You didn't think you was gonna get caught?
I need the cap, papa. He's a cap.
You're like 3'3". Somebody walking around here talking about
He not 3'3". He like 6 foot. That nigga is taller than Luffy.
He is?
Yes, Kawamatsu is taller than
Kawamatsu tall
Luffy.
as hell.
Kawamatsu's a big nigga, bro. What are you talking about? That's a big
That's
boy.
even worse. That nigga
He's small because he's standing next to people like Shuten Maru and fucking
And Kiku.
and
Tall
other
as shit.
tall ass niggas.
That nigga is tall.
Hell, even Kanjuro is
that
fucking
nigga is
tall
big
as
Yeah,
shit.
like sitting next to Inuarashi and
Kawamatsu is big
Nekamamushi.
as-
Tall ass
Big as
niggas.
hell.
See, there's really no hiding your little big
No
big
way.
ass fish, dog.
That nigga is tall.
Long hair.
Yeah, and long hair, and you yellow, bro.
Damn,
like,
his hair about as long as Sanji's whole body.
Yo,
Yeah.
this man hair long as hell.
So then we get info that the Kozuki supporters are put in prison. We get Shinobu blaming Beppo, Shachi, and Penguin for snitching, saying that talking to Orochi, talking about that they revealed the plan. That's why all the samurai that were in hiding are captured now. We get Tonoyasu talking about he knows how they can change the message, how they can switch things back to their side. He talks about how Toko sends him money because that's his daughter. He was secretly a daimyo, but no one really remembers him because he is way shorter, old, stinky, and
Not what he used to be.
exactly. Then we get back to Luffy still training in Udon for Rio. Raizo tells him that Hyogoro was a daimyo, and he's like, "Oh, you're a Yakuza boss, cool, yeah." And then we get more Yakuza bosses brought up that are actually trapped in Udon. And then we get to Luffy and Hyogoro eating the Oshiruko. That was Queen's, but who cares? We get to Toneyasu turning himself in so that Orochi can give him a public execution. And then Brook pulls up on Zoro, Hiyori, and Toko, and then lets them know about the execution. Toko runs off laughing, absolutely horrible. Runs off laughing, talking about I need to save my dad.
Pain.
Like, bro, that
crazy.
scene fucked me up.
Terrible. That shit fucked me up real.
I was like, bro,
Painful.
Watching her and watching Ann when she get there and she
bro,
why he was getting shot and then he got shot and all she could do was laugh.
bro, the whole town was laughing,
The
bro.
whole time, all they could
Got
do
the
was
whole
laugh.
squad laughing.
And Zoro
And
was
the
like,
fact that Orochi was laughing too about that shit was pissing me off.
yeah,
man.
bro. Zoro was like, bro, this is literally the farthest thing from funny. Why are you all laughing? And then he starts pulling the swords, and he always like, bro, relax. It's not their fault.
He's gonna cut everybody.
Orochi gave them the smiles because they were hungry, and all they could do is eat.
It's like, oh, so he's the problem.
That nigga was about to cut everything.
Bro, I couldn't believe
He
that.
about
That,
to say, "No, fuck all
that
y'all."
fucked me up, bro. I was fucking pissed. I was so not happy. What we got? Zoro and Sanji, of course, step in and save her. And then that's when we get
So dope.
Zoro versus Kiyoshiro. which obviously Denjiro, and then we get Sanji versus Drake.
But first, them niggas both tried to save her, and and they looked at each other like, "You? Oh, it's you."
he talking about don't talk to me with your lowberry bounty ass. My nigga is only 10 million less than you. like damn, like damn, bro.
Excuse me, number 4.
It's crazy. Man. It's crazy how the manipulation that the Vince Smokes have on the government that Sanji's is wanted alive.
Yeah. Oh, they changed it back though.
They did change it back.
No,
but
yeah,
still,
but agreed.
yeah.
Yeah, when after Dress Rosa when it said only alive, I was like, because remember at that time they were still invited to Reverie. They could still they could still pulled up if they wanted, but then they allied with Big Mom. Then they couldn't anymore.
Germa's still relevant.
Yeah. 6.
It's crazy how and then how everybody already knew about Six Black and all the actual
North Blue. Yeah, everybody
in
knew.
the North Blue know about
that propaganda crazy.
But even it was before. But those heroes were before Sanji and his brothers though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a whole thing.
Propaganda is crazy.
Yeah. It's I don't know. They say they existed before when back when they had the science crew they had again.
SSG.
SSG. They said they made the hero suits already for somebody else, and they were actual heroes.
I mean,
That's
I believe
the comic
it.
books were made off of.
I mean, I believe it. I ain't got nothing to say, but I believe it.
Power Rangers.
Literally.
Power Rangers.
Then we get what happened? Law tries to free his crew, but Hawkins he commences to let the hands commence. Then that gets off screen. Then we get to Kid and Killer being brought back to Udon.
So Hawkins beat Law, right? That's crazy.
That's not what happened, is it?
Yeah. Law was bloodied up. Hawkins was over him.
He gave him in the hands.
But then Hawkins told him, "If you keep trying to kill me, my life is tied to your crewmates." So that's what happened.
But no, he still gave him the hands, though.
I mean, yeah, because Law wasn't trying to kill him. He was trying to find a way to get around hurting his crewmates. Because he had the dolls on him. Like the same thing that happened with Killer and Kid.
That's the only thing with Hawkins.
Yeah, that's why he got washed.
He
really
was not that cold.
He really wasn't. He just the gods.
He just had 1,000 lives and would let himself get cut. He'd be defending himself, but he was actually trash and would have died multiple times if he had not multiple lives.
Yeah, or you don't know. He could. Who knows if he can dodge? Who knows? He doesn't do it.
The nigga don't try. That's who knows?
Who knows?
I don't think he. But
I mean, we will never find out.
Your entire lifestyle is built on not dodging. You can't dodge. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You don't know how to. I don't think the nigga knows how to dodge.
They get brought back. Queen puts them in a thing called Sumo Inferno, which they start burning. Luffy can't save him because then his necklace or his neck cup will go off. But then Big Mom busts through because she wants that. Oh, she the call.
Best character.
And Queen wasn't having it. Of course, they do the little Brachiosaurus versus Big Mom. That fight was kind of hilarious. Just give me your neck. Whoa.
That's basically like trying to fight Kaido, bro. My man was really tripping. You basically fighting your own captain, bro.
Bro, yeah, you're not winning that. You're not. And this is Big Mom with no memory.
Yeah. The only thing with Big Mom is that she didn't have the malice, and that was the only thing. She was still just strong.
Yeah, just as strong. She didn't give a fuck.
She just didn't have malice, bro. She definitely.
She was literally back to how she was when before the giant shit happened. Like before she went crazy for the Hunger Games.
That was just her.
That's literally her.
Yeah.
Like she destroying 200-year-old giants. Like picked up the fucking leader, bitch. What? You're 9. There's no way.
Age of 9.
There's no way.
Meanwhile,
there's no way.
Brontosaurus with gun.
Yeah.
This man came from the sky.
Cool.
He came from the sky with that one attack. That ain't do nothing to her though. That's just,
the freaking
shook her head.
Yeah, like bro, that wasn't doing shit. Yeah, she's. And then he hits her hard enough for her memory to come back.
Oops.
But then he knocks her out, locks her up with the sea stone.
Enough sea prism stone to drown a whale.
Oh wait, that's before Luffy tells her that he ate the Oshiruko, and then she tries to hit him, and he tries to block with Rio. Obviously that fails. He gets knocked out. Then he learns how to take the cuffs off. So he takes those off for him and Hyogoro, and then that's when Queen sneaks him to lock her up with the sea prism. And then, of course, Queen goes to Kaido. Nigga rushes to Kaido with Big Mom. Babanuki hits him with the mummy virus. Luffy wins all the prisoners to his side. Yada yada yada. Chopper cures them, even though he didn't know that he was going to cure him. Kid leaves with Killer, so they're not in Udon anymore. And then Udon is officially taken over, and the Babanuki is forced to tell Queen over the phone. Oh, everything's good. Yeah.
He wasn't forced. He just took the
All of them pull up.
He wasn't forced. He just took the what's it called?
What?
He took what's her
Oh
name?
yeah,
Toko.
Tama
Yeah,
did
he
give him a
took Tama.
yeah.
Tama gave him a thing.
That's right. Tama
That
was
man
Tama
all-
was there.
that
That's
man
right.
was
That's right.
all you talking about? So yeah, everything's good here.
We chilling.
Where Luffy at? Yeah, he locked up right now. You want to talk to him?
You want to talk?
Yeah. They ain't ate for days.
That was funny as hell. And then we get
He
Kaido
actually
versus
talking
Big
about
Mom.
joining the crew.
Yeah, that
He
does
actually
happen.
talking about joining the crew.
Yeah. He's talking about
He
the crew.
actually talking about joining the
Hey,
crew.
give us a
bro.
week and a half. He'll get back to you. But yeah,
Charlotte.
remember, y'all remember how casual Kaido was about it? Big Mom just chilling there. Oh, what's up, little man? He talking about, hey yo, somebody take the cuffs off her. King Kaido-sama. Kaido, what you doing? King is like, bro, wait.
It's fine.
Take him
up
off.
to the attic and let's scrap right
And
now.
then she like, I'm all good. Napoleon, I'm gonna give us up.
They casually started scrapping, bro.
I was like, man, they all big and slow and shit, and then the next panel, ding, 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 ding. I was like, oh god,
Yeah.
run for your
That first
lives.
clash when they just like, fuck it, let's clash, and then to split the sky, I was like, oh shit, these niggas.
This they're not playing the next, or in the anime it's even crazier.
They still
because
lower than freaking like I don't know Whitebeard and like because that Whitebeard and Roger class, bro.
oh yeah, back in Prime, easily,
I'm talking about
easily
when
Prime,
these
yeah.
niggas clash. So
That nigga
hard
said, "Oh what
that
up?"
there
He
was
said,
a
"I'm coming."
space in between where they actually clashed.
That was
That
crazy.
was just
Odin was like, "Okay, this shit different."
no, really.
Oh,
If you
that was
Whitebeard,
phenomenal.
People be thinking because Blackbeard got the fruit now, like it's super powerful. I don't think Blackbeard got it like how Whitebeard had it.
No,
he
Whitebeard's
can't.
different.
He can't tear. I don't think I think Blackbeard got the basics of it because he hasn't awakened it yet.
You niggas ain't seen him do nothing for real in like 2 to 5 to
Who,
7
Blackbeard?
years.
I'm not agreeing with
I'm
them.
pretty sure Blackbeard at this point is probably just, yes, I shall now tsunami. We just ain't seen him do nothing because he ain't been on screen.
The thing is though, with
We did
Whitebeard,
get the law fight.
Yeah,
And
but
we did get him fucking up.
and all we saw, and that's the thing, all we saw.
And then
was
Rayleigh
like,
pulled up and was like, "Relax."
but we
And he
haven't
was like,
seen him
"Okay,
fight for
Always-
real yet.
This nigga's been
I mean, that's
fighting
no
for his
time.
life.
No,
This
but we
man has
haven't.
been fighting for
You're
his life.
misunderstanding what I'm saying.
No,
You're
no,
saying
fight
that
for real.
you're saying that he can't do what Whitebeard do, but you have no evidence.
Yeah,
that
it's not
but
that he
we'll
can't.
say-
It's that we haven't seen him hit those limits yet.
But
So we
will
can't
say-
argue that he
we'll
can't
say
do
a
that.
lot of Whitebeard was not just his fruit, though. A lot of Whitebeard was himself as Whitebeard, being a strong ass dude with actual athletic and strength ability.
You don't know that for sure.
I do. I know.
They
that.
also never
I know
actually
that
confirmed
good.
that in the manga.
I know
either.
that good enough. That's like Ace's fruit with Sabo now. Sabo is a tank more than the Ace right now with the fruit. You gonna admit that? We can admit that, right?
No, because we haven't seen the upper limit of what either of them
Sabo-
can really do.
Sabo,
We saw what Ace could do.
Yeah, we saw
We
him
saw
lose
it.
that fight off screen. Yes.
No, he did the Emperor
Nah,
move. That's his best move, bro.
As far, but we don't know the
What
depths
else
and the
did
lengths
he
of
do?
which he possibly could do because he lost that fight and we never see him for real fight.
But we had no hockey.
Ace couldn't even.
All he had
fair.
was a Logia,
Yeah,
True, but again, this is the point that I'm getting at.
And
Is
he-
we don't
and
know.
it was a mismatch versus Blackbeard.
And Sabo has.
When it comes to Devil Fruit, you can't make the
Sabo has actual
assumption that
fighting
because
technique though too.
Well,
Sabo
this
can
is
actually
besides the
Ace,
point,
Ace
though.
wasn't awakened either.
Right,
Well,
that's
actually, we
besides
don't
the
even
point.
know what a Logia awakened even looks like, so I don't even know what it. We don't
Damn, I
even
guess
know.
you're right.
I
No,
guess-
what
I
I'm getting
guess
at
he
is we
can
don't know
turn
for
his
sure
burn
that
shit higher,
like
I guess.
Blackbeard isn't that Whitebeard was only capable of doing that stuff.
Oh
because
yeah,
he
I
was
know. I
physically
agree with
stronger or
that.
whatever.
I agree
That's
with
like-
that. But
I
the
mean,
other
I
point is
highly
different.
believe it's possible. Okay, we get a good comparison. Momonosuke and Kaido. There's shit that Momonosuke is not going to be able to do that Kaido could do because he's been with that fruit for so long and he's awakened it
I
completely.
agree. Well,
It's
he has.
a difference. It
We don't
really
know if
is
Kaido's
a difference.
awakened. If he was awakened, we would have seen it. The nigga is just
They say
hybrid.
that his clouds were the things that were holding him, but at the same time, it could be. But flame
No,
clouds,
I think that was
are
just his
the
hybrid.
signal of
I don't
awakening.
think that he's awakened, bro.
But at the same time, not even just in a way.
I mean, all the
why
Logia
people say?
type
Why do
awakenings
people
have the
say that
clouds around
Kaido's
their
not
neck.
awakened? Did you
I
not
mean,
see
bro,
his ability?
but
This
no,
man's
look,
breath
check me out,
was
check me out.
slices of air.
Check me out. does it make sense for Luffy, who just awakened, to beat a nigga that has already awakened? Does that even make sense?
I mean, by your logic, it doesn't.
First of all, Kaido, I believe Kaido was awakened.
I don't.
Because
100%.
this man literally turned. Like, what do y'all want to see from him that makes him awaken?
The visual. It's the visual
like,
that you
Yeah,
saw.
we
like
just
they
we
did with
just
Rob
saw-
Lucci.
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
saw
they
Rob
they put
Lucci
the flames on
awaken.
him.
Yeah, it's
They
the
put-
clouds and the flames that
But
surround
if you
the
think
body.
about it, though, Kaido had clouds too. He had flame clouds too.
Like,
That's
Round
because
is
he
not
was a,
like
that's
that.
because he's a dragon. He can just.
That was, yeah,
fly
that's
or-
a different
that's
thing.
different.
That's what he used to fly.
It's a very specific.
There's no way that a nigga that is awakened wouldn't have already killed Luffy off.
I think awakened.
And Luffy going Nico, they're both mythical types. There's no way a nigga that has his devil fruit more would lose to a nigga that
So
just
y'all
got
saying
awakened.
Kaido's last resort, not like, but when he was a dragon that turned into actual fucking flames, that was not an awakening.
Yes.
No, that's not. No
I agree. It's not awakened. I think that was maybe one of
This man
his number one
screams
technique.
at the sky and meteors come, like, freaking ice breath. This man has breath that makes slices of wind that cut people up, and then he turns into fire as a dragon. That's not none of these give awakening. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess not. What would be an awakening for Kaido at that point then?
You gotta
Fucking
look
God?
at
What
what.
do you mean?
If,
You gotta look at what
Kaido,
happens.
if Kaido was awakened, he wouldn't have lost to Luffy. Luffy would have lost to Port
Okay, so wait. Let's roll back to your argument
What
earlier.
makes that-
Edward Newgate had his fruit for a super long time. That's why he was capable of doing all the things that he did, and that's why you don't think Blackbeard can, right?
Yes.
So there's no way that if Kaido had an awakened devil fruit prior to this fight, that he wouldn't have been leagues farther ahead of Luffy's awakened fruit and just straight up beat him.
What do you mean?
Because
Exactly what he said.
this is what you're by following your logic. If he was awakened, Luffy would have lost that fight. Clean and
Yeah,
simple.
that is simple.
When you walk
I'm
away.
thinking that's what I'm saying. Kaido was awakened. I'm saying that he is.
If he
Yeah,
was
if he was
awakened,
awakened, Luffy would have
lost.
won.
I mean, Luffy would have lost for sure.
He would have had to do
By
awaken.
your
Awaken.
logic.
Luffy would have lost the fourth time, and then you had to awaken again.
Because by your
Is there a
logic,
double awakening? If there's a double
The-
awakening,
I
Luffy would
think-
have to do that to
I
beat
think-
Kaido, who's awakened.
I think he was awakened in his actual awakening, like him actually using it was when he turned into flames.
I disagree.
so why would
And
Luffy
when he
have
was
lost
switching.
then? By
that might have been the
Well,
catalyst.
Because somebody's
Hey,
shit was stronger.
I will say this.
Man
I will-
was Gear
I will-
5.
hey,
What
But
I'm
you
talking
have just
about?
said that experience makes you stronger. So you think that
But
at
awakening-
base, at base,
'Cause
your original argument does not work if the fruit is stronger than if one fruit is stronger than the other.
Because Luffy just got away.
Yeah, because you said that Edward Newgate will be stronger than Blackbeard can achieve
You
within
can
the frame
have-
because he's older and had the fruit longer, right?
That is 100% my argument. You guys do not
Yes,
believe
agreed.
that.
So
Yeah,
then
no,
Kaido-
we do. We
So
do.
okay, so if we agree with that, then you
Go ahead.
can't possibly believe that Kaido would have lost to Luffy if his fruit was awakened because Luffy just got it.
That's
He
just-
literally
I
just
don't know.
awake.
I don't think
That if that was the case, that's one of the worst ass pulls that Oda has ever made in his life.
I don't think those align because you look at Whitebeard. Whitebeard has used this fruit 1,000 times. Experience.
Agree.
He's-
Yeah, we get that.
So do we think Whitebeard is not awakened? Let's say that.
Well,
Whitebeard's
no, Whitebeard's not awakened.
So everybody that has the smoke is not awakened. Everyone who doesn't have the smoke is not awakened. Are you
Because we
understand that?
only ever saw one.
There was
type
no
of person-
narrative in One Piece that says smoke means awakening. We came up with that.
No,
as
it's a
beginning.
vision. No.
The
What
cloud.
is- they-
Wait,
it's confirmed as a thing because-
pause. Vegapunk literally said that in that chapter when we
Doflamingo
saw Lucci.
didn't have smoke. He was awakened.
Right, but
But
because
that's
he's not a Zoan.
Zoans,
He's not a
bro.
Zoan
That's
fruit
okay.
user.
Okay. That's Zoan.
Kaido is a Zoan. Luffy is a
Then what's to
Zoan.
make Whitebeard not awakened? He's not.
We're not saying that
He
he's
just
not.
said Whitebeard's not awakened.
I don't think Whitebeard.
I mean, I don't know if he is or not.
because it wasn't the thing yet in the story.
They
would've
can
mentioned
feel.
something
They can
about
feel
it.
Whitebeard's tremors from miles
I'm
away.
not saying that he's not. What I'm saying is
We have no proof that he was away.
Kaido isn't awakened. I don't know about Whitebeard. I'm excluding that part of the argument. I don't know.
Kaido,
I will
accept.
say this:
Kaido, I
Kaido
can
was
accept.
not
I
awakened.
can accept Kaido not being awakened.
I'm saying that it's possible that Whitebeard was awakened. It's
I
possible.
can say
I don't know.
Kaido was not
It's
awakened.
possible.
But Whitebeard, saying that
I don't know.
Blackbeard can do what Whitebeard does with the fruit that's
That
wild.
and
wild.
that could be the case if
'Cause
Whitebeard
whoever
was
gets it is
awakened.
different. Whoever
It-
gets it is different.
I don't know about that, but I will say this: if Whitebeard was awakened, then Blackbeard would have to
You know,
work
following from memory
exponentially.
too, Blackbeard already has done literally every feat of strength with the Tremor that we saw.
All I've
Edward
seen
do.
is
He did the pull thing on Marineford.
yeah.
Specific.
That's
That
true.
was the
You
very
know what?
first
That's
thing
actually
he did.
true.
Is he went,
He-
watch
yeah,
this.
no. The first thing he did was punch, and
Oh,
then
you're right,
he
you're right,
did
you're
that,
right.
and then
Oh, okay.
and then he was like, "Oh, I don't have control of this. Let me relax." That's what
It
he said.
seems like I would give you that if you think that Whitebeard is just a big, strong nigga. So at a certain point, his feats of strength are greater than Blackbeard, so that might lend itself more to the fruit. I mean, I guess, but we don't have any reason to think that these superpowers are based on a person's physicality.
I bet. No, they're definitely based on like them as a their will and a physicality. It is based on Sabo. I do think Sabo does different, especially with the flame fist thing.
I mean, yeah, because Sabo is incorporating his hockey into.
Yeah.
I mean, Ace didn't even have armament like that.
Exactly.
If he did have armament, he didn't have it like that.
Even with armament, that claw technique is still
Yeah,
though.
yeah. I mean, that nigga was already a menace before he got.
That's what I'm
fruit.
saying.
He was number 2 before the fruit. Like that's crazy.
Like if you give the fruit to an actual menace, then the nigga's gonna be.
Yeah, like I'm sure.
We still
Fujitoro.
don't even know how strong Blackbeard is for real.
Yeah, we don't. We don't.
We
don't know
how many devil fruits he has.
That's true. We don't know
because
he went up on Amazon lately talking about.
Yeah, but it's because Blackbeard is shown to be specifically inconsistent in how specifically brutal and strong and deficient and cunning he is as a character on purpose.
I don't think he's
like he lost to Magellan because he's dumb. That's straight. He was not supposed to live that situation because he believed a little bit too much in his ability to just win that because he's an idiot. And then Shiryu was like, "Here, I'll save you." And he was like, "You should join my crew." Then they left and he got the Tremor. He got into that fight with the fight that he got into with Ace is a completely different Blackbeard than what we saw happen when he confronted Magellan in the prison. Completely different Blackbeard.
Ace was cocky.
Also, he was missing a tooth, and then he wasn't. Just saying.
I mean, you're the one that brought that. You're the one that brought that theory up with us, bro.
That Blackbeard definitely is more than one person.
I'm on there.
He's definitely more than one person. But like, thing about Blackbeard, when he fought Law's room, it works on a dimensional level just as.
Wait, who lost to Law's room?
Now I'm talking about in the Law. Remember he clashed his awakened room to the.
Was he awakened in that fight yet?
Yeah, the Law versus Blackbeard. Yeah,
in the manga.
Yeah, in the manga.
I don't remember if he was awake. I mean, he could be. I don't remember.
It was after a while.
I remember they fought. I don't remember the awaken. I've only read the chapter one time.
He had his sword code. He clashed with it.
With the Chrome?
Kind of negated it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we do know that against hockey and against another devil fruit that works on the same spectrum cancels it out. Just like how Whitebeard clashed with Roger. Roger got shit ton of hockey versus Tremor clashes out. So yeah, I'm just saying it clashes. Okay. It clashes.
Okay, that's fair. Where we at? Kid loses Killer. The Alliance takes over Udon. Kaido versus Big Mom. Ashura Doji agrees to enter the raid because his village his mountain bandits hideout got burned down.
Let's go.
Yada yada yada.
Trash.
Frankie built all the ships for Onigashima. The location for the raid changed. Law gets his crew out because Drake snuck in and helped him out. Zoro gets Enma. Zoro goes back to fight what's his name after they save Toko, and then he finds a store of weapons from all the old samurai, or the weapons that the fox was taking, and then they find the graves of the swords with the old samurai.
That fox he was doing the right thing, but fuck that fox.
And then Zoro gets Enma from Komurasaki, or Hiyori, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say that name anymore. From Hiyori, because she begged him to put Shusui to rest.
The fact that Shusui actually did was like deserved. Zoro earned the sword.
Yeah, Zoro literally earned the sword.
Blood. First of all, he earned the sword in an actual fight with the man.
Yeah.
And then it's his blood at the same time. This man has all rights to Shisui. And that's what really was pissing me off with it. I'm like, this man has all rights to Shisui.
But they don't know that, and they probably wouldn't even believed it.
Yeah, they would have been mad. You fought the nigga dead body. So
You
fought our dead ancestors.
And he can explain, it was Gekko Moria. Remember, Gekko Moria fought Kaido and stole him from the rod.
He could have explained it.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have given a fuck if he did, or they wouldn't have believed him. So there's no point in explaining.
I would believe it. It's believable.
I mean, bro, they're in Wano. Yeah. They don't know about all the whole world. They don't even call devil fruits. They call them mystical. Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't even say that they would even know. Which question? Does Kinemon or does Kinemon not have a devil fruit?
He does. Yeah.
He barely fucking uses it.
He does barely. It's useless.
I think he just wants to be a samurai.
I think he just got a shitty devil fruit. I think he just has a shitty.
All he does is turn leaves to clothes, right? And that is all devil fruit.
I think there's like no. The thing is, there's a deeper thing with it, wasn't it? Yeah, because like it can actually mask you. Because that's why they didn't they literally took time to think. and they didn't know Luffy was Luffy. I think it actually masked you. There was something weird about it, but I think it actually. No, I don't know. It was something about it. I think it actually does like.
Oh, you're talking about when he did the thing for them to get the Kaido outfits? The Beast Pirate outfits? When they went into the Beast.
I think it actually. It's something about it. I gotta look into it. But his ability is something different.
Yeah. That Delph fruit is shitty for battle. Shitty.
Yeah, he just got unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Let me get.
Zoro took his technique though. The Fox cut. Oof.
Yeah, Fox Fire is clean.
Split Kaido shit in half.
No problem.
Casual.
It splits all fire easily.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. The shit's broken. It can actually honestly, it can kill Sabo. It can kill Sabo.
Yeah.
It could
I would agree. Say yeah to that. Oh my god.
I would agree with that.
It literally can cut fire. Like it not.
And Sabo isn't.
This connects back to you niggas wanting Mihawk to be able to kill Kaido so bad.
All right, hey, we're done. Hey,
line of logic.
He making shit up. He making sure. All right, let's cut. Let's go to something else.
Where do those connect?
We get backstory about Hawkins. Hawkins tells what was it? He's talking to Law. He tells him that Apu was working with Kaido the whole time. When he dropped down on the island, Hawkins would have not joined, but he read the cards, and the card said you have 0% chance of surviving if you don't.
Scratch my apple. Scratch my apple. He used to be that dude till he did this stuff.
Bro. Yeah.
No, he used to be that dude. When he showed up at Insabity, he was that dude for me. Especially like when I didn't know what his ability was at first. But when when Kizaru pulled up, and he was like bang bang, and then out of nowhere, like this man just blew a split in half. I was like, oh shit, wait, what?
I mean, that nigga could kill people for real.
He's dangerous. Yeah.
Hey, on air pirates.
The fact that Kid didn't kill him though was pissing me off. I was like, Kid, why can't you just?
I mean, he couldn't. He was fighting Kaido.
No. I'm talking about when Kid was looking for Scratchman Apple, and he finally found him. And he hit him, and it didn't do I don't know. Kids just.
Oh, you talking about when they pulled back up? I mean, Apu's ability is unfair. If you don't know the weakness, which is covering your ears, you're going to lose.
I mean, it was pretty obvious. Zoro learned.
No, it's not.
No, it's
not.
Is
not an obvious
Killer had
thing.
to tell them.
If music kills you, it's pretty obvious that's the sound that's killing you, bro.
I mean,
but look, check me out. Even if you cover your ears, the vibrations can still fuck you up. No, that's what you would think.
If you're really listening, though, you got to be really listening past that. But some people remember when Luffy them was walking through it. It was Luffy and Zoro. Yeah, Luffy and Zoro was walking through it.
Yeah, they got fucked up.
But Zoro easily came in and one-shotted him when he went at the antidote.
Oh, but that was different because Apu was running away, not trying to fight, because he was dumb.
I don't know.
He was like, Queen, why would you give me the fucking antidote?
Kid had one shot. Kid punched him.
I mean, yeah, Kid blew it.
I thought he was
I agree. Kid did blow it.
I thought he was going to finish him.
I don't know about Apu's ability to be easy to understand.
Where is he, anyways? Is
Kid?
He dead? No, Apu. Is he?
He got fucked up by a CP0 agent. I don't know why.
I thought he died.
I think
he could have. I don't remember.
Because both of the agents died in Apu.
Yeah.
Or no one.
No, Izu died for sure.
One survived.
I know Drake and another CP0 agent knocked each other both out.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Is Bueno, isn't it? Yeah, Bueno's one.
Bluno? I don't think it was Bluno.
Didn't they show that?
They said the names, but it wasn't Bluno. No, Bluno had a different. Bluno, I don't even think had a mask in the movie.
Bluno was.
I think those are different.
Yeah, those are just different niggas. Okay. Completely. Like Lucci wasn't with there. There might be like 3 or 4 units of CP0.
Lucci was there.
Lucci wasn't. No, not in Wano.
And I mean the movie.
Yeah, in the movie, but the movie's not canon.
I know it's not canon, but like Bluno.
I don't know why Bluno was there. The nigga had like 3 lines.
I don't know.
The nigga barely talked, and then when he looked at Luffy, Luffy looked back at him like, "Oh yeah, remember I beat your fucking ass." Like they said no words. Like
no, Apu's alive.
Yeah, I didn't think Apu was dead.
Apu gave them the newspaper that showed all the counties.
That was about that. That was that guy.
That's
okay, look cool like that.
Little
man, fuck that man.
I mean, he did help in the end.
Doing what?
He defeated the CP0 agents.
Okay.
I didn't say they should be cool with him. I said he helped.
Kid
so I guess
slide. Kid is.
Apu is.
Kid should have beat Kid.
Kid was gone by then.
Kid was
Yeah, that's right, because they went different ways, but then Luffy left later because Momonosuke and King Mo had to say bye to them. Alright, let's move on. Hawkins, yada yada yada, told him about the thing. Luffy and Zoro are mastering their techniques, the raid gets planned, Big Mom and Kaido ally, Morgan's reports that's happening, but then he gets ran up on by a CP0 agent, but then he works that nigga. Shout out Morgans.
Morgan?
Thought you could come out
Which
that
one?
Big News Morgans, the bird.
Oh,
With the news coup.
That bird
I
ain't
am
no
a
hoe.
journalist.
That bird ain't no hoe.
Hey man, he really the biggest bird.
He used to
out
be in
here,
Gold.
bro.
He used to be in Gold Roger's crew.
I'm the biggest bird.
He used to be in Gold Roger's crew.
Doing what, man?
Finding the One Piece. What do you mean doing what?
What do you mean? I mean, like, what is role, man? Was he aside?
Was he really?
What the fuck did he do?
Is that what you think?
I got another theory for y'all.
Was there a bird on their crew?
There's a dude that looks exactly like what Morgan's would look like if he wasn't always in his half-activated devil fruit mode.
He is.
I beg your pardon?
Isn't his face
Oh, what up,
like-
Joseph? Joseph in here. What up, bro? What up, bro?
Isn't his face like half like the bottom of his chin? Like
Well, he's always a bird, but the other thing is he controls the whole world through the news.
Yeah.
Only what he says is what's known throughout the world.
Literally.
It's a lot of
News
it's
coup.
no, it's
That's
a
what
lot
you
of
get, the
parts-
news
It's
coup.
a lot of parts in One Piece that I hope they like
Explain.
touch on before the end. Like we still got the whole underworld, and then there's that cover story.
Well, we don't
about
really
the-
need any more backstory on the underworld. Not really.
We
We
don't. We
ain't
never
got space
got.
in the story for it.
That's what I'm saying. No, we don't know how much space we got.
Like we got enough of it. We get with Big Moms with Whole Cake Island arc. We got enough of it, I think.
No, fuck no. What we get under? I mean, like no. I mean, like the guy that funded like the guy that funded Mads. The people like those people.
Was that not the government that funded
No,
Mads?
it was the guy.
Oh, that's right. It was
the
it was
rich
before.
guy.
That's right, because
Wasn't that,
Mads.
yeah, there's still a lot. And then there's that guy
Yeah.
they just put in the cover story who's like a mob guy. I don't know, but his relevance
Yeah,
is climbing.
Yeah, we don't know anything about Mads, really.
Do we
Really?
got time for all this?
I mean,
I'm
we-
telling you
that's
this.
the thing.
I think that if the soonest One Piece is gonna end will be 2030, if it ends that early.
It's got. I think he still got.
Because we got what
He got a
50
lot.
chapters, or
He got time.
probably less than that because he takes
We
breaks.
just
Let's say
now
40
seen
chapters
the first
per
member
year.
of the Gorosei probably even pop up. Like I don't know.
Yeah, bro, we got 40 chapters. We might have 40 times.
We ain't even seen. Where do you think
12.
Zoro and Mihawk
What
fight
is
gonna
that?
be at?
Oh man, that's what I'm saying.
Still,
Do y'all
where do you think Shanks is gonna die if he does?
Who is Shanks
Shanks
gonna
gonna
fight at the end?
He has to.
Like, is he gonna
He
fight
not making it
Blackbeard?
to the end.
We don't
bro.
know about Shanks, bro.
He not gonna make it to the end.
That's
Bro.
He
No,
gonna
no,
lose. He gonna
that's-
lose his other arm.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing, though. We don't. Everybody assigning bodies to different people, like and stuff, but we still got to see Dragon fight. He got to fight somebody. Probably
Oh
somebody.
yeah, Joseph. Real quick, we talking about
somebody
Wano.
was
So
gonna
if you're
say.
not caught up, I don't want
We
to
gotta
spoil
see a lot
out.
of it.
Everybody's making moves.
Just
right
so you
now.
know.
I'm saying, Eam got to fight
Well,
somebody.
everybody's making moves
Somebody
right
got to fight
Yeah.
Eam. Somebody got to fight Blackbeard.
Well,
Somebody got to fight.
who knows if Eam is even a fighter?
But you got to fight the bitch. What you mean? She got to
We
die
can-
somehow.
I
You
mean-
got to beat her ass somehow. I mean, somebody.
Who
gotta
says
fight her.
Emu can fight though?
Yeah,
What
it
you
might not be.
mean?
I think
it
the
might not-
Gorosei can fight. I don't know about Emu.
Not everybody who's
She
a
got
threat
something
needs
because
to be out here
she
fighting.
got something. She
It would
got
be
something.
lame if they had to get into a punch match with Eam to get
But
rid of
I don't.
her.
It's not. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be a. She probably. She's
doubt.
probably not a brawler, but she got something. You can't say she don't.
She got
nothing.
beams that can destroy islands. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That she
I don't
got
know if
something.
that's
Giant
them,
ball fell
Yeah,
from the
She
sky.
got something.
do
We
that.
can't say she gonna be in here like fist to fist, but she got something.
Hey.
I would be mad if I don't give a fuck about Eam personally. She don't do shit for me as part of the story
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
she
she's
hasn't
not
done
relevant
anything.
yet.
I will
she's
say-
not
I will
relevant
say
yet.
If he makes her relevant in the next 3 years as we waiting for the story, I'm gonna be mad because I already got enough people Luffy need to duff.
Eam has been pulling the strings though in terms of the government, so she's not necessarily.
Yeah, but she
relevant,
hasn't. But
she is.
they have never said the one thing that pisses me off about anime, about talking to people about anime, is it's always
top
like,
dog.
oh man, but behind the screens the entire time it was the Black Zetsu. So that was lame. That was stupid. It was cooler when it wasn't the Black Zetsu actually. So if Eam just if Eam was like the entire time I was Roxy Zebek and I also was Shanks,
fuck no.
I'm gonna be like, this is stupid.
Nah, that would be crazy.
No,
This
that
is
wouldn't even be
stupid.
crazy. That would be fucking stupid. That would be beyond. that'd be
Emu
insane.
was
As far as I'm
rocks the
concerned-
whole time.
That's kind of how like Fire
One Piece
Force
was too
ended.
long.
That's kind of how Fire Force ended. Don't lie. Like that's kind of how
Fire Force is done now.
It's Soul Leader.
And the manga.
They went to
that's-
Soul Leader, bro.
I'll only continue
Nah,
with
it
Fire
was not a
Force if
clean-
it's
it was not a
animated.
clean
I
transition.
probably won't read
That
the
was
manga.
not a clean.
Don't do
transition.
it.
That was terrible.
It's just not good.
You can, it was good to a point. Just stop at a certain specific point. Just stop.
Arc number
Just stop.
2.
Close the book. Let it go. Let it close. The
All
book
right,
and let it end like that.
let's get. We're not even past what's
Act
it called?
2
Act 2 yet. No. We got Morgan's throwing hands with a CP agent. Then we get info about Sabo being a murderer. killing King Cobra. We get the 7 warlords are abolished. I beg your pardon. We
Go
get,
kill Mihawk. What?
How you explain that newspaper? Yeah, Sabo killed the king, remember? Yeah, we took care of him, though. How did you guys do it? Oh, we blew up the entire island with him. Yeah, how did you guys do that?
I mean, they're probably not even going to talk about it.
They're going to talk about how Sabo gets dead. Yeah, he died. Yeah, cancer.
But, I mean, he's definitely not dead, obviously.
Yeah.
But we get Drake is a part of Sword. Kobe is a part of Sword.
Sure.
There's now a theory that, obviously, Smoker is going to be invited into Sword.
Wait, what Sword? I'm sorry, what the fuck?
Smoker
That's Garp's, like, government people, but actually good guys.
Smoker should have been this for it.
Actually, good Navy people.
Well, we couldn't really tell with Smoker, though, at first. I couldn't really tell.
I mean, I don't think Smoker is in Sword, or he wasn't at least by the end of Punk Hazard. He might be in it now, or being invited to
Sword. He wasn't Sword material at first. He was for the feds at first, to me.
Yeah.
Well, he hates pirates.
Yeah, he hates pirates.
He don't give a shit about the Navy. He's just there because it helps
the thing
him
with
get pirates.
Drake, Kobe, and Garp is that they know that not all pirates are bad. Smoker just wants to smoke with everybody. Yeah. Literally.
I'm gonna posit that Luffy.
No, it wasn't even like.
While he is not a bad guy, still like to steal.
I was about to say.
The only thing he stole was gold from Skypiea.
No, he stole from everywhere he been.
What else he stole?
He be taking shit.
It's Nami that be stealing too.
He don't.
Well, Nami be stealing shit.
He don't pay for. You ever seen Luffy pay for anything?
He paid for an
apple.
Water
7.
He paid for an apple in literally the second episode.
You're right.
Nigga don't be stealing shit.
His crew is made up of a bunch of actual fucking
Sanji
liars, killers, and thieves.
Oh my!
Nami definitely steals everywhere they go.
Yeah, Nami's a fucking thief.
They stole from Sabi the Archipelago.
Yeah, we knew that though. We knew
pirates need to go to jail, but it's not like we need to genocide any and all people who are bad guys. That's the problem.
Being a pirate in general in the universe is a crime, though. In their One Piece universe,
if you put a skull and crossbones on the flag and put it on this ship and on that ship, good luck to
and I agree. Yeah. I agree with that stance. That like, if you do that shit, I'm putting you in prison. Because guess what? Roger was not nice.
He was nice, but he wasn't nice.
Yeah, no, if he was like, yo, Roger, fuck you, I'm trying to scrap. That's your ass. When Odin showed up, it was like, liberation.
Wait. Remember when we get the Odin flashback, Roger like, hey, yo, since somebody's strong like Garp and Goku. Bro, why you talking to that nigga with your foot on him? Why you disrespecting him like
really
that?
I did think he was the nigga, though. I liked when Roger sent this man flying, because Odin
Divine departure.
Odin really came out thinking he that nigga. He told me, he told me it's your ass. He came out the forest like, that's your ass, bro. Roger said, man, get your ass out.
Nigga's like, well, wait, but I can't let that slide. I can't let that slide.
Pirates are indeed
he tried to say shit with Whitebeard. He told me, oh yeah, you the next one.
Yeah, bro, because remember, he's like, there's a ship, there's pirates,
you
I
next.
want bumpers, what?
I want all the smoke.
Wow, oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then he heard, he could feel it coming like, that was interesting. I wonder if all samurai are that Newgate. And everyone's like, huh? Newgate's coming.
Didn't he start throwing up after he got hit?
Literally
blood after he got hit.
Yeah.
He went through 14 trees the size of Texas. Bro, yeah, man's was not.
Because Whitebeard shit, taking it directly to the face, I think that should do something different to you.
That nigga Whitebeard was sprinting and then leaped, and then fucking Garage like, yes, glad I warmed up my swinging arm a second ago. And then Newgate's like, Roger.
This is how we say hello.
These niggas standing there laughing, gullah, yah,
demons, bro. Fighting
for days. Give me everything you got. And it was
the whole crew fighting for 3 days?
3 days.
No, not the whole crew. Them niggas took breaks. Roger and Newgate were fighting for 3 days straight.
They had to keep going, man.
Them niggas said, get him, grab him, let's go. And
that shit is fucking
crazy.
funny,
A lot of people forget, but they actually ended up taking like Roger ended up taking a bit of Whitebeard shit, because the way they do it was like whoever lost, they just say, all right, take some shit.
Yeah, them niggas.
That nigga funny. Morgan's the bird was in there beating ass. I'm trying to tell you.
This man, bro, he was fighting Buggy. He was fighting Buggy. He's fighting little kid Buggy. Talk about.
How you doing? Who's this? Oh yeah, I text Dylan I was coming in. My bad. I thought. Wait, who's this? Yeah. Intermission. You didn't send me a text yesterday. School. I haven't have a class 1 to 2, and then I have a class like 6 to 8. So I'm in between that time. Yeah. OCC. Monday, Wednesday.
Black hole.
Yeah.
Who is this?
I can't have school.
About to hit this nigga with the pawpaw send him
Yeah,
back to work, like,
I do have Monday off of work, but I have Monday school. That's fine.
Where would you like to go
Yeah,
on
I was gonna
vacation?
say,
Oh, Wednesday.
Anywhere in the world, where would you choose?
Yeah.
June. I wonder if he got the same voice actor as Father Pucci.
Oh.
Puma.
That was weird.
What did he say?
Jeff didn't even call me.
That was Jeff?
Who was that?
Yes, that was weird.
Jeff the
I ain't
Killer?
seen Jeff in a minute. How did they
I
get
barely see him too, nigga.
Yeah.
Cold
I used to work where he works right now. But he said what?
What?
He said what though?
I don't know. He was trying to ask me to do something, but obviously I'm busy. So.
The nigga said, "You're in college?"
They say you're-
Why he say that?
Because everybody think I'm 21 there. Obviously for reasons.
You know you're still on Instagram Live now, right? It's being recorded. You alright? Trying to break your own back.
Anywho.
But wait, what were we talking about? We talking about how crazy
Call.
Whitebeard and
Yeah, Whitebeard and freaking
right.
Roger was.
Alright, we're almost done with Act 2. We're almost done with that.
They were freaking nuts.
No, we are done. That was it. That was like the last thing.
Yeah,
Odin's
Act 2,
flashback.
yeah.
That's all we were talking about.
Mhm.
Oh no!
This man older.
Bounties. We didn't talk about bounties.
Bounties. Who bounties?
Oh, we got all of the Yonko bounties and Roger's bounty.
Oh yeah. What was Roger's bounty again?
It was like 5.6.
It was 5.6.
Yeah, because we got Shank we got Blackbeard, which was 2.3 or something, but it's gone up since the manga.
Mhm.
And then we got Shanks, it was like 4.0 or 4.1 or something like that.
That's 4.0. He should be
And
higher,
then-
man. Still in the going.
And then Big Mom was like 4.3 or something like that. Kaido was 4.6, and then we get Whitebeard, which is like 5.1, and then Roger's 5.6.
So Luffy basically owns all of Big Mom's and freaking and Kaido's property now.
What?
He owns what? He owns Wano.
I don't know.
Luffy is the emperor over Wano.
I don't know if because Luffy doesn't want to reign over anything.
He doesn't, but he is.
But
The
he
only
has-
person
but
he's
that
claimed
technically
as his
is his
territory
territory.
is
He does-
Fishman. That's
Yeah.
literally the only place he's ever.
But he said
claimed.
put a flag up. He
Wano,
said put a
no.
flag up in Wano. So
Yeah,
technically,
Did he?
Wano's claiming his territory.
Oh, I didn't remember.
He told-
Okay,
he
bad,
told-
bad,
he
bad,
told,
bad. Okay,
That's the
bad,
thing,
bad,
though.
bad,
Luffy
bad, bad,
cannot
bad.
want to do whatever he wants, but he
He-
literally has
Right.
to.
Yeah.
So it's
You
been
know what I'm
okay.
saying? If he doesn't, the government's gonna take that shit.
But
Yeah, or
Okay,
somebody
but-
else will. Yeah,
but-
Luffy definitely owns all of Big Mom, man.
So-
Like,
yeah, two of the properties completely owns them.
yeah,
You're right.
that's his shit.
Yeah.
And then he got the whole Pirate Alliance. He technically owns.
Oh,
Dressrosa and Alabasta too.
Oh man.
Those Luffy. Those
I mean,
the
anywhere
only-
he just took
Those
over.
are
right?
definitely Luffy.
I mean, they
territory.
are, but not really, because he didn't put a flag up. But yeah,
They
you're
are
right.
part
But-
of the,
but
they
the
are
people
part of the
who are
government.
remainder-
Water 7?
What's
Luffy
up with the
ride for
CP
Water
zeros?
7?
Luffy might ride for Water 7. I don't know. Oh, we're talking about bounties. And then we talked about
We're talking
how
about territories.
Luffy claimed Dressrosa. He basically claimed
Sabity, not
Sa-
Sabity, Fishman
Fishman
Island.
Island, and he basically claimed Wano.
Those are his properties now. The
And
man-
then we were talking about did he claim Alabasta?
technically, because if you fuck with Alabasta, Luffy gonna roll.
That's
Luffy
what I'm
gonna
saying.
ride
Like
up.
anywhere he's been. Like,
That's basically like Sky
I
Island.
know he does ride
Because
for
he-
Drum Island
He rides
because
Sky
Chopper
Island,
got
too.
that flag up there now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
Well, I'll put it to you like this, right? From my opinion on
we
this.
don't even know the whole layout of Sky Islands. We don't know the whole layout yet because there's a whole Sky Island that's in the New World, but then there's a Sky Island that's
That's
in the regular Grand Line. But go ahead, what are you about to
I was
say?
gonna say, for one thing is for damn sure. When it comes to like the Straw Hat, like the Armada, the places that he got his crew that'll come represent from is what I would say is part of his kingdom.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That specifically is Fishman Island and Dressrosa so far. Because when Jinbei showed up, all them fish niggas was there.
Syrup Village.
Wait, who did he get from Just Rosa?
Well, Bartolomeo and all them niggas that were the
Oh
gladiators.
yeah,
the
Grand Fleet, the
I
Grand
don't know.
Fleet.
Do y'all say?
I think.
Oh, that's what they call it.
The king.
No,
the
the
king.
the big Grand Fleet.
The King Riku,
something
he's
Grand
back.
Fleet.
He's back in
Yeah.
charge again, and I'm pretty sure he would turn to Luffy if
Who?
anything. The king of Just Roster Riku.
Oh,
Yeah, if that nigga
that
feel like
nigga
I need
had a
help,
fucked up life,
they gonna
bro.
be like, go.
Yeah, if they need help,
Go,
Luffy,
my
like,
armada.
Luffy gonna be there, and Luffy got the whole alliance
Yeah,
too.
we're gonna see all these people pull out at the end of One Piece.
I thought that
No,
they should
really.
have pulled. So
They
I'm
gonna all
all right.
get black
I
hole
thought they would pull up Big
liberation.
Wano, right?
So what I expected, when we
I
heard
guess it wasn't
Big
me.
Mom was coming, I expected the Grand Fleet to pull up. It was
I
gonna be
expected
Kaido
it,
and
though.
Big Mom
Yeah.
versus Luffy, his Grand Fleet,
Them
and of
niggas
course
ain't
the
shit for not
Samurai
pulling up, to
and the
be
Minks
honest.
and everybody, which it would have been a
Damn, he
long
gotta
time
claim Joe
before we.
too.
Hmm?
He gotta claim Joe too.
Zo, yep,
That's-
yep.
Yeah, Zoe,
Yeah,
he's got- he's-
Zunisha literally is like, oh, is it time to scrap Joy Boy? And then Momonosuke was like, not quite.
Right.
All right, my bad.
But so I thought that was what was going to be Wano, but we would have been in Wano up until the end of 2023, easily.
Mhm.
But
I mean,
but
they say they're back.
but it would have been better. We would have actually might have liked the Toby Roppo more, maybe.
maybe.
I think part of the reason that Toby Roppo hits flat is because there wasn't enough time
What the
for them
fuck
to
is
introduce
Zunisha
these
too? Like,
niggas.
is it-
Zunisha's
He's
an
a war
elephant.
criminal.
He's an ancient weapon, or is he a guy?
Zunisha?
Yeah, I'm saying, is he an ancient
It's
weapon?
it's
or
a
is he
giant elephant that has spider legs.
That nigga can talk though.
So
Through his mind,
Zunisha,
he was
his
a criminal.
name, his name
So, like,
actually means.
He fucked with Joy Boy's shit. Joy
He
Boy
fucked-
said walk for the rest of your life.
No, he
and
didn't
that
fuck.
was it.
He was on
No,
Joy
no,
Boy's
he was
side.
on Joy Boy's side.
But then but he fucked up. That's why Joy Boy's
the
punishing
gov-
him.
that was the
Joy Boy
government
didn't
that's
punish him.
punishing
It was
Yeah,
the government. Yeah, it
the
was
government
someone
punished
else who
him.
had the voice of all things told him to walk forever.
We got-
Also,
we got-
Zunisha-
Zunisha's
likely
name
means-
means the elephants styled by Salvador Dali. Because Salvador
Interesting.
Dali is a painter, and the painting that people know Salvador, well, one of the main ones, is two really, really tall elephants. So the name Zunisha is elephants painted by Salvador
It was
Dali.
probably Emu that made him walk forever. Most likely, she only one I know that.
So
somebody
Zunisha was
in
born
North
1,000
said-
years ago in the New World. At one point, Zunisha became a companion of Joy Boy. 800 years ago. Okay, come on, don't do that. 800 years ago, Zunisha committed a crime and was sentenced to walk the seas for eternity, and only acts
say what the
upon
crime
being
was,
awarded to do so. Since then, it has wandered the sea of the New World and lived for centuries. I mean, that's
The only
yeah.
person that got that kind of power to do some shit like that
It's Momo. Momo's the only one to tell him what to do.
Well,
Momo. Why the fuck
Oh.
would it be Momo?
Poseidon.
Because Momo has told Zunisha what to do.
I'm talking about the person who sent him to
Oh, sent him to walk. I mean, if it wasn't Joy Boy, it could have been Emu.
Only
But,
person,
but then
only
Emu
person.
wasn't born back then.
I mean, we know
I mean,
that
there
there
was
was.
a lot of strong ass niggas back then that could do shit like that though. So
for sure.
But yeah, so we don't know who sent
And
Zunisha.
keep in mind, the people that would have been fighting with Joy Boy are people that are very, like, extremely similar
Yeah,
to the culture of the people who lived in Skypiea.
agreed.
Also, keep in mind that Poseidon's entire thing as one of the great weapons of the world is the power to control the
Sea
Sea
Kings.
Emperors, or
Yeah.
Sea Kings. And that power is probably very similar to the voice of all things, which is why the only people that could hear it and understand what they were saying were Gold Roger, Odin, and
there's
the
probably
child.
a similar power to Poseidon, but for land. For I don't know, maybe.
Possibly. I think the main thing I had, my theory is that he used one of the weapons himself, like Zunisha did. And that's why
Because the ancient
They
weapons are to
made-
control the world, like the actual dimension.
What
Well,
if,
they're weapons
wait,
of
wait,
massive
wait, wait.
destruction.
What if Poseidon is someone that can control the voice of all things?
That's-
no, that
Poseidon
Poseidon
is the
specifically
mermaid.
is that. It's
So, I mean,
Poseidon
not
is
just
the-
Sea Kings. So
Poseidon is the
what if
mermaid,
Poseidon
though.
was the
She's-
one that told Zunisha, whoever Poseidon was
No.
back then, to make Zunisha walk?
But that's I don't know. Specifically, it says Sea Kings. I think it's.
I mean, it did, but that doesn't mean Odin can't say Sea Kings and other niggas.
Nah,
Well,
nah,
the three-
that'd be a weird. I don't know.
the three weapons are specifically land, sea, and air. Like that
That's
is
what I'm saying. Yeah.
So Emu definitely has one of them with the giant
Emu
ball
could be
that
I
land.
agree.
You're
I think
Babu.
my theory has always been that Zunisha, being as big as Zunisha is, was capable of wielding whatever the third weapon was, and did something so obscenely horrible that, first of all, Joy Boy couldn't come back to create the arc to take the fish people into the future like he said he wanted to, and had to disappear
You
into
think
the
the crime was
history.
against Joy Boy?
I think Zunisha's crime specifically was omnidirectional by using one of the giant weapons, and that is why Zunisha is walking until someone tells him what to do, because he never wants to act on his own merit and once again cause some horrible calamity.
I
And
like
then
that.
Joy Boy would have been like, "Well, I gotta go. Sorry to the fish people. I promise in the future I'll make it up to you since I never came back.
I know Poseidon is the mermaid girl. The
Oh yeah,
mermaid.
we know who
She's
Poseidon is
Poseidon.
now, but who
Yeah.
Poseidon was back in the day, we don't know.
And her abilities kind of range to whatever they were could do.
Right.
So,
Well,
But you got some
Some of
things
the
though, because it
ancient-
could have been Joy Boy who told Zunisha to walk, and history could just be wrong.
a lot of the
Zoe
ancient
may-
some of the
I mean,
ancient
history
weapons
is
are
wrong. We thought
some
that the
ancient
tech that
weapons-
is futuristic was futuristic. It was past tense, my nigga.
Yeah,
Yes,
that stuff was already ahead.
Some of the ancient weapons are people, and some are actual items.
Well, what I was getting at though is it could have been Joy Boy who told Zunisha like, "Hey, just stay alive and walk until I come back." It might not be a he was punished thing. That is a thing that is
could be
told
like a
to
tale.
people.
Yeah, that could be like a tale.
Agreed.
That could
Because
be like a
remember,
tale.
as soon as that was heard through the world and Joy Boy came back, Zunisha was stepping like, "Hey, I heard it's time." And then Momonosuke said, "Hey,
That drum beat.
keep walking just a little while longer."
Mhm.
Not quite. And then he was like,
Heard that.
that didn't sound like somebody
Heard that-
who was being punished. That sounded like
Yeah.
someone who's been waiting for
Heard that
something.
Donkey
he
Kong
probably-
drum
that's probably-
beat.
I think he has just initially just been wondering, waiting for or looking for Joe Boy, waiting for him.
The other thing is he could have Zunisha could have a devil fruit.
He could be an ancient. He
Because
could be like an ancient.
San Juan, okay, you laugh, but remember that
No,
San
I'm laughing
Juan,
because like that's
'Cause it's
that's
a
San Juan
crazy
has a devil
dude.
fruit. San Juan, the big nigga, the big mountain,
the
big,
fi- the
the
fish dude.
the fucking the
He
dude
part of
they call the
Blackbeard.
battleship.
He part of Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
Oh, Blackbeard's. Okay, yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga
yeah,
has a
yeah,
devil
yeah.
fruit.
Oh.
His devil fruit made him that big.
There's a being of people.
Wait,
what
when
if
did they
he?
say that?
What if?
That's his whole thing. Is
What
that he has a
if?
devil fruit. That's
What
why
if
it's that big.
Zunisha is like
San
Horus,
Juan.
but with a devil
I remember
fruit,
that
though?
nigga.
That could be a.
I just remember him being
He
in the
could
background and Marine for the
Because
like,
if you're already
That's all I
big,
remember
if
that
you
nigga
already
doing.
big as fuck and you get a devil fruit, you're just gonna be bigger.
Depending on what the
depending
fruit is,
on what
yeah.
the fruit is, yeah. So if he's like a mammoth or an ancient, well, Jackson mammoth, but if he's like an ancient mythical zoan.
Oh, you think somebody might have took the elephant know me, and then got
and they just
and was
big
already
ass
big
dude,
as hell, and
I
then
don't
they
know.
just was like,
super big.
Because look
well,
at
hey, was it a giant?
he could have been a mink.
Look at Oars. Or
No,
look
it
at
could've
Oars.
been-
Oars was
Ah.
insanely huge.
A mink that ate the elephant fruit?
No, I think he could have been already a mink at like as an elephant, and then just
What, ate the
something.
spider fruit?
Nigga, I don't know, bro.
With them long legs?
The still know me.
Yeah,
This is the most fun thing about
Nah,
One Piece.
spider-
is
Yeah,
like,
it
what's
could be
coming
anything.
along, bro?
It could be
Yeah, like look
anything.
at Jack. This nigga's a fish mammoth.
I don't think you guys are necessarily wrong though. It could be literally that one of the other.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
groups
these are
controls
just theories being
some
thrown
other.
out.
That's
Yeah.
scary to think about though.
Mhm.
But I just know that my personal theory is around Uranus. That fruit is whatever emus.
I don't
To
think that was a
destroy that
fruit,
item.
though.
I think
Not
that
fruit,
was just
sorry,
a
the
weapon.
weapon. The
I
weapon.
think
My
that
bad,
was
my
an
bad.
item.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was
people are theorizing that San Juan is actual. San Juan wolf is an actual wolf that ate the giant or human fruit model giant.
He would be so big, just for that. But also, like, yeah, sure.
That's what people are saying.
Them
That's
human fruits
interesting.
be cold, bro.
The
Yeah,
the
human
Imagine-
Buddha model, Son
imagine-
Goku
yeah.
ain't to be fucked with, bro.
Yeah,
Imagine
Sengoku.
being a human with like chopper fruit, because his was human model human, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine being a human with the human model.
You would.
human
I
fruit.
hope you would just live longer.
I feel like you. No, I feel like you really.
I
be,
hope that-
No, I feel like you really be that nigga though. Like you could transform your body in weird ways and shit. Like, cause you could really have control.
I don't know.
You'd have full
Because
control
he
over your
goes.
body.
He can go kid mode or he can go big mode, and then after that he gets the rumble ball.
You can go muscle
Point.
point. You can go muscle point. You can go karate. You can go a little. You can really do a lot of stuff as a human too, though. Like, I
Can
feel
you?
like his limitations was him being his thing that made him different was him being a reindeer.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But, like,
that's what made it. No,
And he
but
was
that's what
already
made it.
tiny.
I think that being anything but a human is what makes the human fruit better. I think that the human fruit, if a human,
Nah,
I
it
read
would be
something
cold.
about this.
I think it would be cold still, but it wouldn't be as
If
good
you
as
were a
Chopper
human
had
human
it.
fruit and you had the human and you were a human, you could become a giant. You could become a giant. That's that.
I don't know about
Because
that one.
Chopper could become a fucking reindeer. What the fuck with that? Whatever that thing is.
Monster Point?
Yeah,
I
he
don't
could
know.
become that. So I believe you could become a giant if you were a guy with the human fruit. You could do anything beyond human.
All I need to
physical
know-
ability, basically,
Is why Chopper isn't awakened.
that is weird.
Because he's not Zoro,
Because he
Sanji, or
doesn't-
Luffy, and he's on the Straw Hat crew. So
He
why would he do anything cool?
No, I mean because they have
He
like
doesn't
you can
want it.
awaken
Maybe
one
his
way,
will.
but it's not a true awakening.
It could be his will, or he just hasn't
I don't think he
tried.
just wants to. I think he just wants to be.
That nigga want to be a doctor.
That nigga wants to be a doctor, but strong enough to fuck anyone up that's trying to fuck.
I feel like your
patients.
will has to be he wants to be human.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be.
Fucking
All right,
awakens, he's just a
let's
baby.
finally get to Act 3 because we didn't even touch Act 3 yet.
Sure.
This is after. Or do we want to talk about Odin's flashback anymore? We're good.
Oh, I missed that.
We talked about it.
Yeah,
we just talked about it. We did talk about it. But if you want to talk about anything else,
No, that's cool. That's just it's the best part of the whole arc for me. Odin wouldn't be Odin
I
if
agree.
it weren't boiled.
It was.
I agree. We could talk about real quick. We could talk about Odin wanting to leave. We could talk about how Odin was a minister before he even became a daimyo. We could talk about Odin trying to get on Whitebeard's crew. We could talk about how he switched over. We could talk about how he met Toki.
sad.
We could talk about
Then the Rock's pirate theory comes up.
yeah.
What theory?
Shanks is Rock's son. I'm telling y'all.
I don't know.
We could talk about how they went to go find the One
I
Piece. They
think he got
came
more
back
connections to
laughing.
him
How Odin knew about the One Piece, knows what it is, and acted absolutely like
What if Rocks
moronic whenever he
else?
came back and Kaido and Roshi were doing what they did.
Well, he had to act that way.
What if Rocks?
Like,
What
did
if
he?
Rocks took Shanks
It
from
was just-
somewhere else and
What?
then had him in the chest and was trying to keep him, but they sent Garp to go get him? I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Because Shanks and Rocks, I feel like Rocks has more connection. Like I feel like we don't see what Rocks looks like, but I feel like he has more Lunarian features, like Dragon them, where it's like he's like darker skin, his hair, because his hair really does fit that.
No,
I
because
thought that there was an
you're
official
supposed to
art
have
of him
white
being
hair
kinda
if
red
you're
hair.
Lunarian.
No, I'm not saying like.
No,
completely
we only
Lunarian.
got his silhouette.
I'm not saying like that kind of Lunarian.
He's half Lunarian.
But like he might, yeah. You know how you see how Garp looks and how Dragon looks. They like dark skin, but they different. They definitely look different. They're dark skinned. They got that head.
They're not dark. They're just darker than normal. I wouldn't say they're dark though.
They're like Lunarian dark.
say
I'm gonna look up a picture
They're
of.
king dark.
I'm gonna look up Rocks on the wiki just because
Go
I
for
could
it.
have swore they. My theory comes.
I don't
up.
know
We
if they
see
colored
his
it. I don't
demon.
believe
No,
they
we
colored
see
his
his
hair.
demon face. We don't see it, but we see his
It's a
demon face.
silhouette. We don't know what it looks like.
It's a silhouette, but his actual hair material is different. We know what his hair.
I mean, they
his hair
showed him in a
texture.
flashback. And
Yeah,
that
you see like the texture
Yeah.
of the hair. We see that,
You still,
Yeah.
yeah.
silhouette.
and it fits Dragons a bit.
Yeah, I actually do. I could potentially agree with the fact that
But to see
he's
Shanks
either
coming from
Shanks'
that look,
dad
no, I don't
or
see Shanks coming from that look.
Monkey D. Dragon's dad.
I don't
But-
see Shanks coming from that. Or he could be, yeah.
Yeah,
Shanks is actually Luffy's
He's
brother.
actually Garb's brother. So,
he said Garber's brother. You said Luffy's brother.
they about the same age, him and Garb.
Are they?
Yeah, him and Garb. Sit back.
Shanks?
Rocks.
Oh, Rocks.
No,
Oh, Rocks is Garber's brother. Oh,
Yeah, Rocks and Garb.
He said Shanks is Luffy's
Oh,
brother.
no.
I mean,
Let's talk about how strong.
could he be Luffy's brother?
Possible.
Because Garp always talking about that red hair.
Nah.
He be talking about him like he's an old family member that he just don't fuck with.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's
Shanks
not
got
do
red hair, and
theorizing.
I don't know who else. I feel like family features really pass with hair, and I don't know who
Yeah.
he would be connected to with red hair.
Exactly.
Unless Rock's got red hair.
Right. All right. So we can do Contra reveals himself as the op of the group.
Oh my god, best moment.
Oh yeah, Conjure
Amazing, bro. The betrayals
shit
were
caught
There
me.
were
crazy in
so
Wano.
That
many
shit broke me.
years.
That nigga can draw right with his right hand.
That
So
shit
many
pissed me off,
years
bro.
of
What?
of lies told to my face.
No, that
He
was-
can
never
actually
read
draw.
It
was
was
like
the
the
fact that
craziest
this man could
reveal,
draw
bro.
what really got me.
He was drawing with his left hand the whole time.
This man drew a perfect Odin. After drawing that slow ass fucking duck he did. that fucked up ass duck.
That dragon
that
that they had to
barely
hold on to up so.
That barely took them up Zoe. They could, I mean, like, and then let's get it right. This man was a psychopath.
Oh yeah,
Psychopath.
he's a
Fucking psycho.
sociopath. I would argue
Fucking
more,
psychopath.
but
This
the man,
literally-
his parents died, so he just became what they were.
He
but
did
to
that
the
100%
utmost.
for the act. He
That's
did-
insane.
Even the terrible drawing, he did that 100% to stick to the character
Best
and the
actor,
act.
man.
Yeah,
That-
bro. Give
wow.
that
This
nigga an
man an
Oscar.
Emmy, man.
Give that nigga an Oscar, bro.
This man-
Song.
Terrible person.
Emmy.
That man
Give him
was
everything,
not
bro.
shit.
He
was
needs
not
all
shit.
the awards. Give that nigga a Pulitzer.
He was not shit. He was
Nobel
not shit
Peace
at all,
Prize.
yo. He was
That
not
nigga
shit
was
at all.
crazy, bro.
But another, like, a person,
And then real quick before you do that, I will say one thing: if Nekomamushi was on that ship, he'd have been dead immediately. But go ahead.
y'all know what's up. People keep saying Buggy not strong, but I think Buggy's strong as shit, bro.
I don't know about that.
I think Buggy.
I
think
we
Buggy
can-
has a lot of
It's been
influence.
memes. It's been memes about it. Remember that time they first I saw that video Remember they first landed from the sky coming from Apple Down? They came down and they landed on that mountain. Everybody landed, and then Buggy landed, and then shit cracked. It didn't crack when everybody landed, but when Buggy finally landed, the shit cracked and broke through it, and they broke through it. They were trying to break it. Nobody else broke it, but when Buggy landed, the shit cracked.
I don't know about
Another
that
thing
one.
is, people think that anybody can join Rock's crew. Not anybody, not Rock's crew, but Roger's
Rogers?
crew. Not anybody can just join Roger's crew. Buggy joined Roger's crew because of something.
I mean,
I think
Roger probably saw potential in him that no one else saw. I would believe that.
Yeah, he was a kid though, right?
Yeah, he was a kid.
But
Shanks
he
had
held
potential
he
too.
held his own in all the
Yeah,
Roger's adventures.
so Buggy can really fight. He just is not.
And then the
sweet
fight
like
with
that.
Mihawk. The fight with Mihawk. When Mihawk came to slice him up, Buggy's fruit is chopped.
I remember
Oh yeah,
told
we
you this
had.
last
Hey,
time.
I told y'all this last time.
I wouldn't say that we need to rehash that debate.
We're not gonna rehash that.
But
We have to-
I will say this. I think that Buggy has the potential to actually be nice.
if he
I don't
had-
know
if
if
he
he's
awakened his
explored it
devil fruit,
yet,
if
and
he
I
awakened-
won't say that he. I don't think that he's been faking it this whole time. I think that he has the potential to be nice.
I think
by
that
the end
he's
of the
been playing to
story,
his clown character this whole time
Yeah,
as a
sure.
clown. I think him being a
but- Well,
clown
he's like
just
second
shows-
best. He's runner up to Conjuro.
I just think him being a clown. I think Oda did that for real. He's just been playing to it this whole time.
You
Buggy
red
is
nose.
That's why he casually
Ain't no way.
threatens Shanks like that. I don't know. I think he.
Hey, you know what?
His own.
You just got to do it with gusto. That's all.
My man has
My man's
survived a lot of
Tom,
shit
R.I.P.,
randomly as a clown, but I don't know.
You know,
Hey.
Bucky says that too.
What?
That's like one of the things Bucky says all the time.
What?
Flashily?
Flashily, not
No,
gusto.
not
sorry.
Gusto. Yeah, flashily.
Right, because when they finally came for him, that nigga got big. It was like, well, if we're gonna fight, let's do it flashily. And I was like, oh, that nigga's about to die. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, Buggy.
I would say
He's
this.
bugging. You might say.
I think that there is no reason that no one should have saved Momonosuke from getting captured by Kanjuro.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. I don't know why
Sanji
they
couldn't
did
even
that,
stop him.
They didn't try.
That
bro.
was fun. No, Sanji went up there and got deflected.
that
by,
nigga didn't.
That
try.
pissed me off.
And he was
When
like,
Scoundrel
no,
talking about
no,
ha and
what?
deflects off Sanji's kick, and then Sanji just falls back while having the ability to keep going.
Airwalking.
This man
Moonwalk,
can airwalk for
literally.
days.
I
and
think
then
everybody was just stunned in the moment and like,
Law room shambles.
They probably
You see how big that nigga's room could get? Big as Onigashima.
Fly.
yo.
Yeah, 4th year saved the nigga.
oh, also, before we get too far
Punk
away from
Gibson.
this, y'all said Mori was the wackest warlord and Buggy is a warlord.
No. We didn't say wackest.
Or weakest. Sorry.
I said weakest except for Buggy. That's what I
This
said.
you said, okay.
Yeah.
Back to the present.
Okay.
The K of the past came
Buggy
forward.
probably, I don't know. That's the thing.
You ain't gonna let that one go.
I ain't gonna let that go. I don't think you just joined Roger's crew for nothing. I mean, I get he's a kid, but I don't think you survived through that shit and more for nothing.
Shanks
and,
had his back.
and he been in the
Yeah.
new world. He been in the new world for like a minute.
I mean, bro, no one's trying to fuck with Buggy. He's a weapons dealer. For
What
the
you
longest
mean? If
time.
you could kill Buggy, that's a war. If you could kill a warlord, you know the name that you can get for
But
yourself.
no one's
For
hunting
killing
warlords,
Buggy?
bro. But no one's
That's what I'm
hunting
saying.
warlords. The only reason Luffy beat the warlords is because they was fucking with the niggas that he fuck with.
I mean,
That's
like
also
other
true.
niggas.
People pretty much avoided them for fear of getting clapped.
Even when they sent the
They're like a lower
Marines,
tier emperor.
When they dissolved the warlords, what happened? How they get Buggy?
What do you
They
mean?
didn't.
How they get Buggy?
That's what I'm saying. They didn't get Buggy.
Mihawk was close enough for him that they just kind of survived.
Yeah.
together.
Wait, no. How did he? Because he ran, right?
No,
But then
they
he
skipped
didn't
over it.
run.
They skipped over.
He still
it.
got
No,
a devil
they
fruit
skipped
just
Yeah,
so
because
y'all know.
Buggy
They
was-
ran up on him and then.
Yeah, no. Buggy was
They
like,
didn't show
"All right,
it.
let's
They didn't-
fight."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then after that, we get show with Crocodile and Mihawk with this nigga like, "You a bitch." That's the next time we see him.
I mean, they kind of all together. It's funny how he worded that shit too. It's the Buggy Alliance.
Yeah. Wait, no, it wasn't even him because he didn't want to. It was his crew
didn't want
member.
to. It was his
His
crew
crew member. He
member,
was like,
they
Buggy's the
sick as
leader.
hell.
Yeah, yo.
They
Mihawk
made
was like,
the
"You
fucking
really
thing.
playing too much, nigga."
The nigga
Playing
Mihawk
too
and
much.
They're using him to
Crocodile.
mask
Buggy's
themselves.
a
Yeah,
straight-
literally.
They were not. They was very pissed that he was in
Well,
there.
no, now it's like whatever. You get to
Yeah.
kill him
No,
just because it's convenient.
Crocodile was more pissed than
Because
Mihawk.
Crocodile wanted to be
Crocodile
in
was
charge.
not having that.
Crocodile hates following orders.
He will never follow a nigga's order.
Okay.
That's
Except
why-
Ivankov.
That's why Doflamingo was like, "You want to join?" He was like, "The fuck out my face, nigga."
I can't wait to see them niggas pop off. I think the next
Yes,
person,
man.
I think they're gonna be able to compete with like the heavy powers, like the Revolutionary
Who?
and all that shit, like
Cross
the
Guild?
Alliance, no, the Cross Guild, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
I
they
think
definitely
Mihawk
gonna
alone
end up.
just-
They
And
definitely.
Mihawk alone
I
is
think.
top tier, bro.
I think the next move is probably gonna be breaking Dofi out of prison.
I have a
think
theory.
Goofy's gonna be the next
I have a
one.
theory
man,
that I have a
that's
theory.
scary.
I have a
I
theory
think
that they're
that's
gonna
gonna be
do
the next
Impel
person.
Down 2.0. I think we're gonna get all the
Because
motherfuckers we
Crocodile
got in the
wants
past
Bon Clay
back
and
into
Mr.
the
Two
picture.
Back.
Hey,
Mr.
yo,
Two
Bon
and
Clay's
Bon
on his
Clay's
way. Swans never
That's what
die.
I'm saying, bro.
Swans
Bon
never
Clay
die, and they
and
never
Mr.
say
Two-
goodbye.
Mr. One and Bon Clay are in Impel Down right now. Crocodile is going back for sure.
Yeah, I think that well,
And
he
they got to
doesn't-
get bigger
He
somehow.
doesn't need them, but he
They-
No,
they
he
need-
needs Mr. Two.
No, they
Mr.
need
Two is no
because they
different.
need crew. They need
I,
a crew.
I will
They
say
do
I
not
think
have
I
a
think they're
decent
getting
crew.
Doflamingo potentially. I
You
think
think they
they're.
need a crew?
They don't have a decent crew right
Do you
now.
think they need a crew?
But that's the thing.
Wait, who
though.
doesn't have a decent crew?
They have a decent.
They have
They
all
have
of
all
Buggy's
Buggy's
niggas.
Buggy niggas ain't.
Let me ask you a
They got
question.
Mr. One.
Mr. One in jail.
Hold on.
Mr. One, no, Mr. One is not in jail. Mr.
Everyone's
One's a
asleep.
crocodile.
I mean, yeah, Mr.
Look,
One and
look.
Crocodile.
They got Mr.
Everyone's
Three.
asleep. I conquered hockey. Now there's 4 of them.
Who?
Yeah, I used my conquerors hockey. Everyone in the Cross Guild is asleep except for 4 people.
Yeah,
They do
everybody
not have a crew.
Well, Mr. Three.
They
You
have
think
like-
Mr. 3 is getting
they
taken
have
out
like-
by conquerors?
You
They
think
got-
Mr. 3 matters?
Mr. 3 does not matter that much,
Kinda.
bro. Yeah, I don't know.
Kinda.
You're about to say you really flexing Mr.
Like
3.
literally,
I'm
they have
the cannon.
No,
Right?
I'm not saying he's sweet. I'm saying he won't be taken out by conquerors because
Yeah,
he's
no,
taken out by
Luffy will
Luffy's
accidentally
conquerors.
kick him.
Yeah, bro.
And he'll be out of the way. So
Yeah.
we got Mr. 0, Mr. 1, Mihawk. That's the crew. Yeah.
That's
Oh, wait.
what we got, yeah.
You know who forgot and will probably never remember if I bring this up? Remember Alvita?
Oh yeah, Alvita too. Yeah, Alvita
Oh.
barely. She.
Yeah, look. Oh, you know.
The
Oh.
Vaseline fruit with the flip.
Slip,
What she
slip.
gonna do?
Slip
What is
fruit.
she gonna do? Like,
Oh, no, smooth fruit.
Yeah, the smooth
Smooth
fruit. Yeah.
fruit. She can skate
I don't.
anywhere she wants.
She's not really like. I mean,
So,
You
yeah,
can't
3
touch
people.
her if you don't have hockey.
she still.
It'll
She's,
slip right off of you.
she's basic though. That's base level.
You can't touch her, bro.
But who's she fighting? Who top
Marines?
40 is she
Any
fighting?
nigga that don't got hockey can't
Who's-
touch her for real.
Exactly, the side characters, bro. Come on, bro. Like, but no. If-
Nami gonna bring out
Now
Zeus
I'm
like
great.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You
Wait.
can't- you gonna slip off this lightning
Wait.
bolt, my
Question.
nigga.
Question. Is the bubble fruit the superior to the smooth fruit?
No.
The clean?
Khalifa, remember her?
Possible.
Bubble
From
fruit?
CP.
No. I wouldn't say the fruits, but the people, yes.
Oh yeah, superior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
she
but
she
the
was
fruits
she was.
It's hard.
beat
It's
her.
hard to put fruits up against each other but like that.
No, I
but
mean not superior as in it's better than. I'm saying superior as in you know how there's the flame fruit and then there's the magma fruit, or there's the kill
Yeah,
and then
so
there's
it's
the
better,
ton.
stronger.
Yeah, like it's like
Nah, I
they're in
don't
the
think
same group, but it's like the bigger one.
Depends,
I would
depends
say-
on how it's used, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like the smooth fruit is just better than the bubble.
You think?
bubble
Oh,
one.
you think it's reverse?
Yeah.
Depends on how it moves. Depends on how you use it.
I hate
don't
that
know.
we're talking about these whack ass niggas.
Very
bro.
Okay, I just wanted to bring it up.
That's
It's
terrible.
one time.
But anyway, I agree. They gotta go. They gotta get my boy out of jail.
I think that.
But Don Clay's not gonna work with the Cross Guild. Once he's out, he's going to hang with the Revolutionaries. 100%.
Agreed. He's gonna
Possibly.
find
Ivankov
Ivankov or
gonna be
Luffy.
like-
Whoever he runs into first, Ivankov or Luffy.
It depends.
Easily.
It depends what the reason they.
Bon
give.
John!
It depends the reason they give. If they give him a good enough reason, he will. If they give
I
him
don't know.
if they give him an agenda,
I think that he would be with them until he ran into either Revolutionary or Luffy.
Also, Magellan getting his revenge on Shiryu, so he coming with him too. They're like, oh, you fucking traitor ass bitch. Let's go.
no freaking.
He's only gonna join the crew just to kill him.
Spitefully, I'm a pirate now. Let's
They've
go.
been giving Doflamingo a lot of like.
I mean,
screen time.
Domingo predicted the
He
entire
did,
future.
and
Because he's the
like-
best character.
Yeah, I've been seeing him like I've been seeing like foreshadows of him just coming back.
I think that we're actually gonna finally get Geen and Don Krieg back into the fray. I think they're gonna join the Cross Guild too.
Who?
Geen from Bratier. Remember Geen said, "I'll see you in the
Geen
Grand
and
Line."
Don
We ain't
Krieg?
seen that nigga yet. I think he might be in the Cross
That
Guild.
nigga was capping, obviously. What you mean?
You think so?
Nigga was talking. out
Did
his
you think
ass.
you were gonna see awakened Devil Fruit Rob Lucci show up?
Yes.
No,
They
I didn't.
foreshadowed
not
the shit
awake,
out of
not
Revolution.
not awakened. No, I thought we were
Maybe
gonna.
not awakened.
Yeah, I ain't know awakened.
Stronger, but not
Stronger
awakened.
for sure.
But that's the thing, though. We didn't know the concept of awakened Zoans and shit like that back then.
When I saw Gear 5 Luffy, I can tell you what wasn't on my bingo list. Rob Lucci showing up and recreating the punch each other's fist moment. Not a thing I promise.
mean,
Not at all.
I anticipated Rob Lucci eventually showing up, though. I don't know about recreating up, but
I thought-
we knew.
you know what
we
I
knew
thought?
for a hot minute Rob Lucci was going to
I
come back.
thought it was gonna be a cool clash between Rob Lucci and Usopp.
You just saying words.
What?
Yeah, I'm playing. Relax. Y'all take that way too serious. Way too serious. Y'all like, hey, yo, somebody get him out of here.
Maybe Rob, Lucy, and Frankie. I feel like anybody.
No,
should fight.
Frankie not beating it.
I feel like no.
I don't think Frankie
Frankie not
current
beating
could
him.
beat Lucci 3 times.
Oh no. He
I don't think so.
Super
Radical
General
beam,
Frankie,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Frankie. got
Radical
some feats.
being
He gonna
shave,
breathe fire
my
out of
nigga.
him.
Hey yo.
Shave. Like, what are we talking about anymore?
It's the only reason Frankie not winning is speed. That's it.
He's not stronger than him either.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Frankie's
not
Frankie
physically
now
strong
can't beat
enough.
Lucci then, bro. So Lucci's
I
clapping
feel
Frankie
like
now
Frankie
for
Frankie
sure.
gonna get an upgrade after Egghead. I think.
Yeah, I
he'll
mean,
get an
I
upgrade.
think he's
He'll
staying
get a
on
heavy-
Egghead.
He gonna get a
I don't
heavy-
think he's gonna
Yo,
leave.
Vegapunk
I
on
think
that
he's gonna
shit,
get
bro. I think
upgrades.
Frankie about to.
You think they gonna replace
He about
Frankie with what's the
Wait. I'm tripping
That
because
nigga
they
about
are
to
trying to
walk.
leave
It's a
Egghead.
wrap.
Everybody trying to stay.
Wait. Are we not talking about the fact that Vegapunk is literally gone?
Wait,
What?
what?
I mean,
That was like the second to last chapter. Vegapunk said,
Because he went off a bunny, right?
"Yeah, but he's gone."
what do you mean?
He's gonna fix
Yeah,
Kuma.
I got the Oda box. He said, and this moment marks in history where Vegapunk disappeared.
I didn't see that.
Didn't they go with?
I was like the second last
Didn't
panel,
they go
bro.
with Straw Hat?
I
Didn't they
took
go
a
with
picture.
No, he's gone.
He's literally gone. He's literally gone. We don't know where he is.
He's gonna go fix Kuma.
I hope so.
He probably when he did probably.
But
go,
Kuma.
Kuma's
I
climbing.
want to
the
talk
ground.
about Egghead. Like,
Yeah, we were
because
still
Kuma
on
just
Kuma
ran
gonna
up
slap the
back
floor and be mad,
up
and it's
to
gonna be
fucking
a
Marysville
wrap.
for some
Literally.
reason.
All right, yeah, we need to get through this because we don't even care about Act 3, but let's get through it. We get Beast Pirates getting clocked by Supernova, they triple team. We get Dendro reveal as Kirishiro. We get Jinbei pulling up Jinbei.
The best moment
get-
of Act 3. Let's go.
We
Besides
get-
My
Kirishiro.
man broke his fist, man. That was disrespectful.
Crazy. We got they get to the Skullhead, they get their outfits, yada yada. Beast Pirates to the food party. Queen and Apu do their song.
Zoom it.
We get Toby Ropo official introduction. We
Boy.
get Marco and Izu showing up with Nekomamushi. Nekomamushi did his thing. Finally got them there. Yamato gets introduced.
Hey, man. Hey, Tim.
After we get a Ulti versus Luffy fight, but go ahead.
I wish you hadn't said that. Quick question for you, Tim.
Mm.
Name every member of the Toby Ropa.
You got Drake.
Mhm.
You got Page 1.
You do.
You got what's her name? Ulta.
Ulti.
Close enough.
Yeah,
You got
Ulti.
Who's Who.
Yup.
Best girl.
You got who else? Black Maria.
This is the last one.
You got that was the last one.
No,
There's
who's the
one more.
last one?
Who was the last one? Said Drake. Not Apple. Apple's not. He's not.
Nah, Apu's not. He's a headliner.
Not a flying six.
Toby Rumpo. There's one more. Oh, the spy dude.
Who?
What?
The girl that the cameras on her eye.
Nah.
No, that Bao Wang is not.
Nah,
part
she
of
just a
Toby Ropo.
surveillance.
Who else? I'm missing somebody.
Yeah, 100%.
I tell you.
I'm the only one that got it.
No, but I'm telling you every time. This shit is so whack. They are so lame that no one gets through the whole list except for you.
Go ahead. Who is it?
You talking about the not the Giants?
No, those are the numbers. No.
Think green.
No. Don't even hit. You don't hint. Because you don't know. You want me to tell you?
I think Green. What was that?
You want me to tell you?
No.
Sasaki.
Sasaki.
Frankie beat him, the Triceratops.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah. The Triceratops.
Terrible.
I almost forgot about her.
He's the weakest one. No,
Yeah,
he's the
I
lamest
forgot
one.
about
Even though
that.
he's a Triceratops, which is one of the coolest
One of the
dinosaurs.
coolest dinosaurs.
He's
Nah,
just
he-
trash.
T-Rex
Dragon, no me model. Whack.
T-Rex is the coolest one, but yeah, the Triceratops was stupid with
When-
the spinning neck. That was kind of dumb.
I mean, but no one. It's funny because no one knows what that frill
Did a
is for.
helicopter, bro.
I really
But Oda did a little fun thing with it. It just.
looks stupid.
I mean, Sasaki's just not cool, bro. I don't even think that if Oda had made a different
he wasn't that
character, it'd have been
strong.
cooler. But Sasaki was too serious for that type of.
I wish not.
This is my
everybody
soapbox
had
to talk
pretty neat
about.
abilities, but her. But
Did
him.
Ulti have a neat ability?
Ulta had that crazy.
That headbutt
ass
is crazy.
That
bro.
headbutt combat.
That head.
That's
Luke-
not an ability.
It
That's
was a
just
feat.
using hockey and
It's
hitting
a feat,
someone.
and she had a bat too. At least that made her interesting. She had a pretty cool.
you
she
could
had
do
that,
Wait,
headbutted.
she didn't have a bat.
She had that.
She had a club.
that long stick with the circle and the spikes. She had that shit.
Oh, Mace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she had a mace.
Yeah, she had a mace.
Yeah, she was interesting. She was interesting.
Yeah, Ulti and
And she
Page
had
1
super
are
speed.
probably
She
the
was
most
fast
fun.
as shit.
No, she's not that fast.
She
She
doesn't
can
have
catch
an
up to a
ability,
fucking
though.
lion.
She could catch
She's
up.
not, but for clarity's
Yeah,
sake,
she fast
headbutting someone with a piece of hockey on your head is not an ability.
I didn't say it was ability.
It was her. It was her.
Who said it was an ability?
I'd say it's an ability.
I mean, it's a strong technique.
It was
I don't know about the ability.
It was her. It was her.
What was whose ability? Being a CP0?
No, she.
I'm not both.
I forgot what kind of dinosaur, but being a whatever dinosaur she was, she already had a strong head.
A palacephalite.
Yeah, she already had a strong ass head, so she just added hockey to it.
And that's cool. This is the same level. You saying that made me think about finger pistol nose cannon. Did you think that was cool?
What the fuck is that? Who did that?
You don't even remember from the best arc of One Piece. It's Kaku.
Oh, Kaku did do that, dude. That stupid ass shit. Finger pistol.
And then you remember the sky slicers coming down from the sky?
See, the thing...
That's something he can do because he's a fucking giraffe. These are not cool things. Ulti sucked and so did everybody else in the Tobiropo.
No, Tobiropo did.
Okay.
I'm so full of hate
bro,
for that.
Bro, they compensated because Black Maria had like 5
But
abilities.
If you really
Black Maria had like 5 abilities.
If you really think about it though, don't do them like that, because if you really think about it, they're the equivalent of the lower hanging fruit of the Straw Hats, basically. Which is like Usopp them. They compare.
No, they're stronger than Usopp and Nami. Big Mom had to handle Usopp and Nami's Tobiropo.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how.
What the hell? That don't make them niggas cool.
I'm talking about where they're categorized at. That's why we can't.
Oh, categorized.
Yeah, the headliners are like Zoro, Sanji.
the monster trio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're
okay, so why did I have to spend 45 episodes dealing with the Tobiropo if they just little whack niggas names?
Because they fighting Usopp, Nami, and what's the name?
Then I'm glad we agreed that shit sucks.
Oda wanted them to get their ones.
Yeah.
They got, as I said, they just getting their ones in.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not.
You know what My Hero got right?
I am looking for.
My Hero gets everything wrong, and you know what it got right? They don't waste my time that long. The fight with fucking Stars and Stripes, the fight with fucking Noggins, that shit is at least like 2 to 3 weeks at most. I have to deal with that. With the fucking Tobiropo, I sat in there, fucking having to suffer through that for like 5 months of Tobiropo, and not a single time was I thinking to myself, "Yeah, who's who? Get up in that ass, boy. Yeah. No.
Ulti was the only one that was on Gator. Everyone else was kind of.
They also didn't hype up the Tobiropo, and they didn't give him that.
You know why?
That much
because there's nothing hype about I headbutt you, sitar player, spinning Triceratops man, whatever page 1's thing is, fucking.
I don't think it was that. Yeah,
well, there's also nothing interesting.
Page 1 got destroyed by Sanji in Raid 2 mode. So
that's the thing. When where they categorize that is low. That's like there's nothing cool about the guy that shoots fucking slingshots and shit either. That's why if you say it like that, I was saying he
actually does my point. The only thing is that we know about the Straw Hats.
Usopp is cool for reasons that don't have anything to do with
his entire storyline.
Because he got introduced, they didn't get introduced properly. That's why we think the Tobiropo is lame.
Yeah,
that's his point.
Yes, but that doesn't matter because it took them 50 episodes.
I agree with you
to get through it.
And I mean, you guys are both on the same page at this point.
We could have cut all of the like if you took those characters completely out entirely and just made them each suffer, like if you just had Queen and King, right, harassing and making the Straw Hats suffer, and then I awaken my flare fruit and they get a good hit in that weakens Queen enough or just throws him off his game enough for Chopper to heal everybody, and then Usopp gets the one shot necessary to clip King's wing so that Zoro can actually manage to win the fight. Then everybody gets their moment. That's cool as fuck. Why is that weak?
No, because no.
Hold on. Are you sure?
Wait, hold on.
Kuma. He didn't fight Kuma by himself.
Relax.
And then he died.
Kuma was different.
As far as Zoro.
Hold on. I think that he's right in that would make it lame because then Zoro and Sanji can't be the wings.
They at a level where they not jumping.
They need to be as strong as the All Stars for Luffy to become a Yonko.
Right.
If we don't get that proof, then what is there's no
I guess, man.
I'd be pissed as hell, bro.
I guess.
I feel like what? Zoro just fought Killer 1-on-1 and now they about to jump King? Damn. Ain't y'all on the same level? Ain't y'all supposed to be both fighting? Ain't y'all about to jump this nigga now?
Well, no. They aren't supposed to be on the same level, which
yes,
I think is something that would make the story more interesting.
Yonko,
like Kaido, Luffy's not on the same level as Kaido, right?
No.
But this is where they prove that,
but King and Queen,
I
think
that Tobiropo will be better if they were just headliners.
I think
If
it would
they
have been better
gave
if it was less time spent fucking suffering.
If they were
through
just
it.
like
if
secret
they gave
weapons
them a
rather
little
than-
bit more, if they
But they
gave
weren't
them-
even secret weapons because they weren't even effective. They
If they
didn't
That's
like.
what I'm saying. They
if
should have
gave
been like
them a
secret
little
weapons.
more, if they gave them a little more, if they really let the characters shine in those fights, like if Usopp straight out fought Page 1, hand to hand, bloody and all that shit, that'd be good. I would like that.
But, wait, no,
why
but
the
that's
fuck
not-
is Usopp fighting
But
with
yeah,
his
hand to
fists?
hand. Yeah, Usopp
That's
is
not
not.
his thing.
Usopp is not built like that.
I don't mean hand to hand, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Usopp,
exactly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Usopp, but that's the thing about Usopp is that sucks is because he is a sniper. He does not fight hand to hand. He's like Cracker in that he does not know how to fight hand to hand. He needs to be
All right,
in
don't
the
compare
background
Cracker,
sniping.
don't compare
He also
Cracker.
not
No, I
like-
mean Cracker is long range too.
If Cracker need to, no, he not.
Cracker is long range. He does not attack his opponents. Luffy's an exception to the
He's
rule.
in the biscuit. What do you mean? Cracker's not long range. He's usually inside of the biscuit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he can make giant biscuit soldiers that he's not
If he
inside of
has-
as well. So he's not always in the biscuit.
He got a sword. Of course, he's close range. What do you mean? He got a sword.
I'm not saying he can't fight close range. I'm saying that's not what he likes to do.
Yeah, 'cause he
specifically
doesn't like
because
pain.
that's
You
not
talking
his
about Usopp?
advantage.
No,
I
he's
mean,
talking-
Cracker
he's talking
and
about- he's talking
Usopp.
about Cracker.
Cracker and Usopp is not to their advantage to fight close range. So that's why Usopp be losing all his fights because he tries to fight
Cracker
close range
is
when he's
in
not
the
built
shit,
to
though.
do
You
that.
said-
Well,
Cracker
Usopp
long
isn't
range.
supposed to be fighting. We've already established through the story that like Usopp's thing in the crew is not I am like Zoro and Sanji and that I will beat Ash. Just like that's not
Yeah.
Nami's thing. That's not. Well, I guess Robin does what she wants, but that's also
Robin
not Frankie
does
But
or
what
let's
Usopp
not
Chopper's
say,
thing.
but we love Usopp's feats though. The best Usopp fights have been where he's in the shit.
Yeah,
Hand
but
to
this
hand.
is all besides the point that I was trying
That's
to get
not
at.
true at all.
The best,
What do you mean?
the
When
best
he fought,
Usopp
when he
feat.
fought Perona, it was hand to hand, which was don't.
That
it wasn't
was not a
hand-to-hand.
hand to hand.
It was
Like his hand to hands are like when he fought Miss Merry Christmas and Mr. Ford. That was
Yeah.
a lame fight.
that was another one.
Whack as fuck.
It was whack as fuck because he did get his ass. beat.
The only hand-to-hand
Us-
fight that Usopp was cold in was when he fought that fishman in Arlong Park.
And when
After
he
that,
fought- and
there
when
was
he
no
fought-
hand-to-hand.
And when he fought Luffy,
Okay, but
wasn't
that
cold
wasn't a real
because he-
fight.
But you saying like okay.
I
if
don't mean y'all talking. First of all, y'all took when I said hand to hand out of
Right,
out of
true.
context. Y'all
The
took that out
best
of
Usopp
context. I
feat
did not
is in
say.
Dressrosa.
I didn't
Agree,
say-
which isn't a hand-to-hand fight.
It's also not a fight.
He can.
That's not his bag.
Exactly.
When he fought in what's it called? When he fought in Fishman Island, very underrated feat when he did that. When he
Nothing
fought
that
little-
nothing that happened before like.
All he
Alabasta
did, I
Franklin
mean,
even
but that's
ranks
not,
on
but
the
that's not,
scale.
that's not even really a matter because Fishman Island was just to show off what the crew had learned.
But
over
ultimately,
time
we
skip.
have never seen Usopp use his actual shit though. Like I want to.
I mean, he did. They're just not.
What
No,
is-
he literally does all the time. They're just not effective against those big names, those
Yeah,
big
like-
strong opponents.
Man,
Usopp
He
cannot.
used the
That's not
flint
his
to
thing.
get the one dude up. He used the
Usopp is
freaking
straight
wolf
support,
nose
man.
and it smacked that one fishman in Fishman Island. After that, no one else is getting touched by that technique because it's not that effective against them because they're that strong.
That's why I'm saying I
This-
want to see him in a straight fight where I can we
But
we
why?
can see
Why does
him.
he-
But he doesn't
Oh,
have the
wait.
tools to be able to do that.
Why does he need to fight anyway?
He does not have the
He's
facilities for
a
that
fucking
big man.
fighter. Everybody has to fucking fight. Everybody to
That's
fight.
not even
That's
true.
not true.
No.
Not everyone
That's
does
just
not
not-
have
I
to
think
get they
Some people
ones.
just play support roles.
What do you mean? Chopper fought Queen.
But he didn't
Everybody
hurt.
get
He
their
hurt
ones.
Queen like twice. He made him draw blood twice, but Queen was joking around the whole
I don't know.
time.
Everybody. I'm just saying. Everybody
Again,
got
not,
their ones, but
I don't understand why you
I don't
think Usopp of all people is like he has more worth as
Yeah.
a character than Sanji and Zoro do. In that his worth is not centered on whether
His
or not
hands.
he beats
I don't
the
even
bad
see
guy.
him use his worth as a sniper like that ever since Dressrosa.
I wish well, okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's true,
Come
but-
on, Dressrosa was the one time.
Was he in Whole Cake?
Dressrosa?
No.
Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah.
even in Whole Cake. So
Dressrosa
was the last time he was
and
allowed
Eddie's
to be
lobbying,
relevant.
but the only two times I've seen Usopp really show like that.
what did? Okay, so again,
I mean,
he wasn't in Whole Cake. He wasn't
when
in Zoro.
Usopp has performed bravely and he had done his role properly pretty much from the end of the the end of the pre-time skip up until Wano. And Wano is where he falls flat because he's just getting destroyed because he's not playing his role properly.
He's
which is
supposed
to
to
snipe.
be. He's and also he is
Usopp-
Luffy's. He keeps Luffy grounded. That's what Usopp
That
does
too.
for the crew. He doesn't need to be fighting. That's not his role in the
I
crew.
get that.
Just
He's
like
a
Nami's role in the
sniper.
crew is not to fight. She keeps everybody together, like mentally
She's the navigator.
on point.
Nah, I'm talking. And in terms of fight, everybody got to fight. They ain't just bring you.
I disagree.
Like everybody.
we
fight,
can
bro.
agree to disagree
Everybody
about that.
fight. Especially if you're a Yonko now, everybody fight, bro. Come
I mean,
on.
everyone can fight, but it's really about everyone needing to be able to survive to get to the
Bro,
next
you're
thing.
you're a Yonko level, bro. It's not about surviving.
I don't think everyone in
crew
Shanks.
member
I don't
has
think
to
everyone
be
in
able
Shanks'
to-
crew can fight like that.
I'm
So
talking-
I don't think there's a need for them
There's
to
a
be.
there's a crew and there's main circle. Main circle is Shake's crew. them niggas got hands. All of them. Main circle.
You think Yasopp is throwing hands like that? He has a gun.
Yasopp
The nigga has a gun.
What you mean? That's the equivalent of throwing hands.
He's older than Von Auger, and he doesn't have a sniper scope. So I'm gonna put it like
I'm
that.
pretty
Right.
sure.
But here's the thing: is I
He's
don't
not
think
throwing punches.
if they go up in,
But
if
no,
they go up in a
I'm
fight,
not talking about punches. I'm talking. You can still fight without throwing punches. Like I'm talking about being that nigga as a shooter. Yes, you can.
so you wanted him to stay behind off Onigashima and shoot through the windows. That's what you wanted him to do.
I mean, you can.
I will say.
I ain't
I'm
talking
saying
about
this.
that.
Usopp is not utilized well after Dressrosa. That's all we're trying to say. And
And the one arc afterwards where he could have been.
I
Yeah,
think
and
he
there,
could've been.
therefore, and because of that, he did not need to have his 1v1.
Remember old Usopp when he was like Soul King and shit?
Yeah, Silver
He
King.
was really pulling shit. He was actually like he'd be close up to you right there and be like, "Bet Flame Star."
To who? Nobody. He was
You
he
talking
was a
about
million
to the-
miles
he was
away.
talking about to these Marine niggas that
Bro, he
don't
was
have a
wait,
name.
he was a million. He was on top of Indy's lobby, miles away, shooting them niggas. He was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
up and close.
He could did that shit up in there.
So you
That-
didn't
that's
want
what
that,
I'm saying.
So
So
you did
he-
want that for a while.
Yes, but he's not
But
But I
fighting
understand
them.
that what
He's
you're
just
asking for
sniping.
is what I was saying when I'm like, he got to make his worth up as a crew member by being a support role.
Yes, exactly.
If he shoots
He's
Queen,
support.
if he
He's
shoots
taking
Queen's
out all
gun
the
hand
fodder.
and stops the freeze bullets,
So
from
Usopp-
everybody, that's dope as
We
shit.
didn't see that. That's what I'm saying. We
Exactly,
didn't see that.
exactly. But
didn't see
Usopp.
But you just said you don't. Y'all just said y'all don't want him to do what I'm describing.
Who
which was
said?
say
Who?
that.
Wait, who
I didn't
said
say
that?
Remember when I was saying that it would be cooler if fuck the Toby Roper, okay?
That's what I
King
agree.
and Queen are way too big of a threat as
That's
two
no,
people.
but no.
I think it's better that
No,
if,
see, you
if
No,
they
because
get,
that takes away from Zoro and Sanji.
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
correct.
not
you're
if you
talking
set up
about,
King
yeah.
and Queen as being above and beyond because of all the shit they've been doing.
But
in
they are,
Onigashima.
but they are
not, though.
commanders
They're
though.
not
That's the
above. Yeah,
thing.
they're both
If
commanders.
Luffy
Okay.
can beat a
If that,
You know
okay,
what?
sure.
You know
If no, I
No, we
understand
get-
what
we
you're
get-
saying,
I know,
but we can't also have it such that we make threats that don't matter and waste time for Sanji. I mean, sorry, not Jesus Christ,
Toby
for
Roper.
Usopp and them dudes to just flail around and
I
do
agree.
nothing too.
I agree.
That's
What I
true.
think is the Toby Roper should have just been headliners, and that, like you said, it should have been shortened and concise. I agree.
In terms of
What
trying,
happened
the
if
only
they
thing I'm
actually
saying, I'm not
jumped
arguing
King
your
and Queen,
point.
Yes, because then that takes away from the fact that
Because
Luffy-
personally,
I'm
I
not,
don't even think
I'm not arguing
Zoro should
none
have
of
won
your
against
points.
King.
I'm not arguing your points.
So in that fact, it's like if Usopp
I
actually
mean,
was just
Zoro
supporting,
shouldn't have even fought King because he was already cashed from fighting Kaido.
that is
So
100% true.
yes.
I mean, he
should
fought
even
King.
won.
I mean,
But
he was
if
back
you
to
get him
normal,
back
though.
to full versus King, I think that's a good fight.
I
Zoro
gonna
was
bring that up,
basically
too.
Zoro was basically at full capacity after taking that medicine, though. He was
Yeah,
basically,
exactly.
100%.
Agreed. But then
He was 100% after that.
he saw death.
I mean,
we got nothing
but
from
that
that.
was
the point of, so what is the point of One Piece that we have been getting through this entire time? It's definitely not
He believes
actually that Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji are capable of beating everyone's ass, and the rest of them fight nameless mook people. That's definitely not it. The point of the story has always been that these niggas together are making it to the Grand Line.
I
And
agree.
then they're making it to the One
But
Piece.
I think that this arc
They
is
all have
different
their own
from Thriller
personal-
Bark, which when they were all jumping oars, which is
Yeah.
a cool
Shout out
concept.
to Oars.
Yeah.
That was all of them having to work
Yeah,
together. to
which
get
was
that
cool
done.
though. But that was different. I think it's a different
Remember
scenario.
when-
I
remember
think
when
there's
Sanji-
a
no,
reason
no,
Zoro
we-
doesn't get like
We know
immediately put back to
Sanji's
100.
ideals. Remember what Sanji said? How the fuck we gonna do this if we can't? How the fuck we gonna be a part of the king of the pirates crew if we can't even do this? So that will really
Yes,
play to that.
and
If they really
I think that
couldn't
that's-
do that, they really did not find themselves
It's
worthy
not.
of being a
It's
part.
And
not
they don't
like
have-
Sanji
and they
was
don't have-
saying, I gotta do everything
And it's
by
not
myself.
it's not that they have to
That's
be the
exactly what he was
strongest.
saying.
It's that they have to be able to hold their own on a level where they can make sure Luffy can
Like this
become
guy,
the
I'm saying
pilot.
this Yonko.
If
level
they can't
shit, we
show
can't
that
do
they
it.
can hold their own against King and Queen, then Luffy has no right to be like, I got the
Then
best
what was
crew.
the point
to
of
become
having
the pirate
Zoro
king.
get fucked up by Kaido just to make him look cool?
Yeah, Oda,
And then we give him medicine so we can also have
and
another
then there are no
1v1.
side effects that we get to
I
see.
think it's way
I
better
guess
that
they
he
just
doesn't
show
get his gas back and he goes down there and then the rest of the crew that still exist and are not people who don't matter help you do your thing because you are absolutely
I don't
still
know if
way
anybody-
above and beyond us.
I don't know if
Giving him
anybody
a little
could've
bit of a hand here.
I don't think King and Queen versus Sanji and the rest of them could have won. No way in hell. King and Queen together fighting Sanji and the rest of them. No way. Marco was burnt out too. No way.
I disagree.
No,
I
no
think
way.
that, well, you would,
I
you
mean,
would
Rock,
say that because
wait,
of
hold
how
on.
the
The only
story.
people
Sanji was
the
already
only people
tired.
that could have fought would have been Brooke
Shout out to Brooke.
Yeah.
and Frankie.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Frankie
But
was
here's the
pretty hurt.
thing.
Everyone else was fucked up.
Remember that in
That's
this,
what I'm
the
saying.
Toby Ropo.
Sanji was
Oh,
getting
in Jinbei. But
Remember that in this thing, I'm saying that the Toby Ropo don't exist. So yes, it is up down to.
So
it's down to Zoro and Sanji have to beat King and Queen. But to start with, these niggas are gassed. They don't have their full strength yet. They're still trying to get to a point where I can lift my swords and be as
So
strong
you're
as I
saying
can
they're not
be.
at full.
Right,
So you're saying they're not at full and
Who
King
not
and
at
Queen
full?
are at full.
Zoro and Sanji. Like,
Okay,
King and
you
Queen
know
are
what?
at full
I'm
either.
not
And then-
completely against that.
Like
King and
Usopp
Queen,
has
that's
Sanji's
different.
back. You're up in the air fucking my boy up. No more flying. Fight this nigga fair.
I actually don't mind that because
And
that's
then
like what they
Queen is
did in
going
Strong
hard and
World
everybody's
when
sick.
everyone was fucking up Shiki, and then Luffy finally eventually got his
And then
one
Chopper's
with
like,
Shiki, but-
my bad.
He
I know
always
you
needs
got sick,
support.
bro. Here's an antidote. And
They
also,
were-
Monster
that's-
Point. Stop
They
being
were
my boys.
separate though. They were separate because they had different missions. Usopp's and Nami's mission was to take care of Tama. And
Well, yeah,
Usopp and
that's
Nami, Usopp, they were in a whole nother area where they fought off Ulta in page 1. Now,
Well,
hold on,
wait, hold on.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Hold
the
on.
Toby
I just
Ropo are so
wanted to
fucking
see-
dumb that I would just rather they not.
No,
be
that's what I'm
beat.
saying. I wanted to
Okay,
see
my
Usopp
thing-
and
my-
Nami. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to see them
My
fight
thing is
them
this:
niggas. That's what I wanted to see.
what would make Zoro and Sanji not at full in the first place?
If the Toby Ropo weren't present, well, they go with Luffy to try and handle Kaido, and
But
Kaido's like, stop.
they did do that. But Sanji, how is he getting? He's going up there with the supernova.
Why not?
He's
Why
not a
not?
supernova.
Who?
That is a good point. He isn't the
He's not,
supernova,
he's
and it was the
San-
supernovas against the Yonko.
Sanji-
Fair.
Sanji-
So how? So I mean, he got beat up by Black Maria.
Sanji
So-
beats kids.
You say what?
Sanji beats kids.
Sanji beats what?
Kid, I'm not doing this with you.
Sanji beats
Oh.
kids.
I'm not doing this with you.
I don't know.
You're
Nehemiah,
blowing.
make me stop. You gotta stop me.
He's trolling.
Sanji.
All right, we're done.
Sanji.
All right, we talked too
Anyway,
much
the
about
Toby,
Toby
the,
Ropo.
the, what we all agree,
We talked way too much about the
yeah,
Toby
what
Ropo.
we agree with
Oh,
is Toby
my God.
Ropo kind of like whatever. It's not the
By the
best
time
thing.
you
It's
They
straight
could
up.
have been better or not
the
existed.
metal in the kitchen and shit. Sanji already kicked your ass, by the way. I'm sorry. We know that's facts. Come on. We know
I'm
kids,
not- I'm
kids,
not- I'm
kids
not-
are Hawkbuster.
You right.
Hawkbuster types fight Hawkbusters. If you come against a dude that's super fast with these lightning heavy kicks, he's cutting. First of all, his kick burning
You
through
think
all the
Quicksilver
metal.
losing to the Hulk in a fight?
Who?
Quicksilver. You think he beating the Hulk in the fight?
Quicksilver. I mean, the Hawk. Don't compare. No, don't compare.
You said
kid,
Hulkbusters.
Kid to the Hawk. Nah,
You think the
nah, nah.
Hulkbuster armor is
Now
losing
you
in a
talk,
fight to
we
Quicksilver?
talking about Kid versus the the Hawk. Come on.
Nehemiah's aging.
The Hawk
slowly
got
as he
other
listens to
feet. Got
this.
other feats. The Hawk got other feats. Like I'm talking about immortality, all that shit. But nah, I'm talking about full speed kicking Kid
Okay,
before he even assembled.
I think that there's a disagreement here, and we're gonna have to let that be what that is.
High diff.
So let's move on. Let's move on.
Sure.
We got Yamato getting introduced randomly.
Best boy.
And then we get Kaido giving this, or Orochi giving his speech, and then Kaido saying, "Who cares?" and beheads Orochi. We get the Red Scabbards pulling up and then hitting the snatcher in Kaido.
Oh yeah.
Wait. What happened? What was that?
When
The
the
Red
Red
Scabbards
Scabbards.
pulled up and stabbed Kaido.
Oh yeah.
And then he fell. Oh, I skipped over Momonosuke saying his name. Kozuki.
Are you kidding me?
I am
So
Kozuki Momonosuke. Yeah.
Everybody side
Nah,
eye.
y'all forget that. This how he said it. That nigga said Momo. He just started describing the name of his name. He said Momo
means peach.
This man started describing the piece of his name. He said, "My name is Kozuki." He dragged it. Momonosuke.
Yeah, that nigga.
He said, "I'm gonna be the Shogun."
Even though you don't like
I
him,
don't think. I
apparently.
think. Do you
No. I don't like, man. That was his strongest feat. I'd say that was definitely his strongest feat in his entire existence. Is Momonosuke.
Not saving everyone in
I mean,
the flower
for
capital.
8-year-old, I think
Highly,
he did
highly,
a lot.
That's better than him saving the whole flower capital.
Highly, yes, yeah. Definitely.
Dang, man, you
Yeah.
really hate.
Highly.
I was okay with Momonosuke.
See, moment when it was the part where when it was like when it was like fight Kaido Momonosuke, he talking about nah man I can't. I'm like bro, this man.
He's an
murdered your-
8-year-old.
This man killed.
He's
your
an
best
8-year-old.
mate. You're a
He's
dragon.
scared of heights.
Bro, do not play the 8-year-old thing with me and Momonosuke. Momonosuke been sold as a slave. This man been through
He's
shit crazy.
still 8
Tested
years
on.
old. You go find an 8-year-old and tell him to go fight a nigga
Look
with
at
a
the,
gun.
look at the one.
No, get an 8-year-old in real life to go fight a nigga with a gun.
Luffy
Hey,
will fight
shotgun.
that nigga. Luffy will fight that nigga 8. Ace will fight that nigga 8. Stop.
We know
But
these niggas ain't normal.
That's what I'm saying. Look at every nigga that's been through
But
shit
not
at
every
the
nigga
age of
has to
8.
be abnormal. Not every nigga has to be abnormal.
Most
Yeah,
niggas, bro.
Momonosuke just a normal kid who just happened to be in that position.
Normal. This man has lived a terrible life. He got sent into the future.
So
But
what
he's
makes
still a
you think-
normal
Imagine every kid out there that has lived a fucked up life. They all real ass.
But they all take their trauma differently, bro.
What?
He's
Not
just a
everybody
different
fights their
nigga.
bullies head up.
What do you want him to do?
And this is
exactly?
why I hate the nigga.
Wait, what do you?
And that's why I hate the
But what do you want him to do? Run up on Kaido?
Hey,
That's
dude.
all?
And he knows he's
I
not
mean,
gonna
to,
win.
I want him to at least
He already
It's more than Kaido.
he
It's
already
more-
took a bit out of Kaido, a bite out of Kaido. So
Okay, that's
we-
okay.
He
I'm
gotta
saying that
lick
he
it.
One damage.
yeah, one damage. Let him get his one damage and be good for being 8 years
He
old.
worked up to that, but I'm talking about like things like flying, anything, even in the past.
And Luffy already
other
called him
things-
out to tell him to get him shit together, and he finally got
That's
his
what I'm
shit
saying.
together.
No. Multiple times Luffy has had to call Momo to get you.
But then he finally got it.
Please, he's 8.
But then
We gonna
remember,
accept the fact that I
hey,
hate this nigga.
remember
Fuck this
when
nigga.
Yes, I accept.
remember
We
when
gonna
Green
accept
Bull
the
pulled
fact
up?
that I hate that.
You remember that? You remember when Green Bull pulled up?
I do.
Yeah.
Luffy didn't have to tell him to do anything. He did
Because
his
hopefully
damn
the
thing.
hopefully the
So
nigga's grown
we're
up.
good.
But
So we're good. That's character development. You can't be
Yeah, he
good.
just hate Momonosuke.
Yeah,
Let him have it.
like, bro, you telling me? You telling me? No, keep that. Hey,
the slave
hey.
The
No,
scientific testing.
Tim.
His dad died in
Tim.
his face. His mom getting his ass
Tim.
beat in his face. Hopefully, after all of that, he finally grew some fucking balls.
He got a
Tim.
bit of a point, I guess.
Tim,
Yo.
then you keep that same energy with Usopp.
With Usopp, what do you mean?
Pre-time skip, who was that nigga? In
Usopp fought
irritation.
Luffy. I gave him his balls for that. Luffy,
Okay,
when
well,
he fought
and
Luffy, I
Momonosuke
gave
fought
Usopp-
Green Bull, a fucking admiral. Are we done
No.
now?
That was no. Don't complain.
You
Time
can't
out.
hold against him that he was a child and had
And
to be forced
Usopp
to
was
grow up.
17, Momonosuke is 8, bro.
He's a
Nah,
kid,
why you
kid.
And I think
No,
Momonosuke
why
only
you
fought him
comparing
because he didn't
Usopp?
really
Yeah, I'm
know
saying, you talking about-
who that admiral is or
Why
what he
you
is in the
comparing
other world because they're
17-year-old
Wano.
Usopp to
So?
8-year-old? If we don't compare little kids,
Which is why
let's
he just
compare
went in head
Doflamingo
first
that
and
was hung
protected.
up
But if he
fucking
actually knew what
in
an
front of a
admiral
bunch of
was,
people in
I
a homeless
disagree.
facility.
you think he
Kids
would
are
still...
different,
Yeah,
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That was-
And-
they
but
just
I'm
beat
saying,
Kaido.
You fuck with
He went over his
Momonosuke because he's
Okay,
more
I guess,
like,
yeah.
like
Because he's a
reasonably
bitch
afraid.
ass
He's
kid.
not a bitch ass kid. He's just a kid.
Okay.
I would argue that Doflamingo, because of how he responded, is very far from.
Because he
normal.
definitely came from being a noble, high up and all that shit, straight to slums.
I don't know, bro.
And he
You're
became
hating on
that nigga.
Momonosuke a little too heavy. That's all I gotta say.
Y'all just can't
I
accept
think
the fact
for
that I don't
8-year-old,
like
he
this
put it
nigga.
in
No,
I give it to you.
You don't have to like him,
100%.
but to call him a bitch ass little nigga is crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Crazy.
You don't have to like him, but you need to call him that.
Bro, all right, bet. All right,
Hey, bro,
bet,
you're not using
bet.
Conqueror's
Bet.
Hacky at 8, bro. What are you doing?
he didn't know how to use it.
No, it wasn't even.
He's a kid, bro.
You see, but we are surrounded by children like
And
Sabo
And
Luffy,
Momonosuke
Yamato.
literally told
That's what I'm saying. We've
Zunisha
been
swing
we've
on that
been-
nigga Jack.
I feel like I feel like you got a point. We really been surrounded by different.
Who are niggas that are abnormal, like
Just
you
not
just
okay.
said.
abnormal.
No, that's
They
extremely
are.
weird.
Their dad,
Normal.
because their dads, right? Their dad's
Yes.
a real ass nigga. Look at Momonosuke, their daddy is.
Sabo's dad ain't a real ass nigga. Sabo hates his dad. He's
And
a
look,
fucking
and look at that.
aristocratic
And look
asshole.
at that. There's that, and then we got Momonosuke. Dad is
Right.
Wait, it's the
what I'm trying
opposite.
to illuminate for you is
Sabo's dad not normal, or Sabo's dad is normal. Sabo not normal. Momonosuke's dad not normal. Sabo normal, or Momonosuke normal. Like it's just the
Luffy's
opposite.
dad not normal.
Listen.
And Luffy not
He's the
normal.
man.
Luffy not normal. Luffy not
Okay,
So
normal.
it's a bunch of different dynamics. So that
No,
I mean,
but
you
you
don't
trying to
have to
compare
like
that
it.
dynamic.
I'm
You don't
trying to
have
give
to
you-
like
give
it,
you
but
the-
you have to understand that it makes sense.
Do you hate Child Vivi too?
Child Vivi.
Because Vivi's basically a kid and she is like
They
about some shit. But when she was young, she wasn't like that too, nigga.
Vivi, because not Vivi. What Vivi? They didn't even show young Vivi.
All I gotta say is this:
They didn't show
you
Child
can't
Vivi.
make it seem like Momonosuke should have done different things because it makes sense the way that things went out.
I don't think you have to
That's
like
what
him,
I'm
but you
saying.
don't think
Yeah.
it's a little far to
I'm
call him a
saying-
bitch ass nigga?
No. I'm saying where he is now, he doing good. Cause
Yeah,
he
you're
fought-
saying he should have been
fought-
at that the whole time,
he
though.
fought.
He-
I'm
that's
saying
what
that he
you're
should.
saying.
I'm saying he should have nutted up a little earlier.
He did some, but he
I
went
mean,
through shit
kinda.
that was
He
very
did.
different.
Just because he was complaining about it the whole time doesn't mean he didn't do the work that he did do, which made him the nigga that he is now.
Like consider this, right? Like
Because we are.
the worst thing.
Okay, all right, we're done. We can drop it. We can drop it.
Because I agree, you don't gotta like him.
Yeah,
I
you don't
100%
have
give
to.
you that.
You don't have
And
to.
then when they grew him up to like, I don't know.
That's like everyone hating
It's
Tama.
weird that he got grown up, right? Isn't
And-
this
and that's what I'm saying, we got-
Is it
yeah,
weird that he got
That's
grown up?
another. That's another.
I mean,
kid. But he
But
needs
he
those-
but
he's
he
supposed to
had
live
the
those 20
balls
years.
to say, "Age me up," so I can fight Kaido.
Fair.
So I don't know if that is a bitch ass nigga moment.
That's what pissed me off.
try.
That's another thing that kind of pissed me off though. The fact that he had the balls to do that. Then it was time to actually do it. Like nigga, let's do
Nigga
it.
scared. He's still 8 though. He had the
People
balls
can
to
talk
be
a
like
big
bet.
game, but
Well,
when
he
they
was
actually
he was
try.
scared of like trying to use the clouds to keep up.
Yeah.
Because
Guess
he
what?
never did it
Guess
before.
what? If Tama turned into a dragon, she would have beat that.
Tama can tame big ass animals. Of course, she's got the gumption to do
The
shit
juice.
like that.
Don't say it like she tough. She just pulling out the little.
She is
candy
tough.
and
She
throwing
tough.
it at
Yeah,
the
she-
bro. Come on.
She
Now,
be at the
but
front
she-
of the
Don't
wall.
say
She be
that.
at the
Nah,
front
yeah.
line.
She rode on a lion to get
She
Tonigashima.
put up to a whole war.
Y'all
Where
talking-
grown-ass
but
niggas
nah,
getting
you
cut
saying-
up.
Nah, you saying tame like she beat their ass. Like, all right, listen. She just killed them niggas. You talking about she taming animals?
That's a good boy.
Like
That's
she
a good
out
boy.
here whipping the motherfuckers. Dog. She definitely be pulling that little thing. Talking about, here you go.
I'll say this: trauma hits people different, and
That's my
he
bad.
dealt with some extremely weirdly traumatic situations that I don't think like.
Yeah.
And he was
I think
already
that
grown up
precludes
for an
him being a bitch
8-year-old.
more so than anything.
I
But
feel like- yeah.
I don't like pathetic people in real life. Okay,
Yeah, that's.
but I don't call them big ass niggas.
I don't like pathetic.
Especially
I
if
don't
they a
like,
kid.
I don't like pathetic people in real life, but like
It's so funny that you like fuck this little 8-year-old nigga for not taking up a gun and shooting.
this man was
The
on,
tank.
This man was on Roger Crew, bro.
Hey yo.
He was on Roger's crew.
Dang, bro, like.
Wait,
So he was a
who
baby.
was on Roger's
He was
crew?
a baby.
Who was on Roger?
This nigga, though, ooh, he almost got me on the
Wait,
scene.
no, he was not. He was on Whitebeard's crew, bro.
Was that
Whitebeards, yeah.
He wasn't there with Roger.
Oh yeah, he had the.
He
baby.
met Roger,
You know,
but they went back to
Yeah,
Wano
he had the
before
baby.
he went back out.
No, who he had the baby on who crew? On who ship?
No, he was the baby on Roger's crew.
He
Yeah.
was a baby on
was a baby.
Whitebeard.
No,
Was it
he
on
was.
Yeah, it was Whitebeard's, and then that's when he clashed with Roger, and then that's when Roger was like, "I need this nigga Odin." And then he was on Roger's ship, but then they dropped
because
him off in Wano,
But
and
he
then he
was
went
on
to go
Roger's
find
ship
the
though.
One Piece.
Yeah, he was on Roger's ship though. That's what I said.
Okay,
He
sure.
was once.
But he was there for like to get dropped off. He wasn't on the shit. So.
Nah, nigga, if you was in the car with Tupac ever, you was there when that nigga got shot.
Whatever.
Hey, you know I was on Roger's
I sailed with the king of the pirates.
Hey, you know I
All
fought
right,
with the
bet.
king of fires before. Yeah,
I said
bro.
wham, and they fell over.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Bro. Conqueror's Hacky put everybody
Alright.
out when I was a baby.
All right, we got the Red
Yeah,
Scabbers.
the whole crew out this.
This nigga tripping, dog.
Yeah, we got the Red
Sick,
Scabbers fighting Kaido on the roof.
Very cool fight.
Jack pulls up, and then gets worked by Nekomamushi and Inuarashi when they go Suwon.
That nigga Jack can't catch a break, dude.
Bro, Jack was just.
Kaido was like,
Jack
Jack,
got
relax and go
durability, though, man.
downstairs.
That's the thing. Jack got some crazy
He was
durability,
tanky.
Yeah, he
man.
kind of
was.
survived.
Because he made
he
it
was still
throughout the
walking
whole
up there, I
full
think,
moon.
Yeah,
He-
I mean,
he
because he
already
ran
just-
it back with
Yeah.
Inuarashi later.
The man was
And
a
then lost.
patient. He was a patient. Got his ass beat as a patient. Then came back.
As a
and-
patient.
Yeah, as a patient.
He got his
And
ass
then
beat
had to
again.
survive fighting too long. Like what?
And then was a patient again by another Sulong nigga again.
Bro, Jack really had it hard. The man really.
He
had
should have
to
fucked
deal
up the
with
Mink tribe. That's what he
Yeah, he
did.
deserved it.
That's
He
what he
did.
did.
Fuck with the wrong name.
You know somebody who actually surprisingly too strong though? Sparrow kind of strong, bro. That nigga looks.
Pearl Sparrow is
Sparrow,
there.
Yeah, I've been seeing him.
I mean, he's the
uh,
oldest. He's the oldest. Of course, he's not strong.
Hey,
He's
yeah,
not kind of curry, but he's strong.
Katakuri weirdly different, though.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. He's strong, man. Like that candy thing too.
He waxed Carrot and Wanda.
Get it? Because wax,
Like-
candy.
Yeah, he-
Nice.
The man,
And then he was
that's
just a menace to Chopper and everybody on the live floor. That was crazy.
Pedal.
great. Surviving that bomb like that, like
He-
self-destruction like that.
Yeah, that candy.
Pedal Spittle in this arc was pretty dope, too. I was a fan.
Yeah, I
Everything
liked
with
him better in this one than
Yeah,
Whole
yeah,
Cake
he
for
was-
sure.
That nigga was for real about it. Like, I don't fuck with none of these people.
And
What's
he
going
fought-
on?
he
He felt like a real
He-
character.
He fought Marco.
Instead of an
Didn't he?
add-on.
He fought Marco 1-on-1.
Yeah, he fought Marco for
He
a little
didn't
bit.
fight him.
He
They
held
had
him
off. He
conflict
held him
for
off.
sure.
No,
they clashed.
He held his own a couple times. That was a couple clashes.
Marco
He
did.
lived a long time.
But that was
considering
after.
it was Marco.
That was okay. Let's talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
Marco
that's
holding up King and Queen for a while before Queen got loose and started fighting Chopper. We're not gonna talk about that.
No,
and then
we
Marco
already
holding
know.
off
I
King.
think we have
That's
no
ridiculous.
Marco haters in this place. We
No,
know Marco.
I think Marco is just that
Marco's
guy.
the, and then
a lot of people out
He
here,
didn't
like, a lot
win,
of
but he
groups,
held
they,
them
like,
off,
a lot
right?
of groups they deny the fact that Marco carried the entire Wano. He definitely did.
yeah,
100%.
Marco.
Put me in these groups.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Marco's
Marco's the guy.
Marco got
fucking
punched in the
Phoenix,
face by
man.
an angry Garp and stood up again afterwards. Like,
I know, right?
that nigga
Yeah,
got some.
that nigga with the he said
All right, you're a little too strong, and I am on the military side.
That's what I'm saying. Like Garp
That
knew
nigga was
that
like-
Marco was the he was the only person that could stop Marco.
Menace.
He knew he was the only person that could stop Marco.
Marco crazy. Nah,
Nigga,
Phoenix on no knee.
If I couldn't have went up there, anybody Kizaru, nobody would have stopped Marco. Garp had to
Clean.
do it.
No.
Either Garp or Sengoku.
Well.
I mean, Kizaru.
Kizaru tried. Remember, he did try.
I mean, because
yeah,
he was
no.
only using
He
his
tried.
riot abilities. He wasn't using his hockey or nothing like
nah,
that.
bro. Nah,
I think
bro.
Akainu could have hung with him.
Marco?
With Marco, yeah.
I kind of could
the
have killed
thing,
Marco.
the thing, nah,
Okay.
not the same. Don't do Marco like he ain't. Don't try and put because what you
Welcome
doing
to
is.
Hey, Nehemiah, welcome to the Donut Club.
What you doing is
God.
remember Marco's flames are different. His
Yeah,
flames
yeah,
can
they
burn internally too. Like his flames work differently.
I'm not saying
They're not the same.
that.
And that forever stamina.
I'm not
stuff
saying
is
Marco couldn't hang with Akainu. I'm saying Akainu in the end, if they did day ones, Marco would lose.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, it would.
He would lose.
Yeah.
It'd be like mid-diff, but he would take him.
Because Akainu, he was holding this shit against Whitebeard. He up there. Don't,
I mean, the
don't
nigga
get me
came back after getting sent to the fucking.
He did not
hell.
hold his own against Whitebeard.
Okay.
Whitebeard would have killed him.
wrong. No.
Whitebeard would
Wait,
have
that
killed him.
whole.
Hey, Whitebeard is just old.
That
That's
whole.
literally the only
Let's say
thing.
but he did hold his own against Whitebeard.
This
That
was-
hole he put in Whitebeard was relevant. That was
Whitebeard
straight up
was old and sick. That's
And he almost-
literally the only
Whitebeard
reason.
almost killed him.
Even at his old
He
age,
did.
even
should have killed him.
even at his old age,
That's what I'm saying. The
Whitebeard
fact that
could
he
have
took that
beaten Akainu down
That's
if he
crazy.
wasn't
Face
sick.
Bro,
getting
this man's
destroyed
head
in
was
the
molded.
ground, literally.
This man's head molded into a U.
Bro,
From
but
the
you
punch.
get
This
if
man
Whitebeard
has
old,
exploded.
even not sick, could have beaten Akainu.
Oh yeah, easy.
But the
Clean
thing
them
was, he
We
was
don't know.
sick, and that's why he took so much damage. If he
Prime
wasn't
Akainu,
sick, he
though,
would
we don't
destroy.
know. Prime Akainu.
I think that is Prime Akainu.
Is he not prime right now?
Is this Prime? We don't know that.
He's an admiral right now.
He's fleet admiral right
Yeah.
now.
The only person stronger than him in the military was Garp. Because Garp
No,
didn't want
current
to be an
current
admiral.
Akainu, like now.
You talking about
I
right
don't know.
now?
Probably the
He's the strongest.
Mary
Garp
Ford,
can't
Mary
beat-
Ford Akainu.
Nah,
I
I don't think Garp is beating Akainu right now.
don't think so?
Not
No,
even
not
close.
right now. No, I think Garp.
Nah.
Think he got a little too old finally?
Yeah, he got too old. Yeah,
Washed
yeah.
up.
Mary
yeah.
Ford. No, Mary Ford Garp. Yes.
You don't
Yeah,
think that nigga's still in the gym every day?
He might be training the youngest, but he's still not beating
I'm
Akainu.
eating his rice crackers.
He clapping.
I'm
He
chilling.
clapping. Garp.
Yeah.
He clapping,
Remember that Sengoku had
No,
to hold him
I
back.
can't, right now Akainu is clapping Garp.
Remember
Garp- I
Sengoku
think
had to
Garp-
hold him back because the credible threat in that moment is if you don't stop me, I will murder him.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
makes
he
sense.
coulda
But
did that.
now
You
it's
think
been
so?
2 years.
Have you seen him now though? He kind of like senile and
The
like.
nigga about to pull up to Blackbeard and get
Oh
beat.
yeah.
No,
Damn,
I don't
Luffy
think.
granddad's
I
dead.
don't think.
It's
he's
a wrap?
gonna beat. I don't think he's gonna
He
beat.
not touching Blackbeard right now.
I think.
No.
What I think is gonna happen.
No.
I think because
Black hole, thank you. Blow.
I don't think that fits the plot. Garp dying by Blackbeard like that.
I think it does.
I mean,
because-
What
it's
happens-
not. I'm not
I
saying
think
that he's
that
gonna
is-
die. I'm
yeah,
not saying
reason
he's
to
gonna
fight
die.
him,
I'm
though.
saying he's
Garp
not beating Blackbeard. That's all I'm
Garp
saying.
is pulling up
we
not by
got that.
himself. First of all.
Oh yeah, I agree.
He's coming.
Wait.
with a full-
Wait. Of all the Marines, if they're not admirals, who is helping him beat Blackbeard's crew?
Wait. Blackbeard's crew has taken 2 L's already. They've lost members. They don't got Nine Tails Girl anymore.
I agree, but
They've lost a
guess
good
who?
amount
Guess
of
who hasn't?
members.
Guess who hasn't
They
pulled
lost
up?
the sick guy.
Aokiji.
They lost the sick guy as well.
He
They
not
lost
really
what's
on
his
his
name.
team.
They lost a couple people. No,
You
Aokiji.
think?
That's the thing. I think this is the point where Aokiji can flip and be a part of Sword because
You
Garp
think-
is
you
coming
think-
with the full
you
power
think
of
Aokiji-
Sword.
He on it.
You think Aokiji now is beating Blackbeard?
Yes, he's
Not
going to-
without help.
He's going to switch on him. Last
No.
second.
But him versus Blackbeard.
Straight up, maybe Aokiji got experience.
No.
He got a fuck ton of
That
battle
nigga lost a
experience.
leg.
It's the battle experience.
Nigga don't got a leg.
It's an ice leg. What do you mean?
Or an
that's
arm.
crazy.
Wait,
Look
you
at all
lost
that
the arm
lights.
and a leg.
No, it's just the arm. He got a frost.
No,
arm.
he lost his leg for sure. I don't know if he lost his arm.
I think
Yeah,
it's
he lost his.
underrating.
No, it's his leg and his arm. It's his leg and his
Yeah,
arm.
I can.
But that's the
fuck that
thing,
nigga
though.
up.
He has.
Blackbeard got plot armor.
It's an ice. It's an
Who?
ice arm. He has an
Yeah.
ice arm and ice leg now. It's
He
an
said
ice arm.
Blackbeard got plot armor. So
He
Yeah.
gonna go Ice Age. He gonna be like, that's interesting. Black hole.
It's a
Your
other-
devil fruit is off.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little. It's a little bit.
Tremor.
But like the full. First of all, we get a look at this. We get a look at what Shield is. We get a look at Shield. What Shield is.
You mean
Like,
Sword?
we get not Sword. Not Shield. I mean Sword. We get to
Yeah.
see
It's like
what
Nick
Sword-
Fury in this bitch.
Yeah, I was like,
We
shit,
get to see
okay.
what Sword is, and like we see the members that people we ain't never seen before.
Right.
So we really about to see motherfuckers that we ain't never seen.
They
before.
better not do that.
And
I'll
they
be
not
so
gonna bring.
angry.
That's
Wait,
they not
people,
gonna bring motherfuckers.
people we don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Momonga
You-
better be on there.
Did you see that panel? They got a panel of people we don't know talking about. Oh yeah, we pulling like they really about to go to that.
Momonga better be on that team.
That's
dog.
what I'm
not
saying.
gonna hold
swore
That
coming
nigga
to pull up
cold.
and save Kobe. They will not bring a bunch of people we've
Him
never
up-
seen before.
I'm
just
not
to kill
crying in
them
the
off.
garbage. We need help. We need help. All right, just be stronger.
I
Halo.
think
Just be
Blackbeard's gonna
stronger.
take an L, and then he's just gonna have to fall back. He's not gonna lose or anything like that. He ain't
It's too
gonna die.
close to the
He's
end of
going
One
to
Piece.
kill Aokiji.
I think he's gonna take a L. Is somebody gonna get hurt?
Aokiji is in my top 10,
But
but
he
I don't
gonna
know.
take
I don't
an
know
L.
if he need to be dying
Strength
like
wise?
that. No,
Or
no,
favorite character? Oh, he's
favorite.
black in an anime. Of course he's in our top 10.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no way he's not.
Wait, you think he's not
Full
top? You
nigga.
think he's not top up there? You think
Top 10 niggas in One Piece overall?
not top 10?
Yeah,
probably
he
top,
definitely
He's
not.
probably top 20, top 15.
He top 30 for
Top 30.
sure.
Top 30. Yeah.
I can name
I don't
20
know.
people off the top of my head
Yeah,
that
that
are
being
outclassing him
Aokiji,
now.
yeah.
30? You think top?
I think he's top 30 for sure. That's not bad though.
Top.
It's just he's not top
I don't think
15.
he's
He might be maybe top 20
He
if you
can't be
argue
half
some
of
things.
a big
He
mom's
fought.
crew by himself.
He lost to Ikainu.
Half?
No,
Aokiji?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. He lost.
Nah, no.
He
That's a lot
lost-
of people.
Yeah.
He lost
could
to
be.
Akainu high diff. That's the problem. He lost to Akainu. Who else can fight Akainu high diff? If Kid making top
He got
20
type advantage.
or top 30 like that,
Who said Kid is?
I'm saying like if Law's making top, I was saying if Law's making top, if Kid, if Duffy, if who else?
Who said Dolphy?
I said Duffy, yeah. If anybody's, if
I think Law might be the only
how
person he
many
named
people do you
just
think
now.
are in the One Piece verse, bro? Is that
Man, you must know a
That's
lot
what
of
I'm saying.
niggas.
Like
I
you know a
don't.
lot of
There are
niggas
Marines.
because we've
There are pirates. There's
the
Revolutionary.
five admirals
There's
are the only
Revolutionary
Marines I know
Army.
making top 20.
There's Revolutionary Army.
Three
and
of them niggas making top 20.
And there's Impel Down niggas.
One of them niggas making top 20. What you talking?
Killing me right now.
Magdalene, the only person out of them. Revolutionary Army, Dragon and Sabo. Who else? Koala? Maybe.
wait. He ain't say nothing
You
about
not gonna
Koala.
disrespect Dan
Yeah,
Kuma.
he ain't say nothing about Koala.
Don't be disrespecting Kuma. like
Kuma
that.
now. I don't know what the
You don't
fuck he
think
is.
Kuma
Is he
top 20, bro?
revolution- I'm not top 20.
No, he's
I'm talking about
Revolutionary
revolution.
Army for sure.
Wait. Is Kuma even? I don't know
Kuma
what
dead.
is his
I was
level
saying
right now.
Kuma's-
Like right now, what is Kuma's current level? We don't know.
Fucking
Kuma's
almost
dead.
Yeah, that nigga right now, we don't know what his
That
level
nigga's a
is.
robot.
Even
I mean,
Kuma
he's dead.
pre-time skip.
Yeah, Kuma
He's
pre-time
a-
skip was a minute.
I
Now,
would say even
but we're not
pre-time
talking about
skip.
that right now. We're
Bro,
talking
he's
about currently.
not dead. Like, remember
can't
that
add-
No,
video?
but him right now, fucked up, injured, swords in his back, flying
Well, I'm
into
gonna
fucking
assume
red lines.
These niggas are gonna fix him,
I
obviously.
don't know. That nigga dead.
You think they did all that for no reason?
I think
I don't know.
they did.
Does he still even
I
have
think
his
they did
pawpaw
it to
fruit?
see Bonnie see him die.
Does he still
No,
have the pawpaw
the
fruit?
reason why fucking Eggman just disappeared. I'm
Eggman.
calling him Eggman.
Okay, bro, go
The
ahead.
reason why Vegapunk disappeared is obviously because him and Bonnie are gonna fix Kuma back to where he was.
I
There's
get
a
that.
reason why he gave
I
himself
don't
to.
know. I think
to
it might
Vegapunk.
be a term where they try
I
to
mean,
do it,
his soul,
but then it
his
ends up
soul
not
is
working
still
out.
in the paw. His soul is still there. He still
I'm
has his soul.
100% sure that Kuma's not gone from the story. He's gonna be.
Oh,
with
he's
the
not
Revolution.
gone.
Oh, not going right now.
I
I'm
think
saying
he'll
But I'm
that.
come
saying
back.
once he's back to his full strength,
He'll come
How
back.
long
He's
does he get back to
100%
full,
time,
bro?
He'll come back
I
as a
think this is
cyborg, and I feel
the
even
last we're
stronger.
gonna see it.
Even if he's not at full strength,
I
he's
can't
top
put
20
him
for
in
sure.
the ranking.
I don't know what he's about to
can't
do
put
up
him in the
there,
ranking.
but-
And we getting that backstory.
As,
Who knows
as
what
long
happens?
as he's not, for some reason, weaker than he was before,
I
he's
can't put
definitely
him.
top
I
20.
can't put him in the ranking right now.
I can. I'm confident.
You said.
Confident.
but you
Anyway,
said-
all right,
but you
we're
saying
way
there's
off
hella-
topic. We
but
way
you
off
saying
topic.
There's hella niggas out there that's top that nah, bro. It's like
Hella niggas. No, there's
You
only
said-
20
you
niggas
said-
in the top 20.
That's no.
These niggas better than
I'm talking
Aokiji.
about
I am not
compared to-
worried about
That's
There,
what I'm
Aokiji.
there are 20 niggas at least. No, 15 for sure.
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
20 that are better than
15?
Aokiji. 15 for
Weevil?
sure. Weevil is. They just claimed that he was the strongest Prime Whitebeard. They just said that in the manga.
They did, actually. It's very
He's
weird to
what?
think about.
Yeah.
He's just as strong as
He's
Whitebeard.
just as strong as Prime Whitebeard.
Who said that?
The niggas in the. Oda said it. Oda said it. Oda wrote that shit.
Who was fucking mouth?
I don't know. Oda
Who
said it,
said
bro.
that shit? That
Oda
sound like-
said it. That's all that matters.
Nah, don't say Oda said it. Say who the fuck he mouth put that. Who the
Don't
fuck
read
he
the
Hey,
manga,
hey,
but
wait,
don't
wait,
read
hey,
it.
hey,
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 man, this One Piece manga. We don't know.
Who the hell did he draw that mouth said that
Hey,
shit?
don't
I
even
wanna
worry
see
about it.
this.
Don't even worry about it. I
I
got
want
you.
to get the